Welcome to Inappropriate Bar Talk. My name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
And we got Monica joining us in this house.
What up?
What up, Mo?
She just did the hey.
Hi. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good night. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
We got quite a bit of topics on the docket. It was a slow news week up until about a couple days ago. And
yeah, and then all of a sudden I just saw the
started
band
going
app
crazy,
just like
just started popping up all kinds of stories.
Yeah.
Which is usually how it happens. It's kind of weird how things don't happen until like the week actually starts is what it seems like.
Yeah.
So we got that for you. We also have a great beer from Fall River Brewing out of Redding, California. A beer that you can't get very many places.
I feel like we're really like whacking that Redding region for all they have for beer. You know what I mean?
I think they had 3 craft breweries there. So I hit up pretty much beer from every one of their breweries that they got there. Good stuff. We'll see tonight. This is a pretty popular beer with most of the locals in Redding. So I figured
Sakara said she's wearing the same shirt as you.
Hey. By the way, you can get these shirts at streamlabs.com/inappropriate bar talk. Go ahead and pick yourself one up today.
Don't be shy. Buy a shirt.
We also have coffee mugs and other different styles, tank tops, all that fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
If you guys feel like supporting the show, buy some merch.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Or you can go to streamlabs.com/inappropriate bar talk and donate and buy us a shot.
That's always a possibility.
I'm not encouraging drinking, but I'm trying not to drink a lot tonight.
Drink responsibly.
Yes. Uber.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, dude, what are we? Whoa.
Welcome back.
Thanks, bud. From where? From this fucking dream world I've been living in. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, a lot to talk about tonight.
There's some political things going on in the U.S. that are worth bringing up. Bernie Sanders entered the race.
Oh God,
something we can talk about.
Is he gonna get cheated? He's running as independent now, right?
No, he's running as a Democrat.
Still?
Yeah,
he's still sticking with him after they ripped him off.
I know.
Yeah.
I would
shows you.
But it already shows that
he doesn't learn.
He's gotten more funding than any of the other candidates already since announcing his run 2 days ago.
What, did he make a GoFundMe page or something?
I don't know. I think so. He's taking donations somewhere, but he raised I think $5 million already. So he's got the ball rolling.
Sakara says she has more drawings if we want. Hey, just put them on the Discord. Perfect. We're always down to check them out, man.
Yeah. By the way, if you haven't joined our Discord yet, feel free to jump in there and join the conversation. We have lots of fun. We post our
we're chatting in it throughout the week, putting funny pictures.
Yep. There's one picture that kind of freaked everybody out.
Yeah.
But
Adventurous Annie, you gotta watch out for her.
That's in the special chat now. So
I couldn't even leave my Discord open because I was just like, I can't have people walk by and see this picture.
It was too weird. It was too weird for me too. I'm like, okay, I got to move this to the other chat because
but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Have you got any notifications saying that that's back in Walmart stock yet?
I have not got the notifications. Actually, it would be in our IBT email.
Oh no, we haven't got anything yet.
So
I check that every day.
Okay, yeah. So it would show up there. So,
okay. Well, we'll keep you posted, folks. When Adventures Annie comes back into stock, we'll make sure to let you know.
We also have some other stories. Trump's getting challenged on his emergency declaration that he made this week to build the wall.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about a little bit about that. Kind of crazy story coming out about Jussie Smollet, star on Empire.
Yeah.
And if you didn't hear the story already, it's just a little quick rundown. Was basically said he was assaulted by 2 men in MAGA hats, and they called him an N-word and put a noose around his neck.
Yeah, and poured bleach on him.
Yeah. So
they tried to give him the Michael Jackson's with her.
Allegedly, but now new information has come out, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. That's interesting.
It's an interesting story.
I don't know what's up. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't take what I said at face value because you're going to learn a lot more about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Toxic black snow in Siberia. Falcon sex hats are a new way to get falcons to mate. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And there's a couple of wives who are now trying to leave Syria. And then they're having trouble coming back to their home countries.
There's also the chick that the UK pulled her citizenship too because she was a Islamic State supporter or whatever. But we'll get into that.
We'll get into that too. And then a couple other fun stories. And then Tony's got a DHC box.
Yeah,
today.
we got a DHC box to unbox. It's the February box.
Is it like Valentine's themed? I'm guessing?
Apparently, it's interesting. We'll get into that.
Okay.
But I do have to apologize to DHC because I blasted them the last box.
Uh-oh.
And come to find out, the dab tool is the carb cap as well. It's like a combination thing.
Oh.
So I'm gonna kind of blame Chris on that when he read it wrong.
Well, it didn't come with a list, remember?
So, yeah, remember I told you they're going green, so they're not printing a bunch of paper. So we got to go on their website every month now. So
you're not making things easier for us.
Yeah,
the same.
They should at least just print like a QR code or something on the side of the box.
So
you know what I mean?
You got to make it easier.
But anyway.
Or at least, I don't know. I don't know what you do, but.
Sorry, gold chain. Oh, yeah,
You're dealing with a bunch of stoners, so you got to make it easy.
Exactly.
Sorry, Baraja. Sorry.
When you're dealing with stoners,
what's up, by the way, buddy?
You got to make it a little easier.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, apologize. They did still forget the flower bowl, but I told them, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got flower bowls, but you guys did forget it, so they haven't emailed me back. But I sent them a link of our clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like bashing them, and so I just want to apologize for that. They weren't as wrong as I thought they were. But I got in.
Well, they better not have fucked up the one today.
Yeah, because then there's gonna be problems. No, but so I just wanted to make. Hey, if I say something wrong, I always do apologize for it. So
yeah,
they sent me 2 of the combination dab tool carb caps.
Right.
And then they were supposed to send me a flower bowl, but that's what they forgot.
Oh, okay.
So they did forget something.
So they sent you 2 of something when they should have sent you one.
One and another thing, yeah. So just wanted to clear that up. But we'll get into that box later tonight. Should be fun.
Yeah, why are you putting the gold chain away, bro?
I don't know. He made me feel self-conscious about it.
Well, rock it, dude. You're wearing it.
Yeah. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of goes with the shirt.
You.
Kind of goes with the shirt.
Yeah.
You got like a 90s hip hop vibe going on right now.
Hey,
or something.
it's all about
kind of like a Run DMC thing going on.
It's all about the do-it-yourself. Sorry, Mom. I know my mom's watching. She's probably like, my son is a pervert. Hey, it is what it is. Big time talk show host now with the bling bling.
It's the Filipino coming out.
Hey, it is what it is. Speaking of which, I'll be in the Philippines March 14th to the 26th.
March 14th to the 26th?
Yeah. And I'm going to come back with some cool videos for you folks.
Okay.
So we're going to be hitting up Kawasan Falls. And some of the people's going to be swimming with whale sharks at Oslo Beach. You're not.
Yeah, so this one's more of a touristy trip.
Yeah, you're not going to catch me out there in the fucking open ocean swimming with these goddamn giants. I don't care if they don't eat plankton. I don't give.
Would you do it, Mo?
shits.
Would you go out? Would you swim in the ocean with whale sharks?
I mean, they're not. They don't eat meat. They don't eat plankton, but they're huge.
So Tiana and Nicole went and did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they said it was pretty crazy because you actually have to like keep eye contact with them, and they said that there was so many of them that it's really hard.
No,
so
they're
like
seeing whale sharks.
Oh, whale sharks. Okay.
Yeah, the giant ones. They're like with the huge
No,
mouths.
You guys are swimming with them?
No, I'm not. Oh. But like Kristen and them want to go, so I'm like, you guys go for
it. They were
I'm
swimming
good.
with. What were they swimming with? Like black tips or makos or something like that.
Oh, sharks. Yeah, no, these things. I mean, these things are really docile, but they're like. First of all, you got to go way out there because they're so big. It's not like they come by the shore. So you got to go out, and you're like, you don't get scuba gear. You get like a snorkel. You know what I mean?
There's no way those things are swimming in shallow
how they did
water.
Too. And they did it without a cage.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
They call it naked shark diving or something.
Yeah, I don't fucks with that either.
No. Yeah.
I'm a good meal. You know what I mean? To like a shark, I'm like a fucking feast. You know what I mean? Like, especially me and you, they would eat well, and I don't need to be. Fucking chum in the water.
One of us would get them through the winter months.
Plus, I don't do well in the deep water. I'm not a great swimmer.
I don't like deep water. That's I think what freaks me out.
I'm good on that, dude.
I don't mind going in the ocean, but if it's like deeper than like 20 feet, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah. If I can't see the bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I want to see the sand. If I can't touch and like the water's here, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good in swimming pools. I'm fine with the pool. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna be doing that. It should be a lot of fun. It's gonna be. I'm trying to convince some of the group that they want to stay in Manila, and I'm like, dude, you don't want to stay in Manila. Like, that's not a place you want to like hang out. Is Manila?
They just want to
So
see the
crazy.
city, though, right?
Yeah, but they're like, oh, we want to do go to a night market. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking crap swap meet is what a night market is. That's all it is.
It's mostly for
But-
food, I
but-
would imagine,
But
right?
there's tons of that. There's like 4 of them around AC where I was trying to tell them like,
Yeah.
we can stay. What's up, Raph? I was trying
What's
to
going on,
convince
Raph?
him we could rent like a 4-room penthouse if
Right.
we all chip in
Right.
on at one of the hotels, and like so I'm trying to sell them on it. We'll see if it works out. But if not, half of them are gonna go. Most of them are gonna go to.
you guys
Manila.
gotta get on it, huh? It's getting kind of close.
I mean, I already have my plans are set.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out what they want to do. I was like, hey, I told you what I'm doing. You guys are welcome to follow. If you guys want to venture off, more power.
I mean,
to
I
you.
guess you guys got like a month, but
Yeah, little less than a month. But Raph just got his passport finally.
hey.
Hey, let's give it up for Raph.
Yeah.
How do you get the PBR can? You have to subscribe, my
Yeah,
friend.
you gotta be a sub.
Yeah, you gotta be a subscriber to the show.
And then when you sub, you get the cool shot emotes, too.
Yeah, and dude, you said you're gonna use your mom's Amazon account. What's up, Baracho?
Yeah, link that shit up.
Yeah.
If you have Amazon Prime, the subscription is free.
It's free. You just gotta do a little signing in.
Yep.
Yep.
And it supports the show for free.
And we appreciate that. And then at 3 months, you get the Stella bottle.
Yeah. And we want to thank all our subs out there, by the way.
We
Thank
do.
you,
You guys are great.
for being subs.
Hey,
Sicarius.
Sicarius got it.
See? You get the cool shot glass emote.
I'll
So,
look
yeah.
into it. But yeah, definitely. Tom said he's looking more and more like he's gonna go as long as his back keeps getting better.
Mm-hmm.
And Raph just got his passport, so he should be booking his trip next week as well.
Raph, are you in?
He said he's in as long as his movie theaters got coverage. And I'm like, Raph, what are you, like the miracle movie man? Like they can handle making some popcorn and taking tickets. Let's go on vacation.
I feel like he's like, if the projector goes down, like he's the cool.
He's like
guy.
in there like tweaking the projector.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? No, he's not that guy. He's just like, oh, we'll call somebody.
I mean, all that shit's like digital now too,
yeah,
right?
there's no fucking projectors.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's projectors, but it's like there's not like films getting stuck
You
in
don't
it.
have to
You know
switch
what I mean?
reels
Yeah.
and do all that shit anymore.
The guy just got to double click and push play, and he's done to go.
Yeah.
Come on, Raph. Quit making excuses. All right, Chris. It was a nice short week. It's going to be a nice short week because President's Day. I had the day off.
You guys had like your whole company had the day off.
We had the day off. It was nice.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't do anything but play Apex all day.
Are we doing this? I just found it.
You
was
just found
It was
it?
down here.
It was just
Yeah.
where?
We have like a secret underground stash over here.
Yeah. So where Chris keeps all his porn. Oh, sorry, Monica. I didn't. Sorry.
Boner Jams.
Boner Jams 03. Yeah. Nothing like some Tara Patrick and Kobe Ty.
Oh, you're going old school, man.
Hey, it was 03. It's Boner Jams
Patrick,
03.
Kobe Ty. I remember getting both their signatures at both their.
Dude, I've met
autographs.
I've met a lot of
at the
porn stars.
Porn convention.
Those were interesting.
On
Those are
their
interesting
pictures.
conventions. Yeah. Interesting conventions.
Yeah, if you're ever in Vegas, check out the porn.
They don't have it
convention.
anymore.
They don't have it anymore. What?
No, the porn industry.
Isn't it part of like the whole AVN deal?
Yes,
or?
but I mean, I'm sure they still have it, but it's nowhere near like the first year we went. You remember how crazy it was?
Yeah, it was nuts.
And then every year after that, it kind of got like smaller.
Well, nobody's
smaller,
selling
smaller.
DVDs and shit anymore. Everybody downloads.
It's all
this
sex toys and shit now,
Yeah.
and websites and
that's
whatever.
just boring.
But I mean, they still have the girls there, and you can go get autographs. But I mean, it was really creepy. There was a lot of creepers there.
I mean, yeah, you got to think like. We got in for free.
Yeah.
And we kind of went because
these
of
guys
that.
like some
These
people like
guys,
save up
yeah,
and
they
like
wait
I'm getting
all
the
year for
VIP
this
pass.
shit.
Yeah.
You can tell there's like
Yeah.
some ponytailed glasses
Oh, there's
wearing
some
motherfuckers.
creepsters,
Like,
dude. There are some creepsters. Hey Mo, would you do me a favor and grab me one of the Cokes? Thank you.
like a bunch of dudes who look like Napoleon Dynamite and his brother like walking around. Like,
I'd be more. Whoa, shit! I thought she was gonna chuck that fucker. Thank you.
lucky.
Yeah. But it was a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. And it's
Lot of free
great to
stuff.
be in a place where everybody else is just fucking.
I mean, we had Bang Bus T-shirts for days.
Yeah.
Like we had so many Bang Bus T-shirts. Like it was. We would wear. I remember those times like we'd go out and like 4 of us would be wearing Bang Bus T-shirts and people would be looking at us like, "What is this?"
we just say, hey, we're hiring right now, just so you guys
Oh
know.
man, I met Kimbo Slice.
Did you?
Yeah, I met Kimbo Slice once because he was part of that Bang Bus crew.
Was he?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I met him once.
Fucking Kimbo Slice.
I'm taller than him, but that guy was like wide. Like he was just like a
He's all
was
shoulders,
just-
that dude.
giant dude. He was just a beast.
His traps are like fucking humongous.
Yeah. Well, he's
He
dead.
looks like the
he's
fucking
passed.
Hulk.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace.
All right, Mo,
Kimbo.
would you like a shot?
I had a Team Kimbo shirt too. Remember? I don't know if you remember that. But
Good.
All right, so guys, if you do have the shot emotes, spam those motherfuckers in the chat right now. We're gonna do a shot just to start the show off. Get us loose.
Let's get us a little warm.
Get us warmed up. Get
Grease-
the people
grease the
involved.
wheels.
Yeah, grease the wheels. Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah. Right.
works. Yeah. So there we go, folks. Let's get them up in the chat. You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
And a happy
Cheers.
week late birthday again. Just for you. We're not celebrating again though. Fuck, I'm too drunk already.
Oh, actually, that one was good.
Okay.
Oh,
Woo! Let's follow that up with a story.
let's get right into the fuck Keemstar.
The what?
Keemstar, that's his fucking thing. Anyway,
Okay.
what are we starting with, man?
I don't know, man. Let's start with the black snow. That seemed interesting.
Okay. This is just kind of like this is kind of when I was trying to find any kind of stories I could fucking find, but
Whew.
this one kind of came up in All right, so toxic black snow. The title of the story is, or the article is, "Toxic Black Snow Covers Siberian Coal Mining Region." Activists say post-apocalyptic scenes in Kuzbas highlight man-made ecological
What's up,
disaster.
Boule?
Residents of a coal mining region in Siberia have been posting videos online showing entire streets and districts covered in toxic black snow that critics say is a highlight of man-made ecological catastrophe. In one video filmed in Kislovisk, I think I got that right, actually.
Really?
A town in the Kuzbas region, a woman drives past mounds of coal-colored snow stretching on the horizon, covering a children's playground and the courtyards of residential buildings. The scenes in the footage were described as post-apocalyptic by Russian media. So the reason this happens is the coal dust that turns the snow black comes from numerous open pit mines that environmental activists say have had disastrous consequences for the health of the region's 2.6 million people, with a life expectancy
charcoal.
3 to 4 years lower than Russia's national average, 66 for men and 77 for women. Cancer, child cerebral palsy, and tuberculosis rates in the region are also all above the national average.
So to me, what it looks like, though, it looks like there's regular white snow under it. If you look at the pictures, there's regular white snow.
Yeah. It's like some of it's gray though. Like some of it is like
but what it looks like to me is like there was a initial snow.
Oh, what's up, Boule?
And then I think it just looks like overall, like you said, it's an open mine. It looks like all that shit's just getting in the air and just covering the snow after. It doesn't necessarily look like the snow is. I didn't see any like snow falling that was black. It just looks like fucking charcoal's covered the whole damn place.
I mean, regardless, it's coating everything.
It's
like,
super unhealthy.
I mean, like the one picture I see.
I got
look at this. Look at this picture.
Yeah,
Like,
but if you should look at it though, there's still white under it.
yeah. I
So
mean,
it's like a
still gonna
top
be
coating.
white just because it's
But
snow. But
what's up?
You know, it's gonna have white in it because it's snow. But I mean,
Lanny says, "Bro, my emoji's still popping."
oh, you know, bro.
Bro, you gotta subscribe so you can at least use your own face. But to me, it looks like they have regular snow, and it just looks like one of the mines like shot out a bunch of soot, and it just covered the town.
Yeah.
I mean, anything with ash, like that's all carcinogenic.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, it's coal. I mean, like they're.
Well, I mean, same thing when like back in the day when Hawaii used to do sugar cane, when they would burn, you have to burn the sugar cane when you harvest it. when they would burn it, it would cover the town in like ash, and they found
Yeah.
out like that was super bad for fucking people.
Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to be breathing that shit in.
Exactly.
You know?
So I mean, it's the same. I mean, it's terrible, but I don't. They're trying to claim like the snow's falling black, and that's not the case. I think it's just ash or coal that's falling, and it's just coloring the snow, obviously.
All right. Well, this guy says
I don't care what he says, Chris.
it's harder to find white snow than black snow during the winter. Vladimir Sliviak, a member of the Eco Defense Environmental Group, said there's a lot of cold dust in the air all the time. When snow falls, it just becomes visible. You can't see it the rest of the year, but it's still here.
Well, it ends up sticking to the snow, maybe.
Yeah, it probably, the moisture probably causes it to stick.
Hey, Eskimo. Hey, thanks, or Mo.
Hey, thanks for the sub,
Thanks,
babe.
Thanks for the sub.
All right.
All right. So it's the same thing like when it rains.
Mm-hmm.
The rain purifies the air because the water picks up whatever's in the
particles
air.
in the air.
Yeah,
right?
it picks it up. So, that's why after it rains, the air always smells a little cleaner. If there's lightning, then the lightning releases ozone into the air,
Right.
which suffocates like bacterias and viruses and shit like that. So, rain's good because it purifies the air, but if like that's
Not
how you get
acid rain.
Well, that's because it's picking up whatever's in the fucking air. So
Right.
if you have like a bunch of sulfur in the air, it's gonna turn to like I think sulfur is what makes acid rain.
Right.
So again, yeah, if you pollute your environment, you're gonna have shit rain and shit snow. You know what I mean?
It's not good. If it's turning things
Here we
that
go with
black-
the ozone again.
Yeah, I know. I felt like we were going back down that road too, but
No.
okay. Despite political tensions between Moscow and London, Russia is the leading supplier of British coal imports. Russian mines supplied around half of the 8.5 millitons of coal shipped into Britain in 2017, with up to 90% of it coming from the Kuzbas region. So most of their coal they get is from this region. So the UK is kind of involved in this but they're trying to phase out coal by 2025.
That's pretty soon.
Some Russian environmental activists are calling on Britain to boycott Russian coal. And reports say that the dust contains a variety.
What's up, Chronic?
What did he say?
He said, speaking of acid rain, were you aware that the smell of indoor pool is urine?
They were still on that. It doesn't go away.
It never will quit.
The dust contains a variety of dangerous heavy metals, including arsenic and mercury. Environmental activists say environmental problems are exacerbated by the practice of loading coal onto open-air train cars for export, with wind and rain depositing dust on towns and rivers along the rail tracks.
Yeah, there's dust everywhere. We get it. Next story. No, just kidding.
Officials in Miski, a town in the region, were mocked recently for painting black snow white in an apparent attempt to improve the appearance of children's snow
It's
slides.
part of the show, damn it. It's my contribution. I like to drink pool water. Oh, shit, Baracho. Don't drink the pool water. I've heard worse.
That was like automatic puke when I would accidentally swallow like pool water.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like I was like, ooh.
it was an instant
Yeah,
gag.
it was so gross,
it
dude.
was so,
The chlorine is like,
instant gag.
yeah.
Oh, Frank. I love our chat. Keep it up, people. Keep it up.
So there's that. So toxic
Hey,
coal.
toxic coal and toxic snow, it doesn't matter because... Forgot which button was mine. We got 14 viewer high!
14 viewer high!
Hey, yeah. So, we want to thank everybody that's tuned in. If you are a regular viewer, we appreciate your contributions of You're Into the Show.
You're into the show?
Yeah.
If you're into the
if you're
show,
into
make
the
sure
show.
you subscribe.
Yeah. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that follow button. Again, we are Inappropriate Bar Talk. We do this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaii time.
Every Wednesday.
We're gonna get into a beer tasting tonight. We're gonna get into an unboxing tonight, and we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of news while we get
we're
drunk
gonna
tonight.
unbox a lot of shit tonight.
Yeah, feelings.
Woo!
Woo! 14.
By the way, if you want to join the conversation, feel free to put something in. Put your question up in the chat. We'll maybe answer it if you're not a douchebag.
yeah, as long as you're not douchey.
We like to have. It's all about the conversation, though. So make sure you
Yes.
participate and have fun with us.
Have fun with it. Drink with us.
Drink
it's
with
funner
us.
that
Yeah.
way.
Get yourself a beer. It's
Get
always
yourself
better.
a hump day
or cocktail
beer.
or a glass of wine or whatever your preference is. You know, if you want to be
Pack a
fancy,
bowl
if you want to be a fancy piece of shit, get
of
your
cereal.
like aperitif. You know, and
Your aperitif.
get your aperitif and a cigar and
Puff away. What other funny, like, do we have anything funny? Any funny stories? Or is it all like sad?
no, we got some funny stuff in here.
Let's talk about the workaholics world, the weird food. That's a good way to get our
All right,
chat involved
So
here.
this chat, let us know. This is kind of
This was like a question on Twitter, I guess, this week, right?
yeah. So what weird food habits did you have as a kid?
Yeah. So give us some examples of what people were saying. I think one person was saying they ate plain spaghetti noodles with Diet Coke.
Like mix the Diet Coke into
Yeah, like
the
as a
spaghetti
sauce. I was reading this thing earlier
Yikes.
today. That sounds disgusting. When are you guys going to get a new location for the show? When we come up to Washington and do it live from the Foreshoe Saloon.
That looks like the perfect studio. I don't know.
I like that backdrop.
Mo, we're moving to Washington, by the way.
Well, I didn't say move, but we can do it on location.
No,
thing.
we're moving.
We're moving. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're out of here, guys.
The
See you
show's
later.
on the road. We're doing a
We're
we're
doing
doing
a-
a 50-state tour.
We're doing that'd be fun as shit. I meant the background. Why change this beautiful background? We will go into our bar later for the beer tasting, so don't worry, Baracho.
Yeah, we will do on location stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's the plan.
100 show. I think what at the bar?
Well, are you on the sumo suits? That's my first question. I'm not making any more plans for anything until you tell me the sumo suits are ready to go.
We need to figure out the format of the sumo suits.
You just need to say I booked them for this day.
That's what I'm gonna do it on a Saturday. How about that?
I'm fine with that. But
Okay.
you remember, I leave on the 14th. I think the 6th is our 100th show. Or would be our 100th show.
Cancel your trip.
No, that is not happening. Only thing I can think of is mixing mayo and ketchup for my fries. No, that's like a.
That's pretty normal.
That's delicious.
That's like a Thousand Island dressing,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
that's nothing
delicious.
that weird.
That's fry sauce, literally.
This guy said, as a child, my brother would eat sticks of butter out of the fridge under the cover
Yeah, that's
of night.
nasty. But when I was a kid, I had to have orange soda, and it could only be from a gas station. Why only a gas station? Like it had to be in a 20-ounce bottle. Can't be from the.
You can't trust your orange soda source
I'll never get orange soda from McDonald's.
unless it's from Tesoro.
Were you a Fanta or like a Slice guy? It made a
I
difference.
love Slice, dude.
Slice is better. And what about Sunkiss?
No, I don't fuck with Sunkiss.
Yeah, I think Slice was probably the better.
Slice
It's
is
sweeter.
My grandpa always used to get Slice.
Yeah.
So that's what I grew up on.
No, only a can.
When I was a kid, though, like
What
coming home
about
and drinking.
Sicarius? I know she's probably got something interesting coming out of New Zealand.
Speaking of Slice, this girl always dunked her pizza crust in her.
Coca-Cola. Yeah, I read that one too. Mine. Let's see. Anything weird?
Do you guys dip your fries in your shake? Like
Yeah,
you do at
that's
McDonald's?
Like
that.
It's
I
the
feel like
salty
that's
and the
the
sweet.
only way to do it. Right?
It's good. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so Sicarius says I love Crackle and salt so much. Crackle and salt, like the cereal. Man, I want Crackle with salt right now. Like Crackle. What is Crackle? Is that like a cereal?
Is it a candy?
I think it's a cereal.
Is it like a type of
I have no idea why.
Crackle?
It's,
It's
just my thing.
they're like kind of like Nestle Crunch bars, right? Isn't that the Crackle? They're kind of like Nestle Crunch bars, but
Well, I always heard that if you put a little salt on chocolate, it makes the chocolate taste like 10 times better. I don't know why.
not too much.
Yeah, it's just got like a pinch, just like a little.
I mean, that's a
sprinkle.
popular thing to do is like sea salt with caramel or sea salt with chocolate.
No, crackling.
Salt.
What is crackling?
Oh, crackling. Is that?
From
Oh,
pork.
crackling.
Is that
Crackling.
pork? Yeah, it's like
It's like
pig
pig-
skin.
yeah, it's like
Oh, like
fried
chicharron.
chicken. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's normal, right?
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of salty already. You're gonna give yourself fucking cholesterol
Yeah.
problems, high blood pressure and shit.
I mean, you gotta salt them a little bit. And you gotta throw a little seasoning on them.
Honestly, so in Philippines they call it chicharron. It's like pork rinds.
and Mexico.
Yeah.
and, yeah.
So it's like
We call them pork rinds, but
Yeah.
they're also called crackling or chicharron.
So first of all, those are very keto friendly, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this, but super salty to begin with, man. But the best I've ever had was in the Philippines. Best chicharron ever. I never realized how much of a basic bitch I am with my food. I need to experiment.
Frank said chocolate milk with my grilled cheese, and I dunked it, and I still do from time to time.
What? Chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk with grilled cheese?
I mean, I could see regular milk with grilled cheese because it helps get the, if you get like a real gooey cheese, like it gets
American
all stuck.
cheese.
Yeah. But chocolate milk? I mean, I guess you can never really go wrong with chocolate milk.
I had some weird habits. There was a point when I was a kid that I liked to sneak pieces of lettuce out of the fridge late at night. Like, it was weird. There used to be a
pieces of lettuce?
There used to be a head of lettuce.
And you just eat,
and I would just go in there and I don't know. It was like a weird phase I went through.
And you would just sneak lettuce. You just eat it by itself?
Just
Not
by
even
itself.
with some salad dressing
by
on
itself. I don't know if I was trying to get myself to like it, and I didn't want to let my parents know I liked it, but there was a weird time.
It's just lettuce.
Yeah, I know. It was really weird. I don't know why I did that.
Why you don't like lettuce?
I didn't like salads back in the day. Like, I couldn't eat a salad without dressing. Like, tons
Chris
of dressing.
was a rabbit at one point.
Yeah. And then I also used to, my parents still do, but they give me the yard of beef, the summer sausage, the big logs of summer sausage.
You love just
I used to just cut.
You used to cunt? You used to cunt the sausage, Chris?
I used to cut just a
What the fuck are you talking about? I used to get these big sausages and just cunt them. What does that even mean? I'm hoping that's not what I think it means.
It's not that weird. But I used to cut like a big chunk off of the summer sausage and just put it on a fork like meat on a stick and just like eat it like.
Oh man, I just spilled beer in
like a fat chunk of.
Bro, that is not probably the best thing. Oh man, I spilled beer all
I mean,
in
back in
my
the
mouth.
day, it didn't matter because I didn't weigh shit back then. But
no, I understand that.
Chris,
But I mean,
Chris cunts his sausage in a rabbit suit.
Where's the show going? I don't know. I didn't have many.
He's hiding lettuce. He's cutting sausages.
Wait, you asked for the weird food stories, so I'm giving them to you.
Apparently, dude. I didn't know it was sexual in nature. I'm trying to think of weird shit that I used to eat, and I can't.
I mean, peanut butter on a cheeseburger? You ever do that?
I mean, that might not be bad.
It works.
Where did you see that?
Huh? No, that's something I've eaten before.
Oh.
Peanut butter on a cheeseburger.
I can't really think of anything weird.
Or peanut butter with bacon?
like, besides, like, just going to, like, a fast food place and just making, like, the suicide soda.
Yeah,
Where it's just, like, every fucking flavor just mixed in. Ugh. It was horrible. But we thought it was cool. Yeah, we're idiots. Kids are dumb.
Some of these other ones were I love sugar and dried onion sandwiches.
That sounds disgusting.
As a kid, I was pretty fond of the taste of dry cat food.
Is Marcus on
what?
this? Marcus is on this?
I used to eat cat food when I was a kid.
What
apparently.
the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Marcus,
why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Marcus used to come to my house and eat my dog's milk bones.
He used to eat the milk bones. Wait, you ate cat food?
I did. My mom said I used to, so she kept it on the side
This
of
is
the
your
dryer.
wife, bro.
Yeah.
And we don't even have cats.
No, so I guess I kept it on the side of the dryer, and my mom would always find me like over there, like gnawing on the cat food.
What the fuck? I'm wondering, is it like salty? Do you
what did
remember
it
what it
taste
tastes
like?
like?
I don't remember. No, I was young. I was super young.
Interesting.
Was there a certain brand you were fond of?
Probably Friskies.
Chronic says PB on a burger is good. Make sure to have milk, though. We called it a tweeter burger at a bar I used to work at.
Yeah.
Okay. Why
I
a
actually
tweeter
had
burger?
it at, I don't know. I had it at a nice restaurant. That's why I didn't think it was that weird.
Peanut butter, honestly, I think peanut butter could go on fucking anything. My mom used to always do the not ants on a log, but she would just do the peanut butter on the celery. I used to love that.
It's always good, yeah. Peanut butter.
But
and
I can't do raisins because I'm allergic to grapes. But
the raisins
those
were
are good.
bonus.
I'm really trying to think of like weird shit I used to eat.
Yeah.
I can't really. I
I
just
used
love
to-
food. Like
I used to.
I was like,
okay.
give me burgers. You know what I mean?
I'm digging here, but I used to crush up my Cheetos into like a powder and eat it like that.
Snort it.
Yeah.
Snort
No,
it.
I never snorted it.
being cheesy.
I used to crush the puffs into like a powder, and I would eat it with a spoon.
Okay, I got something weird we used to do when I first started smoking weed back in high school. I would get so baked. Okay, so the first time I ever got stoned,
Yeah.
I went into a shopping center or a grocery store, And I
Mistake.
bought 6 boxes of oatmeal
I
cream
remember
pies, dude. I bought 6 boxes of these fucking things, and we ate them all. Like we ate all these. I was sick to my stomach, but that's not the weird thing. For some reason, one of my friends got Cheeto Puffs and whipped cream, and we were putting whipped cream on the Cheeto Puffs and eating it. And we did that for a good year. We used to get stoned and do that for some reason. I don't know what it was.
Was it good?
It was like a fluffy, cheesy.
I mean, you're sticking in
It
the
was
realm
weird.
of dairy.
Yeah, it was weird.
So it's kind of.
But it was
like cheese and milk.
It was just it would fill you up, is what it was, because there's so much fluff to the puffs. It was Cheeto.
Yeah.
It had to be Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah, the puffs. Yeah.
And whipped cream, like whipped cream out of the can. Again, we were just high, dude. Like we were just like, this is
I think you're
good.
just a fucking stoner. It's like
Yeah.
putting Twinkies on your pizza and shit.
I mean, I love pineapple on my pizza, which some
I
people
do.
find repulsive, but I think it's delicious.
Nah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Fuck all the haters, man.
Fuck the haters. Best Hawaiian pizzas I ever eaten, Philippines.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, okay, so is it legitimately Hawaiian pizza? I mean, everybody calls it Hawaiian
No,
pizza.
they only call it Hawaiian pizza because of the
pineapple.
Now,
And you got ham on there too, which
But-
is, I mean, pork's and everything here.
pork's universal. But here's what I
Yeah.
suggest. Pineapple with Kahlua pig on a pizza.
I think someone does that.
That would be a true Hawaiian pizza. And I think that'd be fucking delicious.
You'd have to have
Because
like,
you'd have like a smoky ham almost.
Yeah.
Or smoky pork with pineapple.
What about with the squid luau
No.
sauce?
Not squid.
The squid luau sauce.
No.
Oh, squid luau was awesome.
No.
But I don't know how that would taste together with all
No.
of that.
But maybe a little sprinkle of the lomi, not with the salmon, but with just
Poi
just no,
sauce.
ew. Like what? A stuffed crust of poi?
Yeah.
Ew, so gross. I hate poi, by the way. It's so bland. That pizza was invented in Canada. I saw a story about it once. Really? Well, regardless, it's still good.
Because it's Canadian. It's like the Canadian
But
style
think about,
ham.
like basically
Canadian
lomi salmon is basically a concoction of tomato, onion, and like a little bit of fish,
Yeah. Some lime.
some lime. Well, I don't know if it's lime
I don't know if
because
it's lime. It's
some kind of
vinegar?
citrus though. There's some kind of citrusy or vinegary taste to it.
Yeah.
But you put a little bit of just a tomato and the onion with Kahlua pig, kind of how your guys' hapa nachos are,
right.
with pineapple.
I mean, there's a tomato lomi that we use it. It's pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
without
Tomato
the salmon.
lomi,
It's
exactly,
the same thing without the
exactly.
salmon. Yeah.
Dude, why don't you guys throw some pineapple on that? That might be good, actually.
We do make like a pineapple salsa that's kind of like it.
Yeah.
For like Taco Tuesdays, we do.
No,
like,
but
a
I mean, like
pineapple
on the
salsa that's
Hapa
really
nachos,
good.
put a little pineapple. That might be good.
Talk to Mikey.
Yeah. Get it real Hawaiian up in this motherfucker. Anyway, but hey, guys out there, what other weird food?
Come on, dig deep.
Come on, guys, dig. I ate
My friend Amy, she used to smoke, and then she would always go and get SpaghettiOs and Funyuns, and then she would take the Funyuns and smash them into the SpaghettiOs and eat it just like that.
I mean, that's interesting.
It's
It's almost like a
it's
Kind
ghetto.
of like a Frito pie.
It's
but-
almost like a ghetto man's onion soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't taste terrible, but it wasn't like wow.
Yeah.
But, that was like her go-to whenever she was stoned. We'd stop at a gas station, get a can of SpaghettiOs.
Wait,
and a
she
thing
was
of
buying a
Funyuns.
can of cold SpaghettiOs?
Cold SpaghettiOs.
Not
and
even warm up the
Funyuns.
SpaghettiOs.
No, she'd warm up when we got
Oh,
home.
okay,
But she
okay.
would buy it always
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the gas station. We'd never go to the grocery store and get it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
that
an
was her
interesting
thing.
one. What is Chronic saying? Okay, so there was one time I was craving a PB&J sandwich and a hot dog, so I made a PB&J and then took 2 hot dogs, cooked them, cut them in half, and put them in the sandwich with ketchup and mayo. I'm not going to lie, it was pretty decent.
Ketchup,
Wait,
mayo,
peanut butter and jelly.
peanut butter and jelly,
and hot dogs.
and hot dogs.
I would have done those separately.
Yeah. Well, I remember going to the theater and they had like a dessert dog where it had peanut butter and like whipped cream on it with chocolate.
Yeah, it had a marshmallow fluff on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was in Vegas.
Now, are you guys
Yeah.
a nutty, chunky peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
Jif.
I like
But chunky, they have both.
Creamy.
You like creamy?
Yeah, I don't like peanuts.
Sometimes I like it depends. I can go both. I can go both ways on this one. Sometimes I like a little nut. Sometimes I don't. I guess I don't know what to say there, but no.
That sounds like a stoner thing. That sounds like a
Yeah.
stoner thing to do. By the way,
I'm pretty. Oh, he said I'm almost sure I only had 2 pieces of bread left, so he just had to like slam it all in one sandwich.
I used to make the hot dog sandwiches. I used to do that all the time. Where I get what you're saying. You cut the hot dog lengthwise.
Here's the problem.
And then you put them on the sandwich bun.
Here's the problem with fucking
bread.
hot dog buns. They sell you a pack of hot dogs, but they don't match the amount of buns that come in a pack to the amount of hot dogs that come in a pack. It never matches. It's nonsense.
They're in cahoots.
It's nonsense. So you end up wasting half of the hot dog buns because you got to buy extra just to cover the initial pack of hot dogs you bought.
You're not gonna buy more hot dogs. You're gonna buy more.
Yeah, because you get what I think 12 hot dogs in a pack, and then you get 8 buns in a pack.
Yeah,
like who's fucking doing this? This is the 20. This is 2019.
Yeah, it's off.
Why are you shorting me 4 to 2 buns? Why? Tell me this. No, I gotta buy the double pack and get 16 buns now for my 12 hot dogs.
You gotta go to Costco.
This is fucking
you gotta
bullshit.
get the Costco size shit.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Stop fucking with me, hot dog industry. You're really pissing me off.
They're in cahoots, bro.
I've always thought this. I'm like, dude, someone is fucking somebody here. Like, this is nonsense. You either got too many buns or too little hot dogs, or it's always fucked up. It always drives me nuts when I got to go to the store and, like, someone assigns me the task of, like, you get the hot dog buns. I'm like, motherfucker.
Someone said I used to dip uncooked spaghetti into peanut butter.
That's disgusting. Why are you eating uncooked spaghetti?
And when they would inevitably break apart, I would try to dig most of them out.
So she just had her fingers on the peanut. She's a disgusting child.
That sounds like a fucking mess.
She's a disgusting child.
I used to carry around a packet
think
of...
about it, that's kind of like Thai peanut sauce, right? Like you got noodles and you got peanut butter.
Yeah, but it's raw spaghetti.
Oh,
I don't. You rarely
it's
use
uncooked spaghetti.
You rarely use peanut sauce on noodles.
You ever try to eat a raw macaroni? It's like that's gross.
No, but I used to eat raw ramen.
I used to eat raw ramen.
We used to do that too. So
That
in
used to
Hawaii,
be-
that was a thing. That was like you would take the ramen packet, you take the brick of noodles,
Yeah, and you just chew it.
and you would crush it up and put the powder from the packet in there, shake it up, and it's almost like a little snack. But apparently, it gives you worms.
Nah, I think that was a myth.
Really?
I used to do that.
That's
shit
what my parents
I used
told
to
me.
do that shit all the time.
They used to sell just packets. Remember Kanolani?
Yeah.
You could leave, and then the next
Manapua
street,
man?
the next street over had like a guy that would sell snacks from his
Manapua man.
house. I mean, he wasn't a real Manapua man,
Right.
but he would sell snacks from his house and whatever, like candies and stuff to the kids.
Remember that.
And he would just sell packets of fucking ramen, dude, for like $1, and people would just buy it and crush it up and eat it. And it's like, this guy's getting it for like $5 for 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's making
No
a
shit.
killing.
Each one of those things are like 15 cents, 20
Yeah,
cents.
not even. But smart. You're smart. That's good side money, man.
Figured it out.
Because it was like the spot. After school, everybody would go there.
My parents got mad at me when they found out I was buying from that guy. They're like, "Don't buy food
You don't
from
know.
strangers.
You don't know
what's in there."
Yeah. I'm like, dude,
I'm like, the package.
this guy's not out
close
to
package.
Yeah, he's
shit.
not trying to kill kids. That's his customer base.
Yeah. He was making a killing though. Like,
Yeah.
that was like the spot. You hit that up because like, yeah, he would have all the good shit, and then eventually, I think he got a.
Chronic says, Chris, you probably had worms. You just didn't notice because you kept feeding him lettuce late at night. That's why you kept waking up and eating lettuce because the worms were telling you to do it.
I don't know what my fascination was with that. I just remember doing
I'm glad
it.
you finally got rid of those worms, though.
Yeah. Did I?
You eat any more lettuce? It doesn't look like it. Just fucking with you.
Shit, if it makes me lose weight, I'll get worms again. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, no, people... That was the episode of The Office. Kelly went and put a tapeworm in herself because she wanted to lose weight. And she was just fucking... And she's like, yeah, eventually this tapeworm's going to get me down to... Because the tapeworm just eats what you eat, basically, right? It lives in your stomach. But that's a thing people do. People do that.
Yeah.
They put tape...
That's a real
I'm
thing?
not putting a parasite in my body.
That's a real fucking thing?
Google it. Tapeworm for weight
Tapeworm
loss.
diet?
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
that, and then they also put leeches on their stomachs and stuff.
I mean, that's not doing anything but sucking your blood out. But
Yeah, but it helps you lose weight too.
why? Because it kills the fat. There's no blood flow, maybe.
Something about like bloating and stuff like that. Yeah.
Better than being bulimic, right?
I mean, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. But you know how they get a tapeworm out of you? They pull it out your asshole.
No, yeah.
I'll work out before I let some worm come flying out my asshole.
I saw some show where that was like the case, where like the guy didn't understand why he was losing weight, and then all of a sudden he took a shit one day and there was like something hanging out, and he literally like pulled the whole.
And it's like
out.
fucking like 8 feet long and shit, dude.
It, like,
Fuck
goes,
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, don't eat raw stuff because it could give you tapeworms in your asshole.
This chick says, I used to carry around a packet of Swiss Miss and cocoa mix and use it like chewing tobacco.
That's not that weird, though.
I
put a little... I was going to say, put a little Coke in your lip. Cocoa. There you go.
Cocoa.
Woo! Wrong color powder.
I don't know if this is weird, but Chris thinks it's weird. But I take like the thin lunch meat, like the turkey, cream cheese, and then pickles, and then roll them.
Why? That's like a little sandwich.
They're freaking great.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just don't like pickles.
Worms are the original anal bead. Give them a break, okay? Jesus. Skep Talk Live. LOL, take a dip of chocolate, free from cancer, not free from the diabetes. I didn't get mouth cancer, but I got a mean case of the diabetes.
I mean, like...
Raph, no Swiss Miss dips for you.
Okay. Like chewing tobacco, though? What, does it like, clump up?
Basically, she would just put it in her lip and kind of just, like, basically sip on chocolate.
I wonder where she got
spit
that
all
habit
day.
from.
She's probably from Texas.
What's up, Skep Talk? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to see you, man. It's
Glad
been a
you're
while.
Joining us here for a bit. By the way, if you guys don't know Skep Talk, check out his show. He's got a cool show, too, going on. Check him out. Yeah, so bananas cut lengthwise in mayo sandwiches. I thought it was a normal thing when I was like 6. I'd ask other neighborhood moms for it instead of a peanut butter and jelly.
What about anybody else out there got weird food habits when they were kids? Again, I ate Cheetos and whipped cream and suicide sodas.
Does Eskimo ice cream count?
What's Eskimo ice cream?
Oh, that shit's gross.
So it's basically lard. So it's
like Crisco.
It's basically like if you want to make your own, you take Crisco, some berries.
It's an
and some
Alaskan
sugar.
thing. So instead of Crisco, they would
I mean, I guess
use,
just to help keep you warm, right?
Oil. So yeah, so seal fat. Yeah.
It was usually seal fat, right? Yeah, so they would actually...
Ugh.
Yeah, in those like northern villages.
It's so you're literally
They
just
would kill
gnawing on
seals.
like a fat, like kind of like raw
It's ice cream.
fat.
Blubber.
Yeah, so it's just so what they do is they take the seal oil, the fat, right? Make it like they drain it, like
Yeah.
it's like a Crisco, right? And then they put berries, and then they would
I don't know.
bury it under the snow, and it would ferment, and it would.
Oh, now we're fermenting
it.
it.
Harden.
Yeah,
it
that's.
would harden, and then you.
It's
eat it.
basically like fat grease.
Was it good?
When I was a kid, I thought it was awesome.
I don't know about that. In middle school, right? We had school lunches. I would put Jello on the hamburgers or the pizza. I think this was like the pineapple pizza. Okay.
Jello on hamburgers.
It's like a sweet. It's like a sweet with the savory.
I can kind of see it. It's like having a jam on your burger, which
well,
is
almost like when they do the mint jelly on the lamb.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I found out something weird I used to do. What? What is it?
I can see the Jello thing working actually. If it depends what flavor
It depends.
of Jello.
Yeah. You can't just be putting like weird
If
flavors.
it's like a grape Jello,
like if you
or like
smash grape
even
Jello
maybe like a
on
strawberry
like a
Jell-O.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it'd be fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Probably.
But I mean, we use like a cranberry compote and things like that on burgers all the time, and a fig jam and all that stuff. It's like that's normal. That like sweet.
I used to use my
I don't know
teeth
about
to
Jell-O,
scrape
though. Jell-O
off
would be
the
kinda
very
weird.
edge of a banana. Then the banana tasted like honey. Huh?
The very edge of the banana.
Like the actual banana or the peel?
Oh yeah. That's. I think we need to clarify that.
And don't do. I'm sure Blake is glad you stopped doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. It's is inappropriate bar talk. We're here all night, folks.
No teeth. No teeth.
Not the peeled part, of course. The actual banana. Oh, so you'd kind of take off like the outer skin of the actual
I'm
fruit.
trying to picture it. Like
Because when you bite into a banana, it's almost like it's mushy.
I hate bananas, dude.
I'm not a big banana fan. I just not.
I don't
like
hate 'em,
the texture.
but I don't.
It's like a paste.
Yeah, I usually like bananas in certain types of cereal.
I love banana bread.
Banana bread's awesome.
That is one of my favorite things to eat.
But bananas, I'm not a huge fan of.
I'm trying to find the recipe for banana
Yeah,
bread made
yeah,
with almond
yes.
flour. I can't find one.
Oh, I had one of my roommates in college that used to eat his cereal with beer instead of
Blake
milk.
hates them. He hates bananas, or he hates. Wait, he used to eat his cereal with what? Oh, that's
With
gross.
beer.
So someone in here actually says they used to put Sprite or 7-Up on their cereal because they were lactose, and they didn't have when they were a kid. They didn't have all the milk alternatives.
Yeah.
So
I think my friend was just an alcoholic.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just
I've
starting
known
your day
some of
off
your
right.
friends. I can see that. I can see that. You're definitely friends with a lot of drinkers. So Carrie said she made pretzels earlier. So with pretzels, you got to boil it real quick and then bake it or something, right? Like kind of like bagels. But yeah, someone in there says they used to put Sprite or 7-Up on their cereal, and
That's
they
it right here,
said it adds a real pop to like Captain Crunch or some shit like that.
I'm allergic to milk, so I poured 7-Up on my cereal as a child. This was way before other milk alternatives are. It's interesting twist of Captain Crunch.
Interesting twist. There you go.
Well, the guy who started this said when he was an 8-year-old, he used to carry a bottle of apple cider vinegar around wherever he went.
Yeah, and
taking
take a
swig every now and
like
then.
he was carrying a flask.
Like he was carrying a
that's
flask.
weird. That is kind of weird.
It probably makes you go, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it probably has the same reaction.
Yeah. Have you? I mean, I've taken shots of apple cider vinegar before. It's not the best flavor.
It's
I
vinegar.
drink it all the time.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really good for you. Yeah.
Super good for you.
That kid probably was like the healthiest kid in his class. Just didn't even know it. He was trying to act
He's
like
way
he
ahead
was
of the
drinking,
curve.
and he's just getting healthier by the day. All right, well, guys, if you guys got any more, please pop them up in the chat. Don't be shy. What else we got on the docket tonight, Chris? Let's go with that top one.
Let's see. Chris Hemsworth will star as Hulk Hogan in a biopic about the wrestler's life. The Hangover director Todd Phillips will direct, and Bradley Cooper is involved.
Biopic.
Biopic.
Biopic. It's a biopic.
Isn't it biopic?
No, it's a biography or it's a biopic.
I've heard it's called biopic.
I don't know, Chris.
I think.
Because I'm pretty sure a biopic is not a word. I've heard biopic, like a biography picture. You know, it's like a... But I'm just...
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right.
Go on. Go on, sorry.
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. So are you going to watch this? Chris Hemsworth as Hulk Hogan.
Here's my question.
I think Chris
Here's what's
Hemsworth's
gonna
too
determine.
good-looking,
Here's
though.
what's gonna determine if I watch this movie or not.
Okay.
Who's gonna play Andre the Giant?
It's got to be a big motherfucker.
It's got to be.
I picture that, like, big Argentinian dude who was
Can't
like
be
in those
Argentine. He's
movies.
got to be European. What was Andre? He was like Greek or some shit, right?
Yeah, he kind of did look Greek, actually.
Greek or
He had the hair
German or
and the-
something. I don't know. No, he wasn't German because he was not blonde.
I don't. Chris Hemsworth is. He's a
a lot
good-looking
smaller.
dude. So I don't know.
I don't
how
see
he,
him. Yeah,
Hulk Hogan has always looked old to me. He's never had a
always-
full
yeah.
head of hair.
No, never.
He's never had a full
Big
head
Show
of hair.
could play him. Big Show, yeah, could definitely play Andre the Giant. But that's kind of the obvious answer.
Yeah.
Chronic. Come on. Like, don't tell me it's gonna be Jason Momoa. He's not that big. But yeah, I think they could have picked somebody better than Chris Hemsworth to play Hulk Hogan. He's too pretty.
Yeah, I don't see him filling that part. Like,
No. He needs to really bulk up. I mean, he's a big dude, but he's not Hulk Hogan bulk.
no.
He's gonna need to literally bulk up.
Yeah,
Like, I'm thinking.
and he's gonna have to get tanned the fuck up too.
Yeah,
man.
he is. That fake fucking tan. I don't know. He's gonna have to definitely bulk up. He's gonna have to shave the top of his head, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Where was Hulk Hogan from? Wasn't he from Malibu or some shit like that? Yeah, like he's looked this way like
ever
forever,
since, yeah.
forever.
I thought he was from like somewhere in the Midwest. Isn't he from somewhere in the Midwest?
He was like from Venice Beach or some shit.
Chronic says, okay, let's think outside the box. Let's involve equality, okay? So let's get this. Shaq is Andre the Giant. He's a
He's got the
giant,
size.
but he's still not even as
That's
big
funny.
as Andre, though.
That's
Andre
funny.
was a big, like, he was tall, but he was big,
I don't know.
too.
Shaq's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's not as bulky as Andre was. Andre was probably like, try to look up
Andre-
Andre the Giant's stats.
Okay.
What was his, like,
I think
height and
Shaq's.
weight?
I'm pretty sure Shaq is taller than him.
Shaq might be taller, but he's definitely not heavier. Andre was huge. He was wide. Yeah, Andre the Giant, I think was like
he wasn't like really like.
Andre the Giant was 7
buff.
foot though. No, he wasn't. He was just thick. He was like a gorilla of a man.
They can get some kind of like football player probably.
They said
to play
his
him.
finger was like a Coke can. What? No.
Wasn't there a story where he drank like 100
A barrel of beer.
Like yeah.
He drank a whole keg,
Fucking.
and he wasn't even drunk. They said he went and wrestled after that.
Let's see. He was 7'4",
Oh, so he's taller than Shaq.
and he weighed 520 pounds.
Holy shit! Yeah, you're not gonna find anybody to match that size.
He's Russian.
Dude, he looks like, look at that security guard next to him. He looks like a baby man.
I give him props for wearing that shit.
Yeah,
all
that
those
was a
years,
terrible
too.
outfit, by the way. He was Russian?
His last name was Rusimov.
Baracha said look for a picture of
Andre
him holding a
Rene.
beer.
Rusiomov. Yeah. Where
Baracha said Google Andre the Giant holding a beer.
he was born in France, though.
Oh, okay. Try look up the picture of him holding the beer. Let me see if I can pull it up, actually, because then I can pop it up on the screen. Holy shit! Okay, I just found it. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna just pop this up here. Hold on, let's see if I can browser. Let's see. So there's Andre the Giant holding a beer can. Holy crap, dude.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That is nuts, dude. So
It's literally like the Hulk holding like.
I mean, that's what it looks like when I hold a can. You know what I mean?
that can.
It's the mini can. I'm just as big as Andre the Giant. I don't know what you guys are freaking out about.
See, his finger is like a Coke can.
Says he was. It says Andre the Giant was 7'5" and 400 to 500 pounds.
I mean, he's a monster of a man.
And
that's for
in
sure.
one night, he drank 173 beers.
Yeah.
Look at him on the plane. Holy shit.
Dude, they had to adjust the plane's weight limit too.
I'm sure they
when
had
he
to.
got on there. They had to count for that.
He's
shit.
500 pounds, yeah.
He weighs as much as 4 passengers
Dude,
and 5 passengers.
he's crazy looking. He looks like he even has more teeth than the normal person.
He's a
I'm
scary
in the way.
fucking dude, man.
Dude, he was
He's
some kind of experiment, I think. So this is Okafor. This is Okafor's hand holding a basketball. That looks ridiculous because that makes a basketball look
Yeah,
like a
it
Nerf
was
ball.
Tiny.
But I mean, Andre's hand is fucking beast. Like, dude, what the fuck?
I'd hate to be his tailor.
You'd go broke just buying the material to make his
No
stuff.
shit, dude. You'd have to put 2 suits together.
Man, that's pretty nuts. He's a big man. Big man.
Yeah, but that's a good question. He does kind of look. He does kind of look Russian. He does kind of look Greek.
Who knows what he is?
I don't know who would play his
Could I
part.
get another beer, please?
I'm guessing.
Thank you. You guys saw him in The Princess Bride, right? Yes, in The Princess Bride. In fact, one of the pictures that popped up
I'll take
was
one,
in,
too.
in The
I'll take
Princess
one.
Bride. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know if Chris Hemsworth's the guy to play Hulk Hogan, but I can't think of someone off the top of my head that would be a better Hulk Hogan than Hulk Hogan. But you can't have him be his own biopic. Here, I can over here. I got the biopic.
Ghetto Devil says he's from France.
What's up, Ghetto
Yeah.
Devil? Welcome
What's
to the
going on,
show.
man?
Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah, we saw that he's from France, but his name sounds Russian.
Who knows what he is, dude?
Romanov?
He's probably like half gorilla.
His last name was Rusinov. Rusiomov.
It doesn't say in there what kind of ethnicity he was. Yeah, it does. He was giant. That's what his ethnicity was. Fucking giant. Ghetto Devil, if you like what you're watching, please hit that follow button. We'd really appreciate it. We're Inappropriate Bar Talk. We do this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaii time. We drink. We talk about current events. We're about to get into our beer tasting in a little bit. We got an uncrating of the Daily High Club box, which is a marijuana box that is a subscription. It gets delivered. It doesn't have marijuana in it, but it's like tobacco use only, quote unquote, paraphernalia and stuff like that. So please hang around and check that out with us. What about Dirk Nowinski in a fat suit? Dude,
That's probably what they're going to have to do.
Dirk's too
It'd
tall.
have to be CGI'd or something.
No.
Maybe.
Nah, Hemsworth's tall enough, I think. He can bulk up. They're just going to have to put him on a crazy regimen. He's going to have to be eating like fucking massive protein and just lifting all day.
No, he's talking about Andre the Giant. He's saying put Dirk Nowitzki in a fat suit.
Nah, Dirk's too German. He's too blonde and blue-eyed. He wouldn't look right. Dirk's old too, man.
Should we get Greek for the have you seen the Twitch streamer Greek?
Hey, thank you so much, Ghetto Devil. We appreciate that. What about the Mountain?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
What about the Mountain? The guy that plays the Mountain?
Because I think he's Russian too.
He's a no. Is he? That's the guy. He's a big motherfucker, but he's not 7'5". He's like 6'8".
They can make him look like it. Compared to Chris Hemsworth, he would look like it.
Chris Hemsworth's like 6'2". I think.
Is he?
I don't know. Why would I know this?
He just got married to Miley Cyrus this week.
What
by
a
the way.
dumbass. No, the brother did.
Oh, is it his brother?
Yeah,
I know
Liam.
It was Hemsworth. Oh,
Liam.
yeah.
Why do I know this stuff?
It was one
I
of the
should not know these things.
Icelandic. No, I do like the Mountain. That's not a bad idea.
The Mountain would be, I think, a good Andre the Giant because he's got the thickness to him. Yeah,
he's a big fucking dude.
Dude, so I just finished season 7 of Game of Thrones again.
Did you?
I didn't watch it all the way from the beginning, though. I just watched season 7 just to kind of catch up what's going on. So now I'm going to go back and kind of just rush through the rest because I've watched it like 3 times through already. But just to do it, you know.
We're going through it. We've been working through it. We're at the end of season 3.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I watched it all.
Did you guys watch the Red? Did she watch the Red Wedding? Oh, she hasn't watched the Red Wedding yet?
We're almost there.
No one knows what the Red Wedding is.
I keep telling her it's going to get good from that point on. It gets really good.
So the Mountain's 6'9".
Okay, so he's a big guy.
And he's more than 400 pounds.
Yeah, Hollywood, camera angles.
You can make him. I think that'd be the guy for Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
For sure. Plus, he has acting chops.
Yeah.
I guess.
Kind of. He doesn't really say much.
That's all he does.
They're going to pound you into the ground.
Yeah. I raped her. I killed her children. That's his like only lines in the whole fucking show. Anyway,
so yeah,
yeah, there you go.
Interesting though. I am gonna watch it just to see.
I haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody.
How interesting
yet.
is his
I
story,
like these
though.
biopics. That's why they're coming out. Motley Crue's coming out with one now.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Yeah,
I like
it's just
the rock
gonna
band
it's just
ones.
gonna be drugs and fucking chicks all day.
Hulk Hogan, I'm kind of like, you remember he had a reality show for a while there too.
Well, and then his wife started banging like a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was gross.
Yeah.
Too much, dude. When people get too much plastic surgery.
Well, and then there was that whole sex tape thing with Hulk Hogan where he like slept with the Nasty Boys chick or something like that.
The Nasty Boys.
You remember the Nasty Boys?
Yeah.
The tag team.
But that was like
his
how
best
long
friend.
ago?
That was like his best friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the dude from the Nasty Boys.
And he banged this chick.
And he banged this chick.
Oh, what a dickhead.
And it was a sex tape.
What a scumbag.
That was a sex tape that came out. Don't watch the tape. It's fucking not.
No one wants to see Hulk Hogan's shriveled wiener.
You want to see a tanned ass on fucking low quality camera. It's a fucking waste of time.
Wow. Chris was upset about Hulk Hogan's tanned ass. It was not what he was expecting.
It's one of those things. It's like when you're like, okay, you gotta check it out.
All right, Chronic, take it easy, brother.
All right, Chronic. It's like one of those things where you're like, fuck, okay, I gotta see what this is fucking about, just because I'm curious.
Fuck, I've watched Screech's sex tape just to see what it was about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dustin Diamond, dude.
Dude, I met him at the porn convention too.
That guy's a fucking joke.
He's a dick, dude. He's a douche.
He's a dick.
He's one of those guys that deserves to get like punched in the mouth once in a while. You know?
And the sex tape was stupid as shit too, man. He was like being goofy and all that shit in it, and it was like, It looks so degrading, is what it looked like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
By the way, Hulk Hogan's from Georgia.
Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia.
Well, Chronic's going to bounce out for a little. He said he might come back, but he says enjoy the beer. And you know what? You know what that means.
Is it that time?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
tonight we have the Hexagenia IPA from Fall River Brewing out of Redding, California.
That's right. Fall River, Hexagenia, India. There you go.
India Pale Ale.
India Pale, yeah. I was going to say Indiana, but anyway.
Indiana.
Pale Ale. All right. Let's pop that sucker open. Get Chris's papers. There you go. So, it's got a fish on the front.
So this IPA is named after the Hexagenia mayfly hatch, the largest in North America.
And
That
is
occurs every year in the summer months on the Fall River.
Oh, so it is has to do with
It's
fish.
like a fish, the fish season, basically.
Okay. Like they have a hatchery or something?
They just, I guess they spawn.
Okay.
And then our bold IPA uses a blend of the 5 different types of fish sperm to create a different...
Wait, what the fuck? I'm not drinking this.
Just kidding. Our bold IPA uses a blend of 5 different hops to create a
5
shifting
different
sensation
fish
of
sperm.
hop flavor and aroma. Late kettle hop additions make this very flavored and aromatic. Make this a very flavored and aromatic IPA.
Hooked on phonics. Work for me.
Works for me.
All right. So should we just jump into this thing?
Let's get right into the review.
All right. So, starting off with color. It's definitely light. It's like a straw to not gold. Maybe very light gold.
Light gold.
It's pretty light though.
It's kind of hazy though too.
Yeah, it's got a haze to it. Yeah, definitely a haze.
It's a gold IPA. Okay. Head retention.
It seems like it's
That's
there.
always really hard to tell in these glasses.
Yeah, the small glasses are kind of hard to tell.
But I mean, it's lingering there.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll say good. And the aroma.
Aroma, I'm gonna go citrusy. With some
Yeah, I guess citrus.
citrus with some like spice almost. It's on the citrusy. You got it all in your mustache. I noticed if you do this. Oh, that wasn't good.
Blow it all over your computer.
Blow it all over my computer. No, kind of just break the surface. Get a little more of the aroma to come out.
It's got kind of like an earthy.
Yeah, that's why
Smell,
I was
too.
saying spice, but maybe it's earthy. Fucking making a goddamn mess over here.
Yeah, a little citrusy, a little earthy, a little spice.
Yeah. It's almost got a little bit of a funk to it, too. Or maybe that's just my finger. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's just my finger.
You didn't wash your hands after you wiped?
No, I wipe with this hand.
Yeah.
No, smells good.
I'd say it's pretty. It's pretty. Oh well, it's. I'd say it's a little less than, not faint, but
It's not pungent,
On
but
the
it's
lower end.
I'd say it's right in the middle, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less than middle in the middle.
yeah, I was kind of thinking like.
Just drink some PBR with your fancy ass beers. Hey, this is what we do here.
This is the beer of the night, by the way.
Yes. Fall River Brewing Company Hexagenia IPA. Okay.
This is 7.1 ABV and 68
Oh, so it's kinda high.
IBUs. Yeah, it's kind of up there.
It's a strong beer.
Would you say it's more sweet or sharp?
I'd say it's a little on the sharper side than the sweeter side, I think. Like the citrus smells sweet, but the undertones smell on the sharper end.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'm going to kind of put that like closer to the middle too.
Yeah. I'd say I'm more like one notch toward the sharper side, actually.
It's definitely got earthy notes to
Yeah.
it.
It's not just straight citrus.
It's like a little citrus up front, but I can tell it's like it's got to be late kettle hop, like, or even maybe dry hopped, but I don't know. I don't think it's dry hopped, but it's like it smells like raw hops. Like it smells like the dried.
Yeah, like they
hops,
not dry hopped it, but like they said, it said late kettle adding. So
Yeah.
like maybe it's a little more resin lingering than there would be if they boiled
that
it out.
Aromatic.
Yeah.
You're getting. Any
right.
grain, bread, sweet, toast, nut, caramel, toffee, chocolate, coffee. We're getting earth.
Maybe a little grain.
You're getting resin.
Like so maybe actually it kind of smells like almost like a Hefeweizen, so like maybe wheat kind of a smell to it.
Kind of like bready.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, let's get in the flavor.
All right. This is our favorite part, folks. Here we go. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is interesting. So, the initial flavor to me makes it seem like it's going to be like super bitter.
Yeah.
And then almost like that bitterness drops off and it gets
mellows out.
sweet.
Yeah. It gets citrusy.
But there is
like,
still a
toward the end.
lingering bitterness, but it's not like when I first took a sip, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be bitter," and then it just got sweet. Interesting.
Definitely getting the herbal, little the spice,
Yeah.
a little earth, and then it goes citrus, like kind of
Yeah.
citrusy sweet
At the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right up front, yeah, I get almost like the bitterness of like herbal and spice, like you said.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, oh, this is gonna kind of like bite, and then it drops off to be like citrusy and sweet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Would you say the flavor is faint or strong?
No, it's a stronger flavor.
Yeah. Sweet or bitter? I think it's kind of in the middle.
It's kind of in the middle because, like I said, it starts off like it's gonna be bitter and then it drops off. But I still have like that almost like heartburn kind of feeling from the IPA. Like I think it's because it's got the resin in it. Like it's like that late hop.
Yeah. That like
Yeah.
that kind of oily, acidic. Because it feels kind of mouth coating right now. Like
Yeah, I got a little. Could have. No,
And
I
the
don't
beer's
know.
got-
I don't have a lot of mouth coating.
the
It could
beer
have been
has
from
that-
all that sausage you've been cutting.
it is kind of
I'm just kidding.
cunting. It is kind of bready though. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
got
got
a
like a-
breadiness vibe to it. Like they almost use like a wheat or something.
That's
in
what
it.
I
It's
remember.
kinda
I said I thought I
you
smelled
did.
wheat in it.
It does have a little bit of that like.
Hey, I'm learning.
Hoegaarden-ish kind of vibe, almost like a Belgian Hoegaarden.
That's what I said. It kind of
Not-
had like almost like a Belgian funk to the
Yeah.
aroma at the very hint of it at the end, but I don't taste it.
Yeah,
I taste like a breadiness, and I taste like almost like a Hefeweizen mouthfeel,
right.
but maybe a little lighter.
Yeah, it's not as like full bodied as a Hefeweizen, but it's definitely like it's definitely thicker than like it's definitely thicker than a normal beer. Maltier, maybe.
It's maltier. It's kind of malty for IPA.
Yeah.
I feel like most IPAs are a little on the hazier side, not necessarily malty. Like this has a maltiness to it. Like there's like you said, almost a mouth coating. Like you ate some bread or something.
So would you say so? It's probably closer to the fuller mouthfeel is probably closer to the fuller.
I would say I'd say medium, as
Medium?
far as the mouthfeel of the actual
Going like
beer.
one notch above medium, I think. And then how's the carbonation?
It's still there. I see it bubbling, but it's not.
It's not really lively. It's kind of
Nah, it's not really affecting the taste or anything.
any sensation you're getting: creamy, slick, drying, warming, puckering, astringent, chalky.
Mouth coating. Mouth coating. Almost like not creamy, but there's definitely a mouth coating. It almost is creamy, but not. It's not like creamy like a stout. It kind of like my tongue kind of feels
It's
like I
more
just
that
ate
bready.
ice cream.
It's
maybe.
like that bready. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it has like that. Maybe it's slicking.
Slick,
Slick.
a little slick.
That could just be the oil from the hops, though, like the resin.
Mm-hmm.
See the burp taste of herbs and spices. Not so much citrus.
Yeah, and as it warms up to that earthiness and that herbal vibe,
Comes out a
kind of
little bit
comes out
more,
a little bit more. I want to say they used obviously more earthy hops, which
But the citrus hops that they did use cuts through, at least with aroma and like that aftertaste. So
I wish
maybe they
said what kind of hops they used. I would like to know what kind of grains they. I like to know what kind of grains
can't tell you the
use, too.
secret recipe, bro.
A lot of them will put like what they won't put the. They won't put the amounts, but they'll usually tell you, "Hey, these are the malts we use. These are the hops we use." Then it helps you kind of develop that profile for that certain type of hop, so you can kind of identify it. I'd say there's definitely Cascades in there, and maybe.
Well, definitely, but it doesn't have a lot of. I feel like the Cascades have more of like a piney scent.
Yeah, they're a little more piney and citrusy, but they also have.
This is, I don't get any piney
with the
from
earthy, kind of like Northern Brewerish. Like there's a hop called Northern Brewer, and I'm kind of getting that because that's more earthy and herbal.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Mosaic. That's maybe where you're getting like the citrusy from.
Well, I'll
But
drink to
that's
Hey, Roomy Gal, thank you so much for the
thanks
follow.
for the follow. But I'm
Please say what's up in the chat.
Definitely getting earthy and herbal. So I definitely think Northern Brewer or something along those lines were in this because that's more earthy.
Okay.
And then the citrus is either Mosaic or Simcoe, maybe. Even Simcoe could be in there. I don't know. That's what I would guess. It tastes like a combination of a lot of things.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to tell. But
Well,
I would
they
say
used
like
5 different hops. They said.
I would say
so-
they were They got to be probably like classic Northwestern hops though, because they all have that kind of vibe. But I could
Okay.
be wrong.
Well, where are we at now?
Finish.
The finish is sweet. The finish is citrusy. It's not overpowering, so it's not super intense. I think
Does it linger? Is it?
It lingers, but I think it lingers the right amount of time.
Yeah.
It's not, like I said, it's not overbearing or anything like that.
And intensity of the finish.
I think it's It's not intense, but it's not faint either. It's right in the middle. Yeah. It's right where it should be. I think.
All right. It's that time.
It's that time. All right, Chris, you're up first this time. You ready?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
All right, Chris is going thumbs up. All right, Chris.
The beer's good. It's complex. I like that. The maltiness, I don't know what malts they use. Generally, I'm a little turned off when an IPA is this light. But I think whether they used wheat or some other malts that made this,
it's
added
light,
a little
but it has
body
a thickness to it.
Yeah, added a little like you said, a little body, a little thickness to it. And then the hops are very complex. They're kind of like, but they're complex in a good way. Sometimes they're complex where like this shit doesn't work.
Yeah.
But this is nice because you start with that herbal and spice up front, and then it kind of goes off to citrus and sweet at the end, which is kind of nice. It's kind of like for an IPA, you kind of got like you're running the whole gamut of hops when you're drinking this.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
kind of like and it's done well. It's not done all out of order or hamajang. You know, like it's
People don't know hamajang.
people don't know hamajang, but it's just that's why I said out of order. But I don't know how you just hear it. But like any kind.
Yeah, they didn't just throw a bunch of hops into it.
So I don't know. I think it's really well done. Yeah.
Okay. All right, my turn. I'm going thumbs up too, man. Now, I agree with you. So, yeah. So again, I'm not a huge IPA fan to begin with.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it gives me like that heartburn. You know what I mean? Like I can't drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
This kind of gives me that heartburn, and I think it's because they did that late kettle hopping. So there's just more oiliness to the beer. Yeah. Which gives me that right there.
Yeah.
But what I liked about this beer is it's not very often people mix like 5 different types of hops and get the flavor to make a good flavor.
Yeah.
Usually what, like 3 different kinds of hops is like a lot?
Yeah.
To have 5 different hops in this and make the flavor profile work where it's a pleasant flavor and it's not just like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did a very good job as far as taking the care. They probably did a lot of test batches of this, you know what I mean, and adjusted the ratio of each hop. So I think as far as the craftsmanship, I think it's spot on. I think they did a good job, and that's where I'm at.
I agree.
Yeah, for 5 hops to coincide this nicely, takes a lot of care and effort.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The beer progresses. It's almost like a story. It has a start and it has an end. Like it's kind of nice. And
there's a middle part too.
Yeah, and it turns into this. It turns into you're drinking this thing up front, and you're kind of like, oh shit, this is gonna be a hot bomb, and then it kind of goes into like a
sweet citrus.
You're good, bro. And I could drink more than one of these easily.
Yeah, I could see this as like a night. Even it's a little heavy for a day drinking beer, but if it's a day where it's like you're gonna end the night early and you just want to have a good time because it's 7% too. It's strong.
Yeah.
This would be a fun, quick afternoon drink.
This one would be one I have at the bar a couple times, I think.
Yeah.
Like I would definitely down a couple of these at the bar at night when I'm done with work for the day or inside a nice air conditioned area.
Yeah, for sure.
And on a hot day, I don't recommend IPAs in general for hot days outside. They're just you get the dry throat.
From the bitterness and all that. Yeah,
from the hops and stuff. But it's good. It's really good.
Right on. Well, everybody, thank you for checking that out. That sums up tonight's Inappropriate Bar Talks. Beer tasting.
It's just a shame we can't get it in Hawaii.
It is a shame we can't get it in Hawaii, but it's you know what I'm going to do too on this next trip to the Philippines? I'm going to seek out some craft brews. I want to try to bring some back. Yeah. From the Philippines and see what I found a place that sells it on tap, but I didn't even try it.
I don't want
no one wants Red Horse or San Miguel. No one wants that. See, now how was that burp? What did that taste like? Was it citrus?
I got more earthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The burps are earthy and spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. Something about Philippines beers.
Oh, I was just going to say, just shout out to Norm and Ted and those guys back in Redding, California, the in-laws who steered me in the direction of this beer because they did a good job picking this one out.
They picked this out?
They told me, hey, if you're going to pick one from Redding, this is the one you get.
Okay.
So I'm like, I agree. This is a good choice.
Yeah, I got 2 thumbs up from us. I agree. More? I'll do a half. You can kill it though. I know you're the IPA lover, so
I'm definitely
go for it. That's good. You can kill the rest. See,
Babe, you want
there's good head on this, dude. Look. Now there's head because you only poured a half glass.
Yeah.
So the head's there.
Babe, you want any of this, or are you good?
She's taking a nap on the couch.
Dude, she's in full laid back.
You like that couch, huh? It's way better than the metal chairs we used to have before.
Yeah, so we set up the studio now where we used to have like a giant closet in here with doors on it.
We took
kind
the
of
doors
one
off.
of those recessed closets.
And now it gave us like 2 more feet in the
took
room.
the doors off, gave us
We
an
put a
extra 2 feet.
couch.
Got a couch in here now.
Yeah.
They got their own monitor over there. They got the headphones and the
Yep.
microphone. They got everything.
We're
dude.
just doing
Dude,
things.
we take care of our guests. That's how we roll. Before it was 2 metal chairs and a fucking fan.
And not even a fan. It was just 2 metal chairs and like a table. But
we're coming along.
we're improving things slowly.
Thanks to viewers like you.
Thanks to viewers like you. Call PBS.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you the rest of this.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. That beer's got me feeling pretty good right now.
It's good.
It's strong.
It's good. It's nice.
7%. That's a strong beer.
Yeah. Fall River, if you're ever out in Redding, California for some reason, go visit them. They make good beers.
Or if the people from Fall River are over in Hawaii, hit us up and come hang out at the show.
I think they like that idea better.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You can always come and visit us.
Everybody loves going to Hawaii. Oh my God, we're going to Hawaii.
Hawaii's so awesome.
Oh my God. Guess what?
And if you can make it out to
weed's
Milan,
going to
come
be
visit
legal
me.
in 2020. There's going to be a lot of tourists coming in. I'm telling you.
Dude,
I'm telling you, man.
I hope it just goes smoothly. Seems
Me
like
too. I was honestly going to go get my medical card, but now that this is going to pop off is making it legal without, I'm not going to go put my name in a database.
Yeah,
You know
fuck
what I
that.
mean?
That's what
Fuck
I hate
that.
about it, dude. It's like anybody can get a medical card, but the fact that you gotta like fingerprint your shit, the government's
Yeah.
tracking you.
I don't need the government knowing
I
what
don't
I'm
like
doing.
that.
I'm already telling them. I already tell them enough on this goddamn show about what I do.
The thing was too though,
They
is
don't
you
need to
can't
know.
you can't purchase a firearm if you
Get a medical card.
Get a
It
medical
doesn't matter. I'm not allowed to purchase firearms anyway. I have criminal record. Yeah, oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's for nonviolent crimes, but it was for a violent crime. I got in a bar fight.
bar fight.
Yeah. Some people didn't win, and I got sued. Basically. Anyway, what's the next on the agenda tonight, Chris? I know you got all kinds of stories for us to talk about.
All
funny
kinds
stuff.
of stories.
Let's talk about GSP. Let's give him his due.
All right. Can we get a little like applause for Mr. George St. Pierre? He's set to retire at the age of 37. Even though I thought he was pretty much retired anyway.
I thought he was
the last
too.
time he fucking fought? It's
don't
been
remember.
a long time.
One thing about GSP,
I think he's fought once in the last 3 years. Or
he
some
is
shit.
one of the most boring fighters to watch, but he's smart as shit when it comes to the fight. He knows what he's good at. He knows how to get any of his opponents into his game
make it
and
the most
dominate
boring
him.
fight ever.
It's boring, but he wins. You know, you can't
But-
fault the guy for winning.
I agree.
And by the way,
I agree.
I just saw the thing pop up on your screen. I fucking hate the new Windows update that keeps shooting these little fucking ad
those
things
are
that pop
annoying.
out of the side. That shit pisses me off, dude.
I'm trying to turn him off.
I'm trying to
I don't
figure
know
out how to do that too, but I don't know how. Anyway,
I swear. I
Ghetto
should.
Devil says we have a lot of breweries here in Portland. You should try something from here. Oh, definitely, dude. I got a bunch of friends out in Portland.
Well,
your
Portland's-
brother's out in Portland.
my brother's out in Portland.
John,
Hey,
send us
yeah,
some
what the
fucking
fuck?
beers, dude.
Hold
what
on,
the
wait a
fuck?
minute.
Yeah, call your brother right now.
What the fuck is
Call
going
him
on?
now. I don't care if it's 4 a.m. there. Call him. Let's wake him up. Tell him get to the grocery store and get us beer, and send it tonight.
Yeah, we got to get on his ass about that.
Yeah, because we actually have a connect there. Your little brother.
We've tried beers from Portland on the show before.
There's a lot of some of your favorite breweries you like. What the fuck is that?
I was like, where is that coming from?
Oh, some of your favorite breweries are from Portland, right? Like
Yeah.
Mirpon. Is Mirpon from Portland?
Deschutes.
Deschutes.
Deschutes is in Bend.
Where's Mirpon?
Deschutes, Bend, Oregon, which is outside of Portland.
No, but where's Mirpon is Deschutes?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a type
a
of
beer that they
from
make. Okay, I
Deschutes,
got you.
yes.
So I was right though.
Yeah, they're in Bend. They're not in Portland. So they're about I think
Oh, okay, but
they're
Oregon.
a couple hours I think
Yeah,
outside of
okay.
Oregon. But I mean Oregon in general has a lot of stuff. I like Breakside Brewing, obviously. Breakside's got a lot of good shit.
That's the little mad scientist logo guy, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
They had the Breaking Bad beer, right?
No. That's Knee Deep. That's Knee Deep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was Breakside. Okay.
So we've had Knee Deep too. I think are they from Portland? I want to say they are. I'm not sure.
But hey, Ghetto Devil, please feel free to send us some beers.
Yeah, I've had a lot of. lot of Oregon beers. I don't know if they're necessarily in Portland. Like Pelican, obviously,
yeah.
Rogue.
Rogue's from Portland too?
Rogue's
I didn't
in
even. Or
Portland.
from Oregon? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought Rogue was in California for some reason.
And then you got Pelican Brewing, fucking Gigantic. Gigantic. What else?
I like
Whitmere,
Gigantic.
obviously is in Portland.
Gigantic's the one with the QR codes,
Whitmere.
right? For the music.
Yeah.
Gigantic's doing good things. I love Gigantic Brewing.
So we've had a lot of
I
beers.
mean, not even necessarily their beers I love.
Yeah.
I just love their whole like way they do shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, I mean, we're lucky in Hawaii that we actually get a lot of Oregon beers. We do actually, most of our
We must
beers
have
come
an
from
exchange program.
Oregon, Washington.
The Wooey?
Yeah, the Wooey. But
If you guys don't
Breakside by far is my favorite brewery probably right now that makes beer. Their stuff is always really good.
Okay.
So,
well, there you go.
you're lucky.
You're lucky you live
there.
in a good place
As far
for
as
beer.
because
anyway.
Hawaii. I mean,
Sorry
the local
about
breweries.
your government.
The local breweries here do pretty good, but Portland's on another level.
If you're ever in Portland, check out my buddy's place. I can't remember. Pokemon. It's a
Pokemon?
poke shop, dude. My buddy Colin runs that place. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Pokemon. Like the little monsters. But anyway,
Pocket monsters.
yeah. But GSP's retiring. I don't know how we got to that from. Anyway, GSP's retiring. He hasn't fought again, like you said, probably in like 3 years. I think it's kind of anticlimactic that he's retiring now. He should have retired back when he had his last fight and just should have said, like, okay, this is it for me. I mean, the guy's a beast. How old is he now?
37.
37. Yeah, I think it's time to stop getting punched in the head.
I mean, he doesn't lose very often. You know what I mean?
Like I said, he's smart. He knows how to fight. He
makes people fight his.
He is the Bill Belichick of MMA.
Yeah.
He will outcoach you himself. You know what I mean? Like, he will out-strategize you. He's going to get you to the ground, lay on top of you, and just punch you and try to choke you out. That's it. But you can't take away.
You're done.
I think he's probably
He was the best like Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. I think in the sport.
Maybe Raph might be able to help us on this, but I think he might have been the longest title defender. I think he's defended his title more than anybody.
I mean, he had his title while he was like not fighting forever too.
Yeah, but no one could beat him. Like every time people come in the ring,
nobody beat him.
No one could beat him.
Yeah.
And then he got injured and had to like give up his title. I'm pretty sure. But do the research. Don't listen to me. It could be fake news.
No, Trump people don't do that.
Hey, everybody does it.
Trying to see when his last fight was.
Yeah, it's not that important. Next story.
Eh.
Good. You know what? Thanks GSP for the waste of pay-per-view money.
Yes.
You dick. No,
But
you're a great fighter.
He was
Good for you.
he's a good fighter. Technically, he was one of the best. His technical skills, his ground game, his wrestling.
Yeah. He was a champion. No one could beat him.
He could stand up sometimes too, but he knew when to stand up and he knew when to go to the ground. But he dominated when he was on the ground. So
yeah. Once he got on top of you, it was over.
Yeah, he was really good at control.
Let's talk about that.
This?
Yeah, let's talk about all these women trying to. Well, go ahead.
You want this story? Oh, we had a couple. Okay, so
there's two that kind of relate to each other. So just kind of do your best to relate them.
So basically, there was the UK. If you live in the UK, if you're watching out there in the UK,
shout out to Morris. What's up, my man?
Apparently there was.
Hope you're smoking that cheese.
Yeah. Apparently there was apparently there was a story. This has been a big story in the UK where a teenager who joined ISIS was stripped of her citizenship today.
Good.
Fuck you.
I think so. Basically, she's in a Syrian refugee camp, and the UK government is saying she has dual citizenship in Bangladesh and the UK.
But Bangladesh is owned by Britain too?
No.
Oh, I thought maybe they were the.
It's like a country by India.
No, yeah, I know what Bangladesh is, but I thought maybe that they had some kind of rule there.
No, her
Bangladesh.
parents were born in Bangladesh, I guess. So, but Bangladesh is like, fuck no. So you don't got citizenship here. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So so she's got no country.
She's got no country now.
Good for her.
And yeah, she just had a baby, so this became the whole controversy. It's like, should she have to raise her baby in a Syrian refugee camp? And should she be allowed to return to the UK?
Why don't you go raise it with
Hey, what's up, Queen? Good to see you.
Hey, Queen, how you doing, girl? She should have to go raise it with the fucking Islamic State that she fucking left her country to go fucking join. Go raise it with those fucking crazy radicals.
So, I think, yeah, so basically the UK today said...
No, you're no longer English.
You're no longer a UK citizen.
Yep, good for her.
In a related story, there are 2 American wives of ISIS militants who also want to return home.
Tough shit. You guys are traitors. Go fuck yourself. That's what I say.
So...
Right?
Yeah.
Me and Monica are agreeing again. We're agreeing again. Is the planets aligned weird or something this month? I don't know. But bottom line is,
fuck you.
Yeah.
So these 2 women, one was actually a dual citizen in Canada and America.
Stupid fucking idiot.
And then the other one was a 20-year-old college student from Alabama.
Yeah. Real smart choices you guys made in life.
And
enjoy fucking living in fucking the Middle East.
And obviously she went to Syria joining ISIS thinking she was joining a good cause. She ended up getting put in a house and chained up until she got married to an ISIS fighter.
Fucking idiot.
And then
I think it's funny.
And then she
got him.
All 3 of her wives got blown up.
All 3 of her husbands?
All 3 of her husbands died.
There you go.
That she married. All 3 of her husbands died. And then she just basically they were forced out of Syria, and now she's in a refugee camp. But she
that's
also
the
has
problem.
a child.
She's mad now that she's stuck in a refugee camp. Dumbass, you went there to fucking join the bad guys, and now that you got stuck in a shit camp, you're like, oh, I want to come home. Tough fucking shit.
The other woman she's an older woman.
Keep those Canadians out of America.
Not that old. I'd say she's in her I think she's in her 50s. But I mean,
dude.
To you youngins, that's old, I'm sure. But yeah, she.
What is the U.S. saying though? What is the U.S. saying? Are they going to let them back?
So the U.S. is saying is saying no. Like, thank you. Pompeo is saying fuck no. Thank you. And
if you join ISIS, you shouldn't get to be picky about where you're staying. You're a terrorist.
Yeah,
I agree. Thank you, Queen. I agree. Fucking dumb.
She's 46.
Stupid fucking idiot. Stupid fucking idiot.
Her name, the one from Canada, was named Kimberly Gwen Pullman.
Fucking idiot.
She was 46, and then she was in a Mennonite community before she decided to join ISIS.
Mennonites? What are the Mennonites? I've heard of them.
I have too.
So basically, she's just a fucking weirdo, and she's an idiot, is what it is. She doesn't know how to think for herself, and she follows cults, is what it sounds like.
I mean, from what I'm reading on these stories, it seems like neither of them were really exposed to like the real world shit. And then when they finally got a taste of what the real world was, they
you mean what really ISIS is and shit?
Just like the other girl, the 20-year-old one. She didn't have a cell phone until she went to college, and then after she got a cell phone and just figured out.
Oh, so she got a cell phone and decided, fucking mass murder is cool.
Okay, so like Amish people.
Okay, okay.
But it seems
so
like
wait, how do
these
you
people
go?
were
Okay, wait.
sheltered.
So Mennonites are like Amish. Are they like Christian core value, kind of like that? And then how do you go from like that Christian core value to be like, I'm gonna join ISIS?
I think it's like a reactionary.
Because you got a cell phone.
I think it's a reactionary thing. Like it's just like a.
I'm
free to think how I want now.
No, but it's and then they pick like the most extreme fucking thing.
Could be. I mean, that's kind of a response. That's kind of a response when you think of it, right? Like you're not assimilating to not that I support it. I'm just saying. Yeah. You're not assimilating to normal culture. You want something. She went
from one extreme, like literally living in candlelight, to fucking. Well, they live in candlelight too, yeah. But the other extreme was like we're telling everybody what to do versus like, well, Christianity, like extreme Christianity, is very strict as well.
mean,
I don't know how. I just don't know how you go from one.
Every religion's like that. There's
They
like
have their
certain,
extremes,
there's
and then you
certain
have your
sects
moderate-
of religion
yeah.
that are a lot more strict, obviously, than others. So
Yeah, that's a crazy switch. I get it.
yeah, it's like a complete 180, like the biggest 180 you can freaking make.
And bottom line, look, like I
That makes any sense.
preach this fucking on the show constantly. You have choices in life. You make a choice, there's a consequence. Okay? These are the These are the consequences of your choice. You wanted to go be an ISIS wife. You are now an ISIS wife. You are not a citizen of this. You're a traitor to your country. ISIS wants to destroy American and Western culture.
I don't know what was so appealing about joining ISIS when the fact that the first thing when she shows up, she gets chained up and locked up. Then
I'm pretty sure that's not in like the brochure.
You know what I mean? But if you think you know so much about shit, then why don't you know that this shit actually happens? Because I know this shit fucking happens.
Bottom line is
And a lot of people could tell you this shit
oppressive
happens.
culture to women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that Middle Eastern Muslim? It's the most oppressive
extremist,
culture to women. Yeah,
well, ISIS was the extreme of the extreme.
extreme of that culture. Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, in general, they got to wear hijabs out in public. Like they're not allowed to show their face. You know what I mean?
But some
That's
people are
that's
okay
oppression.
with that. I
That's
mean, some people are okay.
oppression.
Yeah, I know.
What baffles me is
but
when the
this is-
feminists
this
are
is-
like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear a hijab." Like you're an idiot. Like you're fucking stupid.
You know what? Do whatever makes you happy. Okay,
Sure. Plus, especially if you're ugly, put one on.
It goes beyond. It goes beyond the hijab. It's like you're kept in a room. You're told what to do every single step of the way. If you leave, you will be killed, or beaten,
or set
or
on
raped,
fire.
which happened to one of these girls. One of them got raped. So it's like, why do you think?
Like they have a brochure, Tony. Yeah, obviously I was making a joke.
But it's like, why? I don't know why people leave to do this kind of thing. And there's obviously
I don't
a
see
deeper,
anything that appeals to a woman to be like, I'm gonna move to the Middle
Absolutely
East
not.
and be one of these goat fuckers' wives.
and try to kill people and possibly get killed myself if I
Get
run
blown
away.
the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But
And I mean goat fuckers in the term of terrorists.
they are goat fuckers.
Yeah, they fuck goats. these fucking women are goats, as far as I'm concerned. That's how they look at them. They're like, hey, you're just as valuable as this goat. That's how they're looking at them.
The goat's more valuable, actually.
Yeah, because they can trade it.
Well,
they can trade women too. That's what they do over there.
Goat's a commodity. At least it's something you can get cheese out of it. You can eat it. Whatever.
You get cheese out of it. No, you
I love goat
don't
cheese.
just squeeze the fucking goat and cheese comes out. You
I
gotta
mean,
make it.
I understand. People drink goat's milk too. Anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of goat. They eat trash.
But anyway.
They're weak-minded to begin with. Yeah, of course.
I think
they're
it's just
easily
being-
manipulated.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
it's
it
just
is.
being in such a manipulated, like such a sheltered culture.
And they're probably promised a bunch
makes
of
you
shit.
want to
you know
do the
what I
most
mean?
extreme thing when you get out.
Goats are pretty dope. They are pretty dope.
But,
But dude, you can literally put some goats in like a fucking 4-acre piece of land that's just overgrown. In like a week, it'll be just like mowed
That's a
down.
business. That's
yeah,
a business. That's
people
a real
rent
business.
goats. I know this. It's true. My brother wants to get some goats and do that.
But
Anyway,
But yeah, so basically, all these countries are saying, giving them the big middle finger and saying, "Hey,
fuck
tough
you.
shit.
Yeah, life sucks when you're
You
a
went
dumbass.
and joined probably the worst terrorist group there is on the planet, and you pretty much fucked yourself."
And you know what it is too? Right now, ISIS just lost their quote unquote military presence. They're supposedly only now like idealistic.
Well, and that's why all these stories are popping up.
Right, because basically the funding for it and the funding for it is gone away. They ran out of money. They don't got nothing to fund their shit no more.
Are you saying Obama's funding ISIS?
They did. He did.
Wait, what?
We can go to that later. We'll get into that later.
Okay, I don't
Write
agree
it-
with that. I don't agree with that
Write it-
sentiment. I'm just telling you
write
right
it
now.
down.
I don't know where that came from.
Write it down, and we'll come back to that next show. We can talk about it. I'll bring my facts. You bring your facts.
Anyway.
Tony, we just turned back around that corner.
Hey,
again.
that's like I said. We're not going to agree on everything tonight.
But anyway, yeah, that's what's happening is basically all these ISIS fighters, Syrian wives, all these ISIS wives are finding out that they have no place left to
Yeah,
go.
because they got no money.
They
to
have one
support these
pocket.
girls. They're
I
like,
think
get
they
the
have
fuck out
one-
of here, bitch.
They have one small 6 square mile pocket of land that they run now, I think, or something like that. And
Thank you,
they
Trump.
won't own it for much long.
Thank you, Trump.
Well, there's a lot of countries involved.
Thank you, Trump.
But yeah. So
Fuck you, Trump.
I think the general
Fuck you, Trump.
consensus.
Don't make me mute you.
I think the general consensus is, despite how young some of these girls were when they got involved with it, nobody feels sympathy for them anyway.
Bottom line, they weren't that young. They were in college.
And
They're
here's-
adults. They were technically. It's not like they went there when they were 14, even though that's when most of these guys marry their wives.
Yeah.
But they went there when they were of adult age. They made an adult decision. Unfortunately, it was a stupid fucking decision,
Really
and now you
stupid
have to
fucking
deal with the
decision.
consequences. Bottom line, that's your problem.
I mean, you either come
And
back
now you want our country's help after you just joined a group that wants to destroy our country. Go fuck yourself. Okay? That's what I would tell him.
Not
If I was
just
Trump,
us.
I'd be like, hey, go fuck yourself. Or go fuck a goat.
And not just us, the UK, France, there's a lot of
Everybody.
countries, Belgium, Germany,
Yeah.
they all dealt with ISIS shit.
No one wants to
So-
deal with these people because they're, one, radical. They're unnegotiable. You can't negotiate with them.
Yeah.
They're not.
We don't
They don't
negotiate
give
with
two
terrorists.
shits about you.
No.
Okay?
Or
They-
their own people, for that matter.
They don't give a shit about their women. Obviously, they just sent them to a fucking Syrian. Like, this is someone's wife, right? That
Yeah.
she's pregnant with their child. They just said, "Fuck you, get out of here. You go to the refugee camp." They obviously don't give two shits.
Well, she ran away.
Oh,
They
sure.
both ran
Sure,
away.
they did. Sure,
They
they
ran away
did.
with refugees because they
They got
didn't-
kicked the fuck out because the other people were like, "Yo, either get the fuck out of here, or we're gonna eat you. We ain't got no food."
They were like, they didn't like the culture. I don't know how long, it took them years to figure this shit out for some reason, but they didn't want to be there anymore, and they ended up. The one girl tried to run away, and that's why she got raped, because they caught her trying to run away. They put her in a prison cell and they raped her, and then they said, if you say anything, we'll say you're a
whore?
ratting us out, or you're a spy, or some shit like that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They can just say, "Oh, she cheated on." Like the laws over there are crazy. Like, oh,
Well, the
Yeah,
guy who raped her can get in trouble too.
Nah,
because
no.
if she's married, he can get in trouble.
if she, well, I don't know. Their laws are
That's
fucking
against
crazy.
the law. I mean, everything's against the fucking
no, but
law. Everything's
if
punishable
your
by death.
wife like cheats on you, you can like kill her basically
yeah.
over there, and let your friends or whatever do whatever you want to her. At that point, it's fucking. There's no rights for
Yeah,
women.
one
There's no
is
ri-
from Alabama. Yes. You're
Yeah.
right.
Well, she's not anymore.
That and that's a crazy thing
A
too.
terrorist that wants rights isn't that like an oxymoron? Yeah, I'd say so.
It's the sympathy story that everybody doesn't feel sorry for you. It's like people are like, they're like,
I'd spit on
We
this.
wanna-
I'd spit on these bitches if I
we
if
realized
I could.
We realized what we did
I'd
was
say,
wrong,
"Fuck
and
you,
we
you
realized it was
dumbass."
bad, but we didn't realize how bad it was gonna be.
That's like the
and
guy.
blah, blah,
That's
blah.
like the
And
guy
it's
that. That's like the guy that
No
bailed
shit,
from
Sherlock.
bailed from the military and joined ISIS.
Yeah.
It's like being sympathetic to them. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a fucking traitor. Benedict Arnold.
But I like
motherfucker.
that these countries deny them being citizens now, like in general. Where one girl was clearly born in
You
New
can.
Jersey.
It doesn't
There's
matter.
like a
You
birth
can
certificate.
get your fucking dude. You're a traitor to our country.
Yeah.
You get your fucking citizenship revoked.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he has a birth certificate or not. Like, they're just gonna be like, "Oh no, she was never a citizen here. We can wipe all your."
Ghetto Devil says, in all fairness, a refugee camp is probably better than living in Alabama. I don't know about that.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, Chronic
Hey,
Insomnia
thanks
with
for that
another
sub.
subscription, man.
3
It
months,
says,
bro. You got
okay.
your green bottle, bro.
Oh, shit. Wait, I want to read what he says. He says, what did he say? Oh, okay, I'm back. Got a headache, so we'll see how long I last. Bro, smoke some herbs, man. That shit will get right out of there. But yeah, fuck these bitches, dude. Sorry, but that's just how I feel. Fuck them. I don't care you got raped. That was your choice. You went there knowing what you're getting yourself into. I'm about to, bro. You already know. Yeah, hit that beaker, son. Beaker.
So,
Speaking of which, Chris.
have fun in your refugee camp. Because if they come back to America, they're gonna get put in prison anyway. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
So you might as well enjoy that refugee
hey,
camp.
don't cost us taxpayers any money for
Yeah,
your stupid
fuck
decision.
you.
Stay over there. Stay over there in your refugee camp. It costs us less money.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That sucks for you. The beaker has been cleaned and ready for the move. Oh, okay. So you're not smoking out the beaker. But guess what, Chris? It's time for our uncrazy.
The box! Who's in the box?
I asked you nicely.
What's in the box?
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
What's in the fucking box?
Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it! Open it!
We can hear it, but I don't know if the audience can hear. Could you guys hear that?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Could you hear Nick Cage screaming over and over again? Let us know.
Here, hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, wait. Hit the chat.
Yeah, they can hear it. Look.
Okay. All right, tonight we got the new DHC box. Straight live and direct. What do we got?
Why don't you pull up their thing on the website?
Yeah, oh yeah. We got to pull up the list.
We got to pull it up. I got to use my sick-ass knife that my brother got me for Christmas. Cut this bitch open. Make sure I don't cut my fucking finger off. Damn, this knife is sharp as shit.
Okay, cool. We got it all here.
Love this knife. Keep it right next to my weed.
Queen says, yeah, lots of open it going on. LOL. Yo, want a chance to win our mega box?
Yeah, I told him to send us that shit. Because of all the shit we do for them. All right, folks. It's time for this month's DHC box. Let's open it up and see what we got here. It's the February box. I'm assuming it's like something Valentine's Day related. And it looks like we have the love box. Okay, and there's a bunch of eggplants on this fucking thing. Okay.
Wait, am I looking at the right one? Yeah.
Okay, so we got it. Okay, this is interesting. First, let's start with the lighter. All right.
The pinup clipper lighter.
Pinup clipper lighter.
This attention-grabbing lighter will spark more than just your bowl. Sassy, scandalous, and eco-friendly, this unique clipper is a companion that won't ever let you down.
It's just a lighter. There's nothing that sexy about it. Okay, next we got some papers.
All
Elements.
Right, what?
Elements. Did we just?
That's not on the list. No, it is. Wait.
No, those are raw. What? See? You see what they do to me here? We got element paper. Okay, well, just start reading the list. I'll just start pulling it out. Go ahead.
I don't think we have the same thing. Hold on.
No, that's not the right one.
That's not the right one?
No, not the right one.
Fucking hell. It said February?
That's last year's February box. That's how long we've been doing this. We've been doing this for over a year already.
Let's try this again. It was the same clipper, though.
It was the same clipper, actually. Just go to their website.
That was it, I thought.
And it should be like this month's box. Hold on. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. I just realized I've been watching you guys for over a year. I'm still smoking out of the bong you guys sent me from the February box last year. Yeah, we sent it to Queen last year, the February box.
Yo, you gotta be kidding me, man. There's videos of it. But
Hold on. No, I'll find it. Oh, whoa, what the fuck is the DHC is a Japanese makeup site.
Here, I got it.
You got it? Okay. There you go. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay. Can I get a list of what the fuck is in here?
It should be.
Description,
It should have a list there. Look at their website.
I mean,
Come on, Chris.
it says everything is in it, but there's like no descriptions.
Let's see.
This is the shit I'm talking about, man.
I feel you, bro. But hold on. We're gonna find it.
Fuck, bro. Bro, so high right now.
See, this is what we're talking about, Daily High Club. You guys should have a list of everything that comes
Have
in
a
this
little
box.
breakdown of each box and kind of give us like some like what the fuck is it? Like, let us know what it is.
Maybe it's in their blog. Let's see. Nope, their blog is crap. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Super easy found. No. Okay, no. Their blog is crap. Subscriptions. El Primo. That's what we get.
Queen says, I realized I've just been watching you guys for over a year. I'm still smoking out of the bong. You guys, oh, you read that already.
Yep.
Okay, so
anyway.
we're looking up what was in the box. We're hoping they had like descriptions and breakdowns of what it was. But they don't do that anymore, apparently. Fucking stoners. So
Apparently not. So, okay. Supposedly this is over $100 in value every month. The original cone, 6-pack. Of course, we got the raw cones. An essential. I'm going to take these home because I love these.
So there's...
Oh, no, these aren't raws. These are... what brand is this? It doesn't say a brand.
They're just called the original cones.
Yeah, just called the original cones. Okay, great. Lovely. Next, we got the Buddies Tube. Always. Oh, wait. Something's next to this. It says, dube before the lube. Highly stimulates and intensifies use as needed. How come? What the fuck? I don't get this. Oh, it's a Valentine's Day card.
Right.
I get it.
Dube
with a
before
dube, with a dube tube attached to it, so you can roll a joint for your Valentine's Day sweetheart. It'd be nice if maybe I got this before fucking Valentine's Day, but whatever.
Before the lube, is there lube?
Yeah.
in there?
Stink sack condom smell-proof bag. So we got ourselves a nice little bag here that looks like a Magnum condom that you can actually pop open.
And you put your weed in it.
And
so
you
it
can
doesn't
put your
smell?
you can put your weed in it so it doesn't.
It's
like
a
a
little
little
incognito. fucking
Yeah, so it
pouch.
just looks like you got a condom in your wallet. You know what I mean? But really, and people are gonna think you have a big dick because it's gold. All right,
There you
next
go.
we got the sticker pack. It's kind of a lame sticker pack if you ask me, but okay. We got the sticker pack here. Let's see. Doesn't say anything about it. Okay. Anyway, sticker pack. There you go. It's premium pride wellness quality. That's all it says on this thing and in Daily High Club. Then you got the for the lighter. Oh, sorry, Ramathorn. Oh shit.
God.
Oh god. It's all happening.
That is a Casher poker.
Casher poker. It goes on your clipper lighter, which is actually kind of convenient because then you can just always have a little like poker to kind of cash your bowl. You know what I mean? Slides right up, fits on there nicely. Beautiful, beautiful.
Like a
Says
condom?
Daily High Club, kind of like a condom. Always use condoms. And then of course we have our Element papers, 1 1/4 size. You know, what I do like about the Element papers, they have a magnet that they put on it, so it always closes tight.
Oh, what?
And it doesn't wrinkle your papers.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
It's got a magnet.
Yeah. So let's see. We got the
fancy.
Valentine's Day card. We got the Elements. We got the clipper lighter, the Casher poker, Stinky sack, Buddies tube, original cones, and finally, not last but not least,
It's cool, man. The magnet.
we have the glass piece of the month, which apparently is a big fucking eggplant. So I don't know if you know the emoji of the eggplant, but it's supposed to be a dick, so I won't be smoking out of this. But it is a big eggplant bowl. And there's your bowl. You can't see this part because it's green, so it's kind of faded out. And then there's your carb, and then you suck it from this end. So this would be a giveaway because I'm not smoking out of this
me
dick
see.
plant. It's actually pretty solid, though. It's got a good weight behind it.
Yeah, and you can set it down on the table, and it
Oh,
won't
it doesn't roll. Nice.
Yeah, so you can just pop it right.
By the
down
way, you
there.
don't
It
send
doesn't
that
move.
to your vegan friends asking them to go out to dinner. It's not the same thing.
What?
You don't send that to your vegetarian friends
Yo-
asking them out to dinner.
Oh, yeah. You mean the emoji?
Yes.
Yeah.
They take it the wrong way.
Wow, a very sexual based. Don't break that. Oh, wow, you're fancy. Yeah, it's a very sexually based box. It is for. It's called the Love Box, so you gotta. They're pretty forward about it. But yeah. So if someone wants a dick pipe, we have one.
So stay tuned for future episodes when we may give you.
Oh, we'll be doing
one of
giveaways,
these.
guarantee in a couple of weeks at the 100th episode. That's for sure.
Yeah. Definitely tune in for episode 100. What are we at now? 96?
96, man.
96.
96. I am
Almost
taking
there.
these cones home, and that is coming with me.
I believe the 100th episode is on March 6th. I want to say.
Well, not if we do it on a Saturday.
Right, but that is subject to change.
Yes. But, folks, that is... And again, I want to apologize to DHC for ripping them last week. They did forget my flower bowl, but they gave me 2 carb cap / dab tool tools or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But that sums up tonight's Uncrating. Whoops. Wait. Let's try that again. That sums up tonight's Uncrating.
The box. What was in the box?
I asked you nicely.
What's in the box?
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
What's in the fucking box?
Open it! 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 Open it!
Yep, we did. We opened it. It's all good. It looks kind of awkward to smoke out of, though. Yeah, it does look. It's very phallic shaped. It looks like a penis. And it's big and purple. I wouldn't know anything about that. Chris had to go pee. Apparently, he has a bladder of a 5-year-old. But we got a couple more things to talk about tonight, and we're going to wrap it up. But our main stories we're going to hit on, obviously Trump is getting sued by 16 states, I believe, because they're mad that he ordered a declaration of emergency.
Bullshit.
Okay. We'll get to that. And then also, we're going to talk about... this Jussie Smollet or whatever his name is, controversy going around about his attack apparently, or fake attack. We'll dive into that as soon as Chris is done jiggling his wiener. He's back. He's done. He did a weird shimmy when he walked in, but we're here now. So, Chris,
I got a surprise for you.
Oh, you got a surprise? Oh, I don't want that surprise, bro.
No, you don't want that one.
I don't want that surprise.
By the way, guys, buy the merch if you like what you see.
Yeah, you can. Okay, Chris, you want to get into one of these, one of our main stories tonight? It's up to you which one we pick first.
Okay. What? Where are we?
We're up to our main stories, man. Whichever one you want to pick first. We either got. We can actually. You want to get into the Bernie thing before we get into the Trump and the Jussie Smollet?
These are all kind of big ones.
There are kind of big ones, so we got to kind of not get too deep into them. But
we can skip the Trump one. Everybody knows what's going on.
Oh, but Monica really wanted to talk about that.
Did you, Mo? I mean, I know you kind of do.
I'm always up for whatever. You know me.
Okay, let's just go into that.
Okay, go ahead.
We can move through that one pretty quick. But basically, Trump has filed an emergency declaration to build, get funding for the wall that basically was rejected by by Congress and the Senate. So he made an emergency declaration so he could secure the funding. Basically, that comes mostly from military spending, I believe. Most of that money comes from the military because it's considered like the defense fund. And now 16 states have decided to sue Trump, which he said himself he was expecting.
Right. Go on.
So a coalition of 16 states has now filed suit over the emergency declaration, joining blah, blah, blah. Are Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, and Virginia. And basically, they're suing him to not get funding for this wall. And precluding this, obviously, Trump was trying to send National Guard troops down to the border, and a lot of states were pulling their troops from the border, saying we're not going to be part of this whole agenda.
Okay. So, What is your take on this, sir? What is your take? I'm curious.
I'm just curious as to why.
I mean, do you feel let's address the major issue. Do you feel that the border situation is a national emergency?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Do you think that anybody in the past has thought it was a national emergency or like a crisis, or you don't think it's an issue that we need to address?
Maybe in the past it was.
Why only in the past? What is the past?
I think it's a lot more regulated now than I think the border is a lot more regulated and secured now than it was.
I mean, this
in the
is
past.
true. This is true. Since, let's look at the past 10 years. Yes, border crossings has come down.
Yeah.
But there has been a spike since roughly around 2015 or so that it's starting to go back up.
Right.
I mean, it's small in the big scheme of things versus the past 10 years.
Right.
I think 10 years ago they were saying
It
something
dropped
like
way down from like 2009.
They were saying something like 10 years ago it was like 800,000 people
Right.
crossed the border that year.
And now it's
illegally.
like around 100,000, I think.
Right, which is a big improvement. I can give them that. So there's been things that obviously have helped, but it's still not under control. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's still not where we want it to be, where nobody's getting through illegally. You know what I mean? I mean, that's ideal, right?
Impossible, but ideal.
I don't think it's impossible. Not if there's a fucking wall blocking you. That's a lot harder.
A lot of illegal immigrants come here on visas and they overstay their visas.
Right. So there is that percentage of people that do come here and they come here legally and then they illegally overstay their visa.
Yeah.
So that is what ICE is for. ICE is supposed to go and get those people, right?
Yeah.
That's what their job is to find illegal immigrants that or people that have come here legally and overstayed their visa, or find illegal immigrants. The problem is they've been focused on all these illegals coming in because there's been an influx.
Right.
There's still more illegals crossing the border than there are illegals overstaying their visa.
Right.
I think. I could be wrong. I got to look at the numbers. I haven't done the research, but I would say that I think people running over the border is a bigger concern than people overstaying their visas because, one, we've allowed those people in at some point. So they passed somewhat of a background check that we know they're not criminal to say.
Right.
Other than the fact that they illegally overstayed their visa. That is criminal. You know what I mean? You're breaking the law.
Right.
Bottom line. Whether you jaywalk or you murder somebody breaking the law, you broke a law. Okay? We have laws in place for a reason. There is that issue, and that's what ICE wants to go and focus on. But because of all these illegals rushing the border, that's what they got to focus on first because, one, we have no background checks on these people. We don't know if they're criminal or not.
Of those 100,000 people coming into the country, how many are coming across the U.S.-Mexico border?
I think that's what that was. That was about illegal border crossing.
That was border
That was
crossing.
the numbers. I think it was like in 2009, it was like 800,000 people that year, and then
Right.
it dropped down, like you said, to 100,000 like this past.
2 years. I know it went up the past
so
year
2015
or
to
so.
2016 and 2017, it slightly showed an increase. But I mean, if you look at the chart, it looks like this from 2009, and then it comes down like this.
Yeah.
And then it's starting to kind of spike back up again. And
I wouldn't call it a spike, but
I mean,
It's
it doesn't
increasing.
look like a spike because of how big the numbers are.
Yeah.
But I mean, 100,000 people it's a lot of people.
Right,
You know what I mean? I mean, versus 8,000, it's not as much, but it's still a lot of people.
Right.
So when it comes to this, I do think that there is, Trump tried to do it cordially. He tried to do it where people would work together to get this done, and obviously that's not going to happen.
I mean, he was asking for $5.6 billion.
right. So I wanted to play a little something for you. I got a little something for you.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go
Queen
here.
says, dude, we have ISIS terrorists that want in our country. It's a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, it is a big deal.
Well, how many of them are coming through the Mexico border?
More than you'd think. More than we know. That's the problem. That's the issue. More than we know. That's the issue.
Okay. All right, so what do you got?
Okay, so how much was the number you just said? How much did you want?
$5.6 billion, I believe it was.
5.6? Okay, check this out.
I believe that was the number.
And that moment is now.
Oh, don't tell me the audio's going to do this now.
This week, the Senate will consider a common-sense, bipartisan bill that is the best.
What's up with the audio?
I don't know.
Is it plugged into your computer?
Broken immigration system.
No, it's
It will build
being
on what
fucked
we've
up.
done and continue to strengthen our borders.
But I wanted to
It will
just.
make sure
Put
that
the captions
businesses
on.
and workers are all playing by the same set of rules. And it includes tough penalties
How do I do that?
for those who don't.
Where's the
It's
caption?
usually
It's
there.
fair for middle-class
usually under that
families by
menu.
making sure that those who are brought into the system
That's
pay
fine.
their
Don't worry about it.
Shit. I'm sorry about the audio, people. I don't know why it's doing
fair
that.
share in taxes and for services. And it's fair for those who try to immigrate legally by stopping those who try to skip the line. It's the right thing to do. Now, this bill isn't perfect. It's a compromise. And going forward, nobody's
this
going
is
to
the
get
one I wanted
everything
to
that they
play.
want. Not Democrats, not Republicans, not me. But this is a bill that's largely consistent with the principles that I and the people.
Okay, so what bill is he talking about?
This is an immigration bill
for common sense.
when he was trying to do it.
Was this the?
This is 2015, I believe.
First of all, if passed, this bill would be the biggest commitment to border security in our nation's history. It would put another $6.5 billion.
How much? How much? How much?
$5 billion in our nation's history. It would put another $6.5 billion on top of what we're already spending towards stronger, smarter security along our borders.
Okay. So why is it okay when Obama wants to do this? Why is it there's it's not a big deal. He wants to put another 6.5 or 6.9 billion into the border security.
I think the question.
Trump wants to do less than that, and it's something that's actually going to work cuz what Obama did, that bill passed, that money went to border, it didn't it helped, but it didn't fully work. There's still illegal crossings.
Yeah.
So, if we're going to spend less than Obama spent and actually put up a barrier to stop people from just run. I mean, it should be a lot harder than just running to get across our border.
Think about that slope you were talking about. Trump's only been in office.
No, and
for 2
I'm
years.
not saying
So did the
I'm
bill
not
work?
saying it didn't work, but did it work to absolute? No, it didn't. So there still needs to be some adjustment. I'm not saying he did a bad job at all. I'm not saying what Obama did helped. It did because he was
That happened during his
right.
during his
am
presidency.
I
That big
disagreeing
drop.
with that?
Nope.
Okay, I'm agreeing with him. There was an issue. He
And
put
how was
something
the
in
money?
to solve it.
How was the money being spent? Is the question.
I can pull that back
Because
up.
there's a difference
it kinda
between
goes
paying
over it.
for $5.6 billion for a wall,
No, but
and then
that's the thing, though.
$6.7 billion on hiring more people, getting new technology.
The 5 point
getting new
whatever that
stricter
Trump wants does
regulations.
all that too.
Yeah.
It does all that too. He wants to hire more people. He wants better technology. It's not just a wall. It's all of that inclusive in that is what he's trying to get done.
Because I haven't heard up to this point anything about it being all inclusive.
The wall,
I've heard about
the wall
it being
is the
a
main
wall,
thing.
A wall,
the wall.
A wall.
Well, if you go,
That's
so
Trump's
what
campaign promise.
So what
is to
he talks
build a
about,
wall.
though, right?
And Mexico's going to pay for it, apparently, but not.
Well, indirectly,
So-
if you listen to his speech, that new trade deal, they are going to indirectly pay for it.
That's not how it works.
Listen,
When you tell an economist, that's not how it works.
how so?
You
If
don't
they're
pay-
paying
you don't-
taxes to us, what do we use that tax for?
That tax goes to a bunch of
Those
things.
tariffs, those taxes that they
that
pay.
tax money goes to a lot of things. It doesn't go to.
But what?
It
Okay,
doesn't
so
go
what?
To he's taking it out of. So this money's coming out of the military defense fund. Okay,
Is this not defense of our country?
it is defense of our country.
Okay.
I agree. It's coming
So
out of the
I
right
actually,
fund.
I talked to,
but that tariff money is not going into that pot. It's going into a lot of pots. You know what I'm
how
saying?
many pots have you smoked?
I don't know how many pots I smoke. But I'm just saying it's getting spread out. That
That's
money is
I
going back
understand.
into our economy.
Yeah,
it's
a lot
going
of it
to
will
help small
But
businesses
you're telling
and
me,
corporations.
you're telling me
and all
there's
kinds of
not
stuff.
some money he can siphon off to put towards this wall. Of course there is.
I mean,
You
the
think,
U.S.
you think
can
he's not?
afford
You
to-
think he's not making a nice chunk of change from Mexico and Canada off of this deal? This is Donald
Sure,
Trump we're
sure
talking
he is,
about.
but that's meant for economic growth, not necessarily border security. That's not the
Okay,
same.
fine.
That's
But
not
bottom
like-
line is,
you don't take your money from your payroll and use it to buy new equipment. You know what I mean? Like that's not
true. Sometimes you do if you need to.
if you have to. But
I mean, if like
then
bottom
your-
line is
some of your
we're at a
workers may
point.
not get paid.
No,
and
we're
that's
at a
an
point
issue.
right now where if my dad needs to, he's not going to take a paycheck so that we can put it towards, new equipment.
Tell
and
Trump,
that's
tell
true.
Trump not to take a paycheck.
Trump doesn't take a paycheck. He's the very only president that's never taken a paycheck. He doesn't take his paycheck. We've already covered this. We've talked about this. He doesn't need your fucking tax money.
Does he put it towards the wall?
He probably is. I don't know. I don't know where that money goes that he doesn't take. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm down to look into that. But actually, he donates it on a quarterly basis to different foundations. Is what he does with his paycheck. I remember now because we did talk about this.
Yeah, I remember.
So, there you go. So, I forgot. I lost my train of thought now.
Yeah, we're gonna get into Bernie Sanders too.
Oh
so
yeah, we're gonna talk
around.
about fucking stupid Bernie.
He said his check goes to the VA mostly, I believe.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good fucking president. You ask me.
Our VA system's still shit, but yes.
Well, obviously, it needs more help than just Trump's paycheck.
Medicare and all that. But we'll get into Bernie here pretty soon, so don't worry about
Bernie's
that. Anyway.
an idiot. Anyway, go ahead. Landmine, what up, fool?
What up?
What up, Landmine? But as far as what he's doing, I think if you look at the last 5 presidents we've had, they've all talked about how border security is essential. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trump, not even Trump, Obama says, we have a country based on laws. And if you break the law, whether you enter illegally or you overstay your visa, you broke a law. So someone has to come and get you, and you have to be accountable for the laws you break. That's how our society is built.
Yeah.
If you can't conform and oblige to how the rest of our society works, then you don't belong here. Okay? Now, Obama didn't say that. That's my quote. But he did say we are built on a country of laws. And that's the bottom line. You break the law, whether it's because you had a shitty life in the country you had before, regardless, you broke a law. You can't just murder someone because you had a shitty life before.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you still have to follow the laws. And bottom line is crossing our border illegally without permission is invasion of our country.
It's against the law.
It's
yes,
against the law.
Absolutely.
And all he's trying to do, he's the very guy that Trump is the very guy that goes down there. He talks to the border security guys. He goes, "What will make your guys' job easier? A fucking giant wall to stop these guys from just running across, and we got to chase them." You know what I mean? If they're climbing a wall, all we really got to do is spray them with a fucking fire hose, and they fall off the wall, and they stay on their side. You know what I mean? How hard is that?
Yeah.
We don't got to shoot them. We don't got to fucking wrestle them down into the dirt and arrest them. Just shoot them with a fucking fire hose. They fall off the wall.
Yeah.
They can't climb up.
I think the whole fallacy with his point was that all this money is going to go towards a wall. Whereas if he said, hey, if he had worded it differently where he said this $5.6 billion is going to go towards
he says it's going towards border security, the main thing being the wall. He does talk about that.
Yeah.
He talks about, I want to increase agents. He wants more agents. They want to buy more beds so that they have more space to actually detain people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they can actually process these people versus just throwing them in a cage with aluminum foil blankets. You know what I mean? They want to do it humanely, but you need money to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just say, yeah, it's a great thought. Like, yeah, we want to bring these people in. We want to make sure they have a meal to eat and say, unfortunately, hey, you can't stay here, but we're going to send you home. And we pay, they don't got money to catch a fucking train or a bus home. We got to spend the money to send them home. It'd be great if we could do that. But the bottom line is that takes money. You know what I mean? If we don't have funding for any of this, none of this is going to happen.
Yeah.
People are going to be stuck in detention centers until they can get processed. And the less beds they have, the less people they can detain. They're going to keep throwing people out into the desert, versus actually taking them in, hydrating them, feeding them, getting them to a healthy state, and then sending them back. They're literally just leaving people out in the wilderness. You know what I mean? So give this guy some money. Let him do what he wants to do. Let's give it a try. What is it going to hurt?
$5.6 billion.
Like we just saw Obama spend 6.9. Is this country still running?
Well, apparently.
Is this country still running?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also had a much larger crisis when he did that.
It's still a problem.
Now.
Are there still
it's
people?
Still a problem.
Are there still
I agree
American
with you. It's
citizens?
Still a problem.
Are there still American citizens dying due to the immigrants coming in, like bad immigrants? All right.
Yeah.
And drunk driving, not obeying our laws, not giving a fuck, or just being savages and fucking killing people.
You're getting into specifics there.
There's not specific. This is a case of thousands of different people.
Drunk drivers kill people all the time.
Right, I understand that, but if that illegal immigrant wasn't here that was drunk driving and killed somebody, If he was stopped at a wall, that person would still be alive. That's the point. It's preventable.
Yeah, that's kind of a reach.
It's not a reach.
It
They're
is.
MS-13 gang members killing fucking little girls, raping them. Those are fucking news stories.
That's different, but yeah.
Those are real things. If there's a wall there, these people can't get into our country. Those people are safe.
Anybody can be a drunk driver and get in an accident.
Anybody can
on
be a
any given
rapist
night.
too, but why let more in if we don't have to?
Right.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I agree. I mean,
I understand
I'm with you.
I understand a white person and a whoever can be just as bad, but we already have bad people here. Why let more in if we don't have to? Is all I'm saying. If we can put up a wall,
They shouldn't be here illegally. I agree with that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I
Okay.
understand that.
Oh, Queen's got something to say. Okay, Queen says, does anyone remember George Bush Jr.? Geez, United We Stand. Presidents have been talking about building a wall and upping border security for a long time now. The liberals are against Trump because a woman lost to him. I get it. Obama gave $150 billion to Iran. You could build 100 walls over and over and over. That's another true statement. Why did we give $100 billion to Iran? I don't know.
I don't know. Why did we go to a war in Iraq and deal with that shit
Because
too?
I can tell you exactly why. Because George
had
Bush
weapons of mass
Sr.
destruction?
George Bush Sr. got punked out by fucking Saddam Hussein.
Cheney is who got punked out by.
No. Senior got punked
Senior.
out by fucking George Bush Sr. got punked out by fucking Saddam Hussein. When George Jr. came into office, he said, "I'm gonna make right how you punked my
I'm
dad."
gonna finish him off with
Exactly.
for my daddy.
Exactly. That's what ended up happening. We had reports that said 9/11 was done by Afghanistan, yet we go into Iraq. I mean, that's pretty fucking straightforward.
Well, we went into Afghanistan first, which I agreed with.
Yeah, of course.
But once we said we're going in Iraq, I was like, why the fuck are we doing that? We have no business being there.
Because it's right next door, and he can get away with it.
And Cheney owns fucking...
Well, I haven't seen the movie Dick. I really want to see that movie. With
Yeah, when you have your top cabinet with interest in Halliburton and
Oh, of course.
Lockheed Martin and shit like that,
That
of
doesn't
course they're
look
going to
good.
tell you to send shit to war-torn countries.
And Chronic says 1.6 billion is 1,000th of our yearly budget. That's true. It's literally fucking pennies. Chris, you ever wonder why the answer is always America?
America. Obama gave $150 billion. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. He did.
I get it's 1/1000th of our yearly budget. Now it's going to be coming out of a different place, though, obviously.
Well,
And
one point something's coming from Congress. Let's be real. Let me
And our
put
country's
this
in
out
debt.
there.
Our
Let me
country's in debt.
Let me
Don't
put this
forget
out
that.
here though.
So-
We have a military.
Mm-hmm.
Within that military, we literally have engineers, construction workers. Like every job in
Well, a
construction
lot of
is
that
covered.
stuff's contracted, but
Some of it, but
A lot of
within
it.
the
A lot
military,
of
we
it.
do have those things. We're paying these
that's
guys.
contracted work,
Right.
Like for a lot of that.
Sometimes it is. A lot of times it is.
I'd say more than
But we
half.
do have the capability within our own military to do so. We're already paying these guys, right? A salary a year. Why not have the military go down there, our engineers, our construction workers in the military, have them build the wall? It's not going to come out. We're already paying these guys. Why not? You're stationed at what, somewhere in Texas, some fort in Texas? What are you doing there on a daily basis? Dick. You guys are fucking doing PT on a daily basis. That's it. That's your job. You're a soldier. Do PT, go to your training. Go build this
You
wall.
know, that'd be great if that was the case, but it's not.
Why couldn't it be? It can be.
It could be, but it's not.
It can be.
Those guys aren't trained to build walls and fucking. Granted, you got the Marines.
You have engineers. You have.
You
these-
do, but that's for national safety. They're fighting.
What
wars
are we
across-
talking about? This is our nation's border we're talking about.
They're
This
building-
is security.
They're building bridges and shit for our military to get across rivers and like war.
So they can't build. They can build bridges, but they can't build a wall.
No, they can build a wall. I'm not
Okay.
saying they can't do it. I'm saying that those.
I'm talking
Those
about the
guys-
guys that are literally
those guys-
not deployed right now, that are sitting on base, doing like their daily like mundane bullshit work. Like, oh, I gotta go check this. I gotta go do some training. Gotta do some PT. They don't have like a daily task. Send them down to the border and build this fucking wall.
Yeah, but they don't do that though.
Why not? The
I'm not
National
saying-
Guard's
I'm not
job is
saying
to
they can't.
guard our nation.
I'm not saying they can't.
Why can't the National Guard go?
But that's not what they do.
That's literally the definition of their job.
I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying they shouldn't either. I'm just
The
saying
National
they don't do
Guard-
it. They don't do it.
The
They-
National
they-
Guard
they-
has engineers. They have people that can work construction.
Yeah.
Their job is to defend our borders. They are to guard our nation, the National Guard. Just like the Coast Guard is to guard our coast. Their job is to guard our border. Why is it crazy to have them go down and do their job?
Well, that's what they were doing, but the states were overturning it.
Yeah, why? That's my question. Why?
Because it's cost the states money.
Not if it's a federal budget and they're getting paid through the feds. The state doesn't pay their it's not a state guard. It's a national guard. They're paid by the feds.
Right, but they're regulated by each state. You can send National Guard to help with local disasters and things like that.
But they are
obviously.
the National Guard. A state may make the final decision maybe on what they do on a daily
the state
basis.
controls their military.
But bottom line is the feds control the state.
Yeah.
Federal law trumps state law.
Right.
Just like a federal decision is going to trump a state decision. If Trump says, "Hey, it's a national emergency," all National Guard are to report to the border and build this fucking wall. They got to oblige. They can't say no. That's their job.
All right, running it down. Landmine says Obama still kept the troops in the Middle
Mo.
East. Trump pulled the troops out and declared and defeated ISIS. Okay. Obama kept the troops in the Middle East because he had no choice, because they were put there in the first place when they shouldn't have been. Marijuana is going to save this nation. I agree.
He needs one too.
I'll take one too, please. Hashtag free the weed.
Agreed.
Landmine says, haha, not in California. They tax people too much for weed. They're still buying it back through the black market.
Yeah, so that was a story too this week.
Yeah, that's there was a doc on that. There was a Vice documentary on that was actually really good. I'd recommend you guys look that up. I think if you got Vice, they got a good
Bottom
one.
line is though, I have no problem paying for convenience. If I can just walk into a store without having to call a
deliver.
guy.
They fucking
Yeah,
deliver.
oh, I know. But without having to like call a guy and go wait at a park and try to fucking pick up some weed, I'd rather just fucking go to a store, get exactly what I want, pay a little extra. I'm fine with that. I'm that consumer.
Right.
You know what I mean? I pay for convenience. I'm good. You know what I mean? There are people out there that can't afford to go in there and buy it, especially when the black market prices have dropped so dirt cheap. Like, I mean, you can get like an ounce for like $100. You know what I mean?
Like a gram of weed is like $10.
But you don't know what you're getting. When you go to the store, you know
at
it's
the
been
store,
tested.
you can get it for
Yeah, what I'm
$10.
saying is when you go to the store, you know it's been tested. You know it's you're not gonna smoke mold.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know you're getting a straight sativa versus
all
an
laboratory
indica. Yeah,
tested.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what you're getting. And again, that's convenience. You know what I mean? People will pay that if it's good. Problem with California is they were having so many fake shops set up that weren't licensed. They weren't testing their stuff.
Yeah.
People were getting bunked shit. You know what I mean? So that's going to cause people to kind of shy away from that point when they like, oh, my guy always has chronic. They don't know if it's indica sativa or if it's got mold on it, but it get them high. You know what I mean?
The thing is, when I watched that Vice piece, they were saying that the biggest problem with the regulations in California is they're too strict. Like, they're testing things that cost a lot of money that are unnecessary because they tested like food, right? Like, it has to be pretty much has to go.
Yeah,
through
it has to go
FDA.
food. Yeah, it's got to go through.
But they were saying like there's a lot of things that they test for that they don't necessarily have to test for because that's not.
No, chronic.
That's not how weed
federal
is
law
consumed.
trumps state law. Sorry, but go ahead.
Chronic. Federal laws trump state laws, but states also regulate their own laws.
Only certain things, though.
Which is why these states
Fed
can
only-
obviously have legal marijuana, and the federal feds do nothing about
There's
it.
certain aspects to
Yeah.
state law that the feds don't interfere with. But at any moment, the feds can just say, "Oh, we're revoking that." If you have legal marijuana in your state, they can at any point they can pull that shit. And they were doing that shit in California when it first started. The FBI was going in there and shutting down shops,
Yeah.
even though the state said it's legal. So obviously, federal law trumps state law. Yeah, or they don't test it at all. Yeah. So,
and yeah, banks don't. You can't get a.
you can't have a bank account if you're a weed dispensary.
There are banks, but they're not federally insured.
They're not FDIC.
Yeah, so that's a big issue.
Yeah. Which means they could just close up shop and say, "Oh, sorry, your money's gone."
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you. Damn it, federal law. Why you gotta be a gangsta? But right now, we're in a good place for marijuana. If you are an avid marijuana user and in that culture, the feds right now, the people in office, they don't give a shit about fucking marijuana. Jeff Sessions did, but he's gone.
Thank God.
Yeah, Sessions was yeah.
Guy was a twat.
Twat. Can you say twat on there?
I just did.
Okay, but anyway, that's what's going on with the border security. We don't have to really get. We all know it's an ongoing thing. We're not going to make a final decision on it tonight, but obviously it's an issue. 100,000 people just rushing into our country over the year. It's not a small number. It's smaller than it used to be, but it's still not a small number, and it's still an issue. It's causing problems. If we can build something simple as a wall to bring those numbers even further down, why not? That's all I'm saying.
This is a kind of a wait and see situation now. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to see what happens with these with these states that are suing Trump, and we'll have to see if that holds up. Most people think it won't. So we'll follow what's going on,
Nice,
and
Chronic. Good for you, man.
then we'll come back around to it.
Yeah. I mean, I know where I stand on this.
Yeah.
I'm fine with building a wall. I don't think it doesn't hurt anybody in America. It just stops people from being able to walk freely across the border. I don't see the issue about it.
I think I need to see more details. Maybe I got to do a little more research into how the money's actually being spent. Is this all going towards the wall being built, or
What's
is
up,
this
King of
actually
Slackers?
going to,
Aloha, my dude. Hey, how come it didn't do the
What's up,
Aloha
man?
thing for him?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you put the comma right after aloha.
Oh.
But yeah, I need to look more into where all this money is actually going. Because if it's not just
Not
going
all of
solely
it's
to a wall,
not all of it's going to the
and
wall.
That's his campaign promise was to build a wall. So obviously he's going to emphasize that.
That is the selling point, obviously, for him.
Right.
But a lot of it goes to increased agents, increased modifying detention centers, or expanding detention centers to handle the influx of people trying to come in. And again, Trump never said we're stopping immigration. You are all welcome here legally. You know what I mean? He said the same thing Obama said in his speech in 2015. You want to come in illegally, you can try. We're going to stop you. And then you're going to go to the back of the line of everybody that's trying to do it legally. Okay? And that's fair. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah.
If someone's doing the legal process, submitting their paperwork, waiting it out in their country, that's called sacrifice. That's called wanting something and making the sacrifice to get it. If you get it, dude, you come here, you're proud to be an American. You know what I mean? They're happy they're here. They're proud. They take the test. They learn English. They become a productive member of our society. That's the American dream.
Right.
Not to come here and just get fucking handouts. Be something. Don't just fucking want something.
Right.
That's where I stand.
And like I said, I got to see where this
Everyone
money's
is
going.
accepted. Everyone is welcome except Rosie O'Donnell. I agree.
And ISIS wives.
ISIS wives can go and live with Rosie.
He said, I think Trump made a good point. Make it nearly impossible for people on foot to make it through, so they don't even try.
Right.
And they stay safe instead of risking their lives to get here.
Right. I agree.
I just think, like, the amount of technology we have now, I mean...
We don't need technology. How simple is do your parents have a wall around their yard?
Yeah.
Do dogs ever run in here? Do you ever see people just running around in the backyard? No, because it keeps people out. It's really simple. It's not even a high wall. I could climb it if I wanted to, but most people are gonna be like, "Nah, I don't want to."
Yeah.
It's a very simple, it's literally as simple as it gets as far as stopping people from coming somewhere. Put up a wall. It's very simple.
Well, it looks like it's gonna happen, so we'll see.
Yeah.
See what will happen.
Cameras, sensors, some pepper sprayers. When people try to climb, just miss some pepper spray. That'll deter them real quick.
I mean, the whole point is that he's fulfilling a campaign promise, which
most politicians don't do.
That's true.
So he may be getting like the biggest shit for it, but at least he's fucking pushing for what he promised. You got to give the guy that credit.
It wasn't something everybody agreed with, but
I mean, he got elected.
There are a lot
based
of people who
off
thought
of that was one of his main running points, and he got elected. So there were people out there that wanted it. You got to give the guy at least the credit that he's taking whatever shit he's gonna take to fulfill his promise, right?
Yeah, but I think it's almost like a symbolic thing more so than a security thing. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
I mean, we just talked about there is still a security issue on the border.
Yeah, I know. And not that it won't effectively deter people from coming in. I think it will. But
Let me ask you this, Chris. When's the last time you climbed a wall? When was the last time you climbed the fence?
Fuck.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay? Exactly. Most people are like, especially if it's fucking 20 feet tall. You ain't even, fuck that. I'm going home. You know what I mean? It's the simplest form. It's the least lethal form of what?
He said, so.
Nickelodeon slime?
Nickelodeon slime.
You're like, just got him.
Got him!
You got slammed,
That's just
motherfucker. Obamacare website costs more than that wall. Let that sink in. That's true. That's a website too. Because they lose their fame if they leave. The only ones who give most of them a platform. What? Oh, yeah. Like I said, King of Slackers is right. Most people don't ever get to well, I'll give all the past presidents this. Mm-hmm. Most presidents don't get 2 terms. 4 years to do certain things is not a lot of time.
No.
You know what I mean? To build a wall across our nation's border, 4 years is not a lot of time to do that. You literally got to get on it right the day you start. You know what I mean? So I think that's why most presidents don't ever get to fulfill their promises. A lot of them start something.
Right.
In order to fulfill that promise, but
mean,
it never comes to fruition because
the wall's not
the next
gonna be,
person just nope.
The wall's not going to be finished by the time Trump leaves office.
Well, it will because Trump's not leaving until 2020. We know that.
Yeah, but it's not going to be finished.
And then he's going to get reelected in when? And then it's 2024, right?
If he gets reelected.
Yeah, he's got time.
I'm just saying, by the end of his
you put the military on that wall, that thing will get done fast.
By the end of his first term, it's not going to be done.
No, of course not by his first term, but end of his second term, it might be done.
Definitely by the end of his second term, if he gets elected again.
He will, because you know what's going to end up happening by the time 2020 comes around. Both you guys are going to be Trump supporters. You're going to see the light. You guys are going to see the light. You guys are going to see the light. Wait till that $15 an hour minimum wage kicks in. You're going to be like, Trump, dude, do something about this.
Shit.
Do something about this.
And that's one thing with Bernie I don't like. So, shall we?
Yeah, might as well get into that socialist motherfucker.
All right, we're staying on the politics.
Yeah.
I do.
We don't even really need to talk about that though, because everybody's been talking about that. Let's hit Bernie. Let's hit Bernie real quick.
All right. Where are we rolling on? Where are we at? 10:30? Almost 10:40.
We got a little time still.
Let's do a shot. We need a little break in the action.
You son of a bitch.
Everybody put your shot glasses in the chat. Spam those shot emotes.
Whoa,
if you haven't subbed yet, you should. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. But we're going to go ahead and pull up. I think we should do a little breakdown of the video. Maybe we can skip ahead in certain parts. But I think we should do kind of like a little breakdown of Bernie's interview that he did on, what was it, CBS? Yeah, CBS this morning. But honestly, I thought it was a really good interview. I thought the interviewer did a really good job asking him questions. So let's get into it. But first, put those shots in the chat, motherfuckers. Let's do this.
Oh man. King of Slackers put beers in there. Where's that come from? That's new. Oh, a new glass. Yeah. No, that's not our emoji, but that's a cool one.
The Hulk dab with the shots.
Gotta love the Hulk dab. All right, everybody. Fuck. I guess we're doing shots.
Yeah. Wifey's in on this one. She's like, fuck, I gotta do it. I gotta take a drink before we get into this shit.
Socialism. You need to drink to talk about it. Don't do it over the computer. I was just gonna say. Hold up. I know everything about this show. Hold up. What? I think it's supposed to be whiskey. Oh.
All right, go grab your Jack. Go grab your Jameson. Go grab your girl. Go grab a drink.
Grab it by the pussy. All right. Everybody, glasses up.
Glasses up.
To America, not socialism.
Hold on.
What, you're a socialist?
I am not a socialist.
Oh, are you American? Then you're a capitalist. Cheers to capitalism. Why would I grab it by the cat? It makes no sense. America! Woo!
All right, all you
Do it yourself.
great free Americans out there.
Amen. And to those in other countries that are free as well.
God bless America.
Guys, before we get into this, we still got 10 for you. We got them double digits. We love that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that follow. Please hit that subscribe. We do this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaii time. We did our beer tasting tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back over to our other...
While you're breaking it down, let me...
Yeah, we did our beer tasting the Fall River Brewing Company Hexagenia IPA, and it got 2 thumbs up from us. For some reason, they're not showing. Hold on. There we go. There's one. And here's the other. Got 2 thumbs up from us. It was a really good beer. It was an IPA. Started off like it was going to be a hot bomb, like really bitter, and then it just drops to like the sweetness. It was really good. So props out to Fall River Brewing Company for that. I want to say thank you to Chronic Insomniac as our latest subscriber. I want to thank you, Monica Eskimo Overton, for subscribing as well tonight. I want to thank Ghetto Devil for following with Roomy Gal, and Streaming God the other day followed, and of course Water Girl for her resubscription of 3 months, Raph for his resubscription of 2 months, and Gamer, I can't read this. Gamer Litexi? I don't know. But thank you for your follow. Also, thank you to Stupid Azzo. Stupid Azzo for his first subscription this month. We appreciate that. Now, Chris is back. He's done draining his lizard. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel refreshed.
Good.
I feel good.
Good for you.
The shot kind of woke me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, oof, my belly is warm now.
Yeah. My belly's warm, too. Hey, you know what, Chronic? That Stella bottle looks nice next to your
Did you
name
give
there,
Queen
buddy.
any advice yet? She said, I need a little
Oh, I need
advice.
a little advice. No, I haven't. I didn't read that. I need a little advice. I've got a new employee that found out I was her boss, and now she's being a kiss ass. What do I do to tell her to stop?
Stop being a
No,
kiss ass?
don't tell her to stop being a kiss ass. Let her kiss your ass as much as she wants, man. Why not?
Make life easy.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Let her
take it
kiss
as
your
you got.
ass, dude. You're the boss. You deserve a little ass kissing.
Nobody likes a kiss ass except for the boss, okay? Like
No, even the boss, dude. So there's certain times I'm just like, I know you're kissing ass, and I know you're already.
The worst is when they kiss ass to bullshit you.
Yeah, don't. That's
Don't
what
let 'em bullshit
kissing ass
you.
is bullshit.
It is and
You
it
know
isn't.
when they get home, they talk shit about you to their significant other.
Well, it's
or
one
kids.
thing if they kiss your ass and they do a good job, and it's another thing if they kiss their ass and do a shitty job. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. Chronic's right. Just don't take advantage of it. Let them fucking kiss your ass. But at the same time,
maybe they genuinely like you, Queen. I don't know.
you're a likable person. That could be it.
Maybe they saw your YouTube videos.
Yeah, the vegan hate song. I love that.
Do you promo your shit at
I
work?
love that shit.
Do you
dude.
promo your shit at work? Let me know.
I'm from the Midwest. I'm moving out to Michigan soon. Chronic, be careful out there in Michigan, man. There's a lot of sketchy shit going on out there.
It's not even good at it. Can you give us an example of something she did?
Yeah, give us an example, Queen, and then we'll get into.
We'll wait for the
Bernie.
response. We'll wait for the response.
Yeah, we'll get into Bernie after we help Queen with her issue.
You know, sometimes people are just genuinely looking out for the good of the company.
And sometimes people are just nice. Maybe she's just a nice person. You're not used to dealing with nice people.
But if someone says, "Hey, I'm doing my best job,"
But yeah,
and then
tell
they
us how
go
she's
and fuck
kissing
shit
ass.
Up. Oh shit!
I'm taking over Michigan soon. Good.
You
Be careful if you wear your MAGA hat out there, because there's a lot of Somali refugees out there that aren't too thrilled about Trump.
in Michigan?
Yeah,
Well, I know they have a large,
Detroit. That's
They have
a lot of
large
Detroit
Muslim
is
community. Yeah.
Well, that's the Somalian refugees. Most of them are Muslim. So just be careful out there, man.
yeah. Does she make your coffee every morning?
Does she make your coffee? She better. She better bring me Starbucks every morning.
Does she leave an apple on your desk? Does she?
Does she polish your wrenches? Degrease them? Hey, that's a thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing, dude. Mechanics, they get like when Nate comes home from work, he looks like he was just mining coal.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. So, yeah, you've seen my dog, right? Fuck them if they hate on me. Yeah, that's true. I have seen your dog. It's bigger than. It's like Andre the Giant as a dog.
It's taller than your wife.
Yeah. But your wife's probably like 5'2".
Still, that's a big fucking dog. How many dogs you run into that are 5'2"?
Standing up? I don't know. Couple.
Yeah.
Harley's pretty tall. Standing up, he's probably about almost maybe
pushing 5 feet.
maybe almost 5 feet.
Maybe pushing 5 feet. Maybe.
Yeah, she's like 5'2", but he's a little taller than her.
That
dog's like 5'6".
Yeah.
He's as tall as Lanny.
Taller than Lanny. Lanny would look smaller in that bitch.
Literally almost as tall as me, and I'm 6'2". There's no fucking way that dog's almost 6'2". That's a big dog, but 6'2", eye to eye, I don't know. Lanny, what a guy. Okay. So, the first of all, she first off didn't give a fuck what I was saying. Then she kept asking me how to open a box. Then she overly said thank you to me. Well, maybe she was rude to you at first, and then when she found out you were a boss, maybe she's trying to make up for that. That's what it probably is.
That's a bad start.
Yeah. She didn't realize you were her
kinda
boss.
said that in her
that's what I
first
think.
comment.
That's what I think it is.
It's like now that she found out she was the boss.
Now I think
kissing
she
ass.
realized she probably put her foot
She
in her
probably
fucking
fucked
mouth.
up.
Yeah, and now she's trying to make up for it. Is what it sounds like.
Does it feel genuine or does it feel like fake as fuck?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if she says she's being a kiss ass, it feels fake as fuck. Bet your ass, I'll update you. It's Landmine, not Lanny. I don't know. She's like trying to impress me, but doing it badly. We'll just let her know. Like, hey, don't just talk to her. Like, hey, we may not have got off on the right foot, but you're good. Just do your job. You don't have to fucking,
Yeah, I think
go out of your way.
I think
to
the
make
best
it-
advice is to be stern. Just
Yeah.
to still be her boss.
Yeah.
No matter how she
Just be
treats you.
stern, but level.
Yeah.
Like, be consistent.
Still be her boss. Be like,
You can't be buddy one day and then the next day like chew her ass out,
Yeah.
and then the next day be buddy. So you just got to be consistent across the board. So, like Chris is saying, just be stern, but like you don't have to be mean.
No.
But just be like,
But be
hey,
the boss.
you're here to do a job. I'm the boss. This is what it is. After work, you want to grab a drink or whatever. That's fine, cool. We can talk about that shit later. But when we're at work, when we're clocked in, it's work time.
Yeah.
That's what you got to just make sure you leave it at.
she said, I feel like she thinks she's really good at the job, but it's like her 4th day.
You don't want to break down anyone's confidence.
You don't
if
wanna
they're
discourage
confident,
them.
you don't want to discourage them. If they're confident in what they're doing, then encourage them as long as they're doing an okay job. But then you can always like, hey, you're doing good, but when you do this,
Yeah.
or try this.
Correct her
them
mistakes
with-
and make her known
Exactly.
of her mistakes.
Yeah.
That's the and not in a mean way. Just
And
be
to say,
like,
hey, you're doing a good job. You're trying hard. We appreciate that. But when you do this, we need you to do it this way.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if she doesn't do it, then you got to reprimand her.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. That's life.
That's what I think. Just you got to kind of funnel her into a path of how things are done where you work.
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds bad, but it's kind of the truth. It's like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
You
a
have
bit of
to-
constructive criticism.
you have to be like, hey, this is how things work here. You're in the business, so this is how things work, and you have to do it this way.
Two bosses giving advice, you know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one likes a kiss ass.
I think she's just kissing your ass because she knows she fucked up.
I think she was rude to you probably in the beginning, and
Yeah.
now she's trying to make up for it. Is what the
Yeah.
kiss ass thing is.
So-
So I would just let her know, like, yeah, we didn't get off on the best, of terms, but
Yeah.
we're good. You don't have to fucking, blow smoke up my ass. We're good. Just do your job, and we'll have no issues.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Just make it black and white. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Don't leave gray areas.
Don't leave any gray areas. Be like, do it this way, and if you do it that way and you do it right,
There'll be no problems.
Then we're not gonna have any problems.
Right.
That's all you got to do. And she's probably just kissing your ass to make up for being a
Being a
maybe
bitch.
bitch in the beginning.
Fucking
maybe.
cunt. I'm just kidding.
But you got this. Just
You'll be fine.
you be you and make her follow.
Yeah.
direction.
Let her fall into suit. You're the
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah, exactly.
You got there because doing what you do. So do you.
Apparently, we're still playing Apex Legends on our stream.
What? What? No.
Yeah.
What? I changed that. You don't have to blow smoke up my ass unless you like that kind of thing. I'm not kink shaming.
No, you're good. You're good.
Thanks, bros. Good advice. No problem. Anytime. We are idiots, but we do run companies. And believe it or not, we're probably some of the most fair, fun, level-headed bosses you'll ever have.
Including my wife, because she does it with me.
Yes.
And honestly, if she wasn't there, I'd go.
No, see, King of Stalkers' talk shows and podcasts are on my screen.
Okay.
So just your screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had it up from before we started, so I think that's what it was. Okay. Shall we?
Let's go, man. Well, give me one more shot, dude. Fuck this socialism shit. How is it low power?
Are you feeling the burn?
I'm feeling fucking stupid shit. Oh, this thing's not charging right.
Damn it, Chris.
There we go.
Landmine says, I'm drinking San Miguel, and it's nice.
Bro, we're going to be drinking a lot of that
Mala.
real soon, buddy.
Malamig?
Real soon, my friend. I can't wait to go. I really wish you two were coming with us, too.
Babe?
Next trip, right?
Good.
Next trip? You guys coming with to the Philippines?
Next trip. After we go to
That'll be
Iceland.
in June. So next trip's in June. You guys ready?
No, we're going to Vegas in June.
I'm just kidding. I can't go on any more trips. I've been on 3 fucking trips this year already.
I think we're talking
February.
Vegas in June, right, babe?
Lord Bacon 2. FFS can't watch.
For fuck's
Just
sake.
woke up hungover as fuck.
Well, you're in the right place.
Well, you're in the right place, girl or guy. Lord Bacon, you're Lord. Yeah, Lord guy. You're in the right place. We're doing a shot. Everybody spam your shot emotes if you got them.
Get yourself a Bloody Mary, man, and get with the program.
Oh, man. We're going to talk about socialism in a second. That's why I need another shot.
Hey, Lan.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right. I think the best thing to do is pull up the video.
Okay, hold on.
And let's just kind of work through it. Let's just kind of, because there's a lot of things.
This might be our last story of the night then, because this is going to take some time.
It will be, because this is going to take. Set aside a half hour here. If you guys are going to chill with us, get a drink now.
Get
Do
it
yourself
now.
a favor, get your drink now. Get your shot now, because we'll probably do one sometime in the middle.
Oh, man.
But it's about a half hour video. But I don't know if we're probably going to cut it down. Yeah. We're probably going to not go through every single thing, but just be prepared.
Oh, shit.
What do you
Yeah.
want?
Oh.
Shut up. That's what I want. Oh, shit. Okay. Let this ad fucking play.
So I need a drink, and it's not even 10 a.m.
Nice.
Nobody's judging you here.
Where are you from, King of Slackers? Yeah, no one's judging you, man. No one's judging you.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as we like to say.
Well, I'll drink to
Hey, Lord of Bacon, we appreciate the follow, man.
Hey, thank you.
you so much.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we're going to pause this.
We appreciate ya.
Make it full screen.
All right, ladies
we're
and
gonna
gentlemen.
go-
Get ready. Let's go. Okay, so as you all know, a little breakdown before we get into it. Yeah, we're not going to watch the whole thing. Don't worry. But we're going to have to break down some stuff. The thing is, the interview is really good. This guy asked a lot of good questions, and it's interesting to hear the answers. So I have a hard time not watching the whole thing, but if you guys are getting bored of it or sick of it, just let us know. But
Yeah. So here, we'll start it off.
I am going to run for president. That's correct.
What's going to be different this time?
We're going to win.
Dude, I don't know what's up with the audio today. I had it working
no.
good.
That is a grassroots movement, John,
Why is it doing this?
for transforming economic and political.
Hold on. Let me...
Something loose?
No, it has something to do with the bit rate. Or not the bit rate, but the...
So we're not going to be watching the video
tonight.
tonight.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Go ahead. Keep talking. Just start reading about it.
Okay, so as you all know, Bernie Sanders announces that he's going to be making a 2020 run. He's already raised since he's
Oh wait, I probably should
said
show
that
all my
he's-
fucking settings.
Yeah, let's not pop IP addresses up there.
Yeah.
But he's basically in the first 48 hours of him entering the race, half a day. He's I've heard 6 million now, is what the chat was saying earlier. So King of Slackers. Are you a Bernie supporter? Yeah, he
Bernie,
is.
what's
Okay.
going on? What's going to be different this time? Hillary won't be sabotaging my
Oh.
campaign this time around.
King of
hopefully.
Slackers is from Sweden, my dude.
Oh, from Sweden.
By the way, sub to PewDiePie. I know he's fighting T-Series right now to the death. The guy is super close to. I think he may have fallen behind. Hold on. Can we pull up the T-Series stat? I want to see where PewDiePie is versus T-Series. Can we
I
pull that
don't
up?
know what that is.
Go PewDiePie versus T-Series.
Dude, it's like the second thing. I just put Pew and it came up.
See if you can find the live sub count. Let's see where the live sub count's at.
Subscriber count.
Yeah.
8.
He's still ahead.
PewDiePie's still ahead.
He's still ahead.
Let's see if I can pull this up. There we go.
Dude, PewDiePie is still ahead
PewDiePie's still
by
winning.
about, what is that? Like 30,000? 34,000 people right now? About 34. Oh, man. This shit is close, dude. PewDiePie.
When is the end? What is it? First to him, like what? 100 million?
People are just trying to keep T-Series from being
Dude, it's literally updating like constantly.
Yeah. So it got really close today where this was basically PewDiePie was about.
Like it keeps going up and down too.
Yeah. He was within. T-Series was within, I want to say, 10,000 subs of PewDiePie. And the fight is on, dude. Sub to PewDiePie. If you haven't subbed to PewDiePie, fucking sub to PewDiePie.
Let me try to figure out what's going on with this audio. Hold on. But, excuse me, start reading the story.
I mean, we're kind of just going to break down the video, right? I mean,
no. If you read the story, it talks about everything.
Okay, Bernie Sanders, independent of Vermont, has announced Tuesday that he's launching a bid for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination, hoping to reignite the ardent progressive support of his insurgent 2016 campaign. We're going to win, he told CBS this morning.
Let's see if this makes a difference.
In his second run, Sanders is vowing to launch a grassroots movement that will lay the groundwork for transforming the economic and political life of all this country.
Nope, that didn't help. Okay. Go ahead, keep going.
He's stressed. Okay, well, this is kind of breaking down the video, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Somebody can come before.
Nope, that didn't help either. There's got to... fuck. I'm sorry. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Keep reading. Keep reading.
He's stressed that the chief priority for Democrats is to thwart the President Trump's re-election bid next year. Can you plug in the audio jack?
Yeah, I got that.
Let's do that. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that'll be better, actually. So we can at least hear the audio.
Yeah.
So here, go under...
Can you do it to your computer, or should I do it from
No,
mine?
do it from your computer.
Okay.
Can you... does it reach?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so... I can do. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a knot here. Is it... I got, like... You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, try it. Try play something.
What if you're going hiking?
No, you gotta... It's not coming out.
You got it turned up.
Yep.
What is this? Oh, get out of here. No wonder that wasn't working. Anything?
No. You sure you have your outs on?
Let me check.
Yeah, this is live, so it should be good.
Yeah, hold on. I think...
I don't know why, dude. One day my audio works good. One day my audio wants to be a bitch. I don't know. No. Like
We've
Doc
done
from
this
Back
before.
to the Future. Yeah. Dude, and I had it working perfectly the other day, and then it's just some days it works, some days it doesn't. Like even if I was trying to play music right now, like look.
Okay, let's go to the next level.
It sounds like shit. I don't know why.
And you're not getting any audio throughput
No, I'm not.
through my thing, or what?
No.
Because when I unplug, you can hear the sound.
It's not going through. It's not going through.
Is it your mixer?
No. This is live. Try play it on your phone. It could be your computer's not sending it to the right out. Which is kind of fucked up because I wanted to play some videos. I don't get it. Last week it was working just fine. Same settings.
Hold on. Bear with us.
Don't leave just yet. We got 13 viewers. Thank you everybody for fucking tuning in. Maybe if we're lucky, Dwayne Johnson.
My volume's up. I'm not muted or anything like that.
No.
Should be hearing something now.
Yeah, we should be. This line is on. Wait. Try me the cable. Maybe this thing's tied up in a knot. It's all fucked up. I don't know. Try it now. Because there's no reason this shouldn't be working.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be on right now.
Nothing?
Nope. It's not even feeding it through?
Nope. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why. It's not going though.
I got you guys, Chronic. Says, do you smell what America's cooking? And LaBelle32 joined. It says, I fucking hope it is. We already have one loon. We don't need another. By the way, we love everyone here, even with different opinions. It's true. Tony and I always disagree.
Most of the time.
Almost always.
Okay, let's see if we can sync this up with a video. How about that?
But we still love each other. Obama isn't president
Can we
anymore,
do
so
that?
I don't know what
Can we
you
try to
mean.
do some magic?
No, let me just try to play it through here.
I feel the love, my dude. Difference in opinions is how people learn and grow. Hell yeah, that's true.
Let me
Chill,
just
bro.
Try, let me
What's
just try to
baby?
play it. Let me.
I don't know where that came from. We have an angry Oompa Loompa in office.
What? Hey, he choose. That's a life choice.
Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo. I gotta build a wall for you.
And it will keep you safe. You're welcome.
Clearly, has really helped me to be able.
These guys are missing some primetime jokes and discussion.
To our team members.
Here, pop it up. We can work this out. We can make. We can
I don't
make
know
magic
why
happen.
it's doing this.
He isn't angry.
We get to a recipe.
He seems
in player.
angry. He seems very angry. He never smiles. He's just an angry, angry man.
By having a mobile tool that our team members can use,
You know
we're
what you
able to
call
be
a
more
cheese that
consistent
isn't
across-
yours? Nacho cheese. Cheesy.
Sanders, you're going to run for president.
I am going to run for president. That's correct.
What's going to be different this time?
We're going to win. We are going to also launch what I think is unprecedented in modern American history, and that is a grassroots movement, John, to lay the groundwork for transforming the economic and political life of this country. That's what's different.
And that's your theory, which is that without the groundswell, without the grassroots, you can't change the politics.
That's
in
exactly
Washington.
right. Look, John, somebody can come before you and say, look, I want to do A and I want to do B, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, the only way that real change takes place is when millions of people stand up.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to. I gotta get this working, dude. This isn't right.
It's not gonna work.
Oh man, this is irritating.
I feel like-
we had it working.
I feel like
before,
this
that's
is
the
something
thing.
we should table maybe until next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And fix it because
Yeah.
I had this working
wasting
last
time.
week, like literally, and now it just decides like, oh, today I'm not gonna be a fucking nice guy.
I'm not
be a
gonna
dick.
cooperate because we played stuff in the past. And it
Yeah,
hasn't been
and
an
it
issue,
works
so I
fine.
don't know
And
what's
then
going on.
now it's just gonna be an asshole. Because I had shit to play.
Build the Wall anthem clipped by Chronic insomnia. Look at the bright side. Due to that shutdown, Burger King ran out of hamburgers. Unfortunately, people were forced to buy regular, boring hamburgers. What are hamburgers?
Let's try this. This might actually work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you running your audio through?
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so, damn it, I had really good stuff here. Okay, we're just gonna try to go and pull that video back up. Let's try that.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
We're
for the
trying our
technical
best, guys.
difficulties.
Sometimes
Usually this thing
things get a
works
little,
out.
yeah. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. Let's try this one more time. Nope, it's still shit.
So weird.
Dude, some days it works, some days it doesn't. Wait, I know what it is. I think.
Get it, Tony. So, if you guys don't know about us, this is Inappropriate Bar Talk. We're live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaiian time. You can follow us on Twitter at IBT Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk. You can buy our merch on our store, streamlabs.com/Inappropriate Bar Talk. You can also make a donation there, and we'll do a shot in your name if you decide you want to do that. If you got Twitch Prime, feel free to hit that free subscription button. Be like Chronic Insomniac and all the other cool subscribers we got on this channel. We love you
bunch
guys
of cool
so much.
guys.
You guys are so awesome. But he's on his third month,
Still
so he's got
doesn't
the
wanna
green
work.
bottle. You start with a PBR can, but guess what? You got to start somewhere, right? PBR. I would still drink it. Although my wife might judge me. This is some of the merch we got on the store. Whoop. Fits fat guys like me too, so you guys know that you get a good fit. We also got coffee mugs. We got all kinds of other good stuff. And we cover weekly topics. We cover our beer tasting. We do
Ain't
an
gonna play. I'm
unboxing.
sorry, guys.
And it's not
I don't
working
know
out
why.
tonight.
I don't know why. It's just being a fucking asshole today. I apologize, guys. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. I don't know what it is. Last week it was fucking playing great. It's the same settings. I don't know what it is. Same settings. Apologize, guys.
Oh well.
Here's my number one problem with Bernie Sanders.
Uh-huh.
And again, I liked him over Hillary last year.
Yeah.
But I voted for Trump. I'm a Trump guy.
I kind of feel like Trump likes Bernie Sanders.
I don't think he has terrible ideas. I think he has interesting
though-
ideas, but he doesn't ever know where the money's coming from to get these ideas done. That's the problem with socialism. So, for instance, there's a video of Bernie Sanders. Actually, there's multiple videos of Bernie Sanders praising food lines. Let me ask you a question.
What's food lines?
Exactly. You know what a food line is? A food line is... This is what he says. He says, it's great. He's like, I love food lines. And he says, why do you love food lines? Well, basically, it's because the rich and the poor all have to come here to get their food. Okay, so we live in a country where you have rich people and you have poor people, right? Quote, unquote.
Breadline. Hashtag breadline?
Still, right? Why are these rich people having to come and eat the same shit food that the poor people are eating? He thinks that's a good thing.
Was that one of his policies or something?
That's
or what?
socialism. That's socialism. That's what it is. That's what socialism is. You make $100,000 a year. I make 20, but we pay so much. You pay so much taxes that your income is basically the same as mine. So
Right.
you're getting taxed 80%. So you have 20 grand. I don't get taxed because I only made 20 grand. So now we both have 20 grand, and we both have to go fucking eat at this bread line. And it does. We don't get to order what we want. We have to eat what they give us. Okay, like you can't go there and get risotto and steak. You got to go there and get white bread and cheese with mayonnaise. That's what they're giving you today.
Wait, is this like a literal bread
that is
line,
what
or
social
is this,
yeah
like
that
a
is what
metaphor for
socialism
something?
is. Socialism is literally everyone gets the same, no matter if you're a millionaire doctor or I work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
We all eat the same thing.
He went off on Trump too.
That's
There was a point in the
do you
interview
understand
where
what
he went on
that's what
Trump.
socialism is, right?
I'm not supporting socialism, first of all.
So
Let me
you
make that
shouldn't
clear.
support. You should not vote for Bernie Sanders then.
There are certain points that I agree with him on.
As to what? Please explain.
I think, let's see. Okay, so I just looked up a report. I think out of all the like first world countries, we're 32nd in taxation for our citizens, right? So,
meaning what?
Meaning we
let the people keep the money they earn.
Yeah, which
That's crazy.
Which Trump still says we're taxed too high.
I think we probably are.
Do you think the wealthy are taxed too much?
I think.
Do you think the wealthy are
My
not
question
taxed
is this.
enough?
My question is this. Just because someone makes more money than you, why should they have to pay? It's a percentage.
Amazon didn't pay any taxes this year. You realize?
Yeah, they have
that?
good accountants. Good for them.
Should they have paid taxes?
They're a $1 billion company, probably.
They probably should.
But
right?
they have really good accountants. If they legally haven't done anything wrong, then you can't. What are you going to do? They haven't broken any laws.
You tax them regardless because they're $1 billion. Because they're the highest earning company in the United States.
But if they spend,
they should be paying taxes.
Listen, if they spend $2 million on their accountants to make sure they don't spend taxes, and
I
they
don't
get
give a
every
fuck.
and they get every
why are you
tax
spending
break,
$2 million on accountants?
Hold on, it's because you don't have to pay $2 million in fucking taxes. You own a business, Chris.
Yeah, I understand that.
If you, let's say the government said you owed $100,000 in taxes, but you spent $50,000 on good tax attorneys or good accountants that made you not have to pay
I wouldn't
those
because I
taxes.
can't afford it.
You can't afford $100,000 in taxes either.
I'm not going to pay my accountants millions of dollars.
You got to remember,
so
Bernie's
I can save
asking for
money
like a
on
90% tax on the wealthy.
Okay, but
which would be
talking to a
your
specific
company.
situation.
Your company makes over that bracket.
Why isn't Amazon paying any taxes?
Because they got good fucking accountants.
But do you think that's right?
If they're not breaking any laws,
they're not.
Then yeah, they fucking did good. Good that Bezos may be showing his dick, but he hired some good accountants.
I don't agree with that. I think
Why?
I think Amazon should be paying some form of taxes.
They do.
No, they
Regardless
apparently don't.
No, but with sales tax and stuff, they still have to pay that tax to their state that they operate in and whatnot.
They don't. These states give them tax incentives to build their business in their state to create jobs.
Okay, so why is
so
that
they don't
bad?
pay any. They pay their work. They pay the workers.
And they pay taxes for those workers.
But they're also making billions of dollars, literally billions of dollars.
What do you think makes our company? What do you think makes our nation great, Chris? Is that
we're
we have
different. Our businesses aren't the same. Our businesses aren't earning as much as Amazon is earning.
Of course.
So what you're doing is you're
what makes
enabling
America
a company,
great is that we have these kind of companies and corporations.
Yeah, but they should be contributing back into our economy in other ways.
They are. By giving people jobs,
And
so they're getting
minimum
tax
wage-
breaks. They're
minimum
getting
wage
They're getting
jobs.
tax breaks.
Minimum wage
that
jobs.
just went up. No. Amazon gave all their employees already $15 an hour, and that has not been passed yet. So they're above minimum wage. So correct yourself there. Secondly, they get tax breaks because they go into, like, let's say they go into Missouri and put a distribution center there, and they create like literally a fucking 1,000 jobs. That's why they get tax breaks. Those people now that were unemployed are paying their taxes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the tax is still coming in to the U.S., but
The consumer
Amazon
is paying it.
Well, not necessarily the consumer; it's the employee.
Are you talking about the sales tax or
No,
what
no.
tax
I'm
are you
talking about when you have an employee, right?
Yeah.
You have how many employees do you have?
I have about less than 30.
Okay, and each of them contribute a percentage of their check to
the state
and to the federal government.
Okay, so your employees are paying
the
taxes.
more employees you have, the more taxes the state and the federal collect. You see how that works?
Yeah, I get how that works.
So if people are unemployed, the state comes out of pocket to help them with unemployment, with welfare, and all that. So if more people are working, now the state's making more money. The federal's making more money.
I get what you're
That's
saying.
why Amazon's getting tax breaks. So the government's basically saying, give people jobs so we can collect their tax money, and we'll give you a tax break.
Right.
Why is that bad?
Because they're making billions of dollars. They should be paying something.
But why
into
is
the
that
tax
bad?
system.
They literally made hundreds of thousands of jobs for people so that they can now provide for their family. So they get a tax break.
But you got to remember, Amazon is also putting a lot of people out of business.
Okay, so they're also rehiring those people that they put
How
out of
many
business.
small businesses are they putting out?
Oh, tons. But the people that lose their jobs.
So they're losing
now
their-
start working for Amazon.
Yeah, they start working for Amazon.
So they're
but
not-
why? What if someone who's tenured
Because
for
you
30
need a
years
job.
in a company who
If
might
the
have
company
lost-
goes out of business, it was ran poorly, or
no,
you're
it
not
wasn't-
competitive
that's
enough.
necessarily not ran poorly. It's that Amazon came into your town and took all your fucking.
And were you
workers.
competitive? Can you be
You could have been
competitive?
competitive. Yeah. Not against Amazon.
Can you be competitive
Who
against
can be
Amazon?
competitive? Who is competitive
Okay,
against
well,
Amazon?
give me an example.
Anybody?
You got to give me a
Is
specific.
anybody competitive against Amazon?
Alibaba.
same thing that
Alibaba's bigger
Walmart-
than Amazon.
Alibaba's shit.
It was
Alibaba's bigger than Amazon.
Alibaba is garbage.
You don't understand what Alibaba is.
Yeah, but their products are fucking shit.
You don't know that.
You get
A lot
something
of
from
it's coming from China.
You get shit from China 6 weeks later. Are you gonna return it
So,
if it ain't working?
So you're saying you'd rather
No.
buy stuff from America?
I'd rather buy stuff from Amazon because I know I can return that shit. And
So you're
they're gonna
paying.
refund.
So you
they're
are
gonna
paying
refund me
for a
it.
value. That's why Amazon's big.
You're
There's
paying-
a value there.
You're paying for value, quality, time, like the speed, of
Convenience.
service, convenience. Yes,
That's why you. That's where
paying for
Amazon
I'm
makes
not-
their money.
95% of it is convenience.
Yeah.
It really
Of course.
is. You can sit here. I'm sitting over here on my phone.
and it's going
And
to
I'm
American
ordering
And
Jobs.
shit
you're
off
and
of
you're buying.
Amazon
You're
right
shopping right now.
Shopping.
Okay.
You know?
So that's why Amazon. You can't hate someone for having a better idea than the last guy.
I'm not, but they should be paying
Okay.
their fair share into
Agreed.
And they
Agreed.
are
taxation.
in according to the government, they are. So who are you to say that they're not? You don't know shit about tax code. You don't know shit about accounting. Who are you to say that
obviously
they're
I
not?
Don't. Obviously, I
Okay,
don't.
and neither
because-
do I. So I can't really. All I know is they're not breaking any laws. They're creating jobs. The way I see it is, if they're being an employer and giving people jobs, that's more tax money coming in. So that's why they don't have to pay their fair share of tax, because they're creating tax for the government through indirect means.
through
employment.
Through employment that only benefits their company.
But it's twofold.
Through employment that only benefits their company.
But you're missing that it's twofold. Let's say John Smith is unemployed. Every week he's collecting $1,500 from the government.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, LaBelle, we have a rail that hasn't finished
Yeah.
being built.
Jesus
either, so-
Christ.
So we're right with
So
you.
okay, listen. So you have someone that's literally collecting $1,500 a week
There's a
from the
post
government,
in the middle of our table.
right? So you have someone that's collecting $1,500 a month from or a week from the government.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, Amazon moves into his town, gives him a job. Now he stops collecting that $1,500 a week, and now he starts paying $200 a week to the government.
Well, you know, New
You
York,
see how that not only saves the government money, but creates income too. So you're not only stopping paying out, now you're getting money back.
it creates income for their company. Like, who's benefiting the
It
most?
creates income for the company,
who's
yes,
Who's
but
benefiting the most? The economy of the state or the company itself?
the employee.
If the company isn't making the
The
most
employee
benefit,
benefits the most.
if the company isn't making the most benefit off of these moves, then there's no point in doing it.
They
right?
still got to pay the employee.
Yeah, they still got to pay the employee.
So they're paying an employee a fair wage. He's paying his fair
the
share of
employee
taxes.
is paying the tax, not Amazon.
Right, which is normal.
I mean, Amazon's doing the payroll, but it's coming out of the person's
But
paycheck.
you got to remember, they're going to places that literally were unemployed. Like the whole neighborhood was unemployed.
They were moving to New York.
There's a lot of fucking projects in New York that people are unemployed in.
I understand that, but New York's rejecting the proposal now.
They're fucking stupid.
Why are they stupid?
Because they're missing out on all that money that could be coming in.
New York
And
makes a lot
They're
of money.
thinking about.
They make
you
a lot
gotta
of
think
money, but
about
they
a lot of
also
mom
give
and
a
pop
lot
places.
of. They also give out a lot of fucking welfare money
You got to
too.
think about a lot of mom and
What
pop
the fuck
places, a
is
lot
that?
of businesses. There's a lot of bodegas. There's a
What is
lot of
that?
like mom and top.
Right, and
top
those aren't ever
places
gonna go
that
anywhere.
legitimately.
No, those aren't gonna go anywhere, Monica, because the neighborhood shop is for
That's
convenience.
bullshit, because that's exactly
it's
the
not.
thing that happened with Walmart.
First of all, have you
Walmart
ever
came
been?
in and they fucking took over. and
When's
they
the last time?
literally
When's the last time you went to
down
New York
all of
and been
these-
in a bodega?
Probably 8 years ago.
Okay, there's nothing in there that you really want to buy. It's like random old essentials. Like a bodega is like a corner store. Those aren't ever gonna go anywhere, because bottom line is you're gonna be making a fucking recipe and
Bullshit,
realize,
'cause
oh
they're
shit,
putting-
I forgot to buy beans. I gotta run down to the corner store. In places like
They're
New York.
gone.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true.
In places like New York, though, you still have your neighborhood delis. You still have your neighborhood shops.
Amazon is now the Walmart. Of
no one's
the
ordering.
internet.
No one's ordering beans
There you go.
or rice from fucking Amazon. Okay, like you're making dinner.
Yeah, they're connected
no,
to
listen.
Whole Food. They own Whole Foods now.
I understand
so yes,
that.
they
Yeah,
are.
okay, you're right. You are right in that aspect. But in New York, you're making food for your family. All right, and you realize, oh shit, I don't have any potatoes. Or I don't have any onions. Or I don't have any. You're not gonna order it from Amazon. You're gonna run downstairs.
Bullshit, because they can deliver right there.
You're not in New York. Only in Seattle they have.
Eventually.
Only in Seattle they have express delivery. But maybe in the future, maybe. But you're gonna run downstairs to your corner bodega and grab some onions. You're gonna run down there and grab some rice. You're not gonna order it from Amazon. So there's still people when they need to buy cigarettes, they're gonna go to the corner bodega. They're not gonna go to Amazon.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's not going to be the bodega, but it will be the local.
What's up? Not. Oh shit! I can't even read your name. Something boy 69. What's your what do you need advice on, man? Yeah, see, Raph says they still have corner stores all over New York.
Yeah, he
lives in New Jersey.
It's not the corner stores.
It's not the corner store that's gonna.
No, but it's the mom.
It
and
may be
pop
the mom and pop
places.
like cobbler
Small
shop.
No, it might be the mom and pop electronics store. It might be the mom and pop toy store.
When's
it
the
might
last
be the
time?
mom and pop
When's the last time you saw a
grocery
mom and
store.
pop electronics store?
It happens all in New York.
No,
there's plenty of them.
They're
There's
not
a lot
mom
of
and pop.
There's either
They're owned by like our age,
Okay.
like Middle Eastern guys.
Well,
like I
here we
give you
go.
best deal. Come inside.
It's
no.
not. It's not just mom and pop too, though. It's like
It's
bigger
small
companies.
entrepreneurs. I
It's
get
bigger
that.
companies too. There's companies like B&H that are big in New York that sell. They sell tech. They sell cameras.
Let me be real
they
with
sell
you right
all that
now.
Shit.
If
like,
you're trying to be a mom and pop shop in the tech game, it's a terrible business model. You will fail. You will.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you're a mom and pop shop that run a restaurant that you have a special recipe that no one can fucking figure out, you will be very, very, very profitable.
Okay, so
So if you want to open up a
basically,
small mom and
there's
pop
this
fucking
girl that
electronics
I'm
store,
gonna
you're
hit on
stupid.
At the college library, when she walks in every day, I usually sit by the front. So I want to confront her, but when I sit in the front, I feel like she can see my small penis through my basketball shorts.
First of all, no one's seeing your small penis through your basketball shorts. If it's small, no one's seeing it, so you don't got to worry about it.
and don't wear basketball shorts.
Yeah, just fluff it up when you talk to her.
wear some jeans. All right.
Put some socks in your pants.
We do appreciate your question, though. What? Not Wasop Boy 69. Wasop Boy. I don't know. But don't. Dude, let me just be real with you guys. It's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion of the ocean. Yeah. Don't worry about it, bro.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, we don't. That's not what we look at. I'll tell you that right off. Like, that's not. Like, when I first meet.
When you first meet guys, you're not looking at dick size?
I'm not looking at their dick, no.
You don't examine it before you date them?
No.
You didn't give Chris a once over? Like, yeah, okay, you qualify.
Not at all. No. Women are not. Some women are shallow, but women are deeper than that. We're
That's the point. We're trying to get as deep as we can.
And that's after
Men
we
are
see,
deep in a different way.
That's after we see all the other.
See, wait, this was
attributes.
working fine earlier. Now this is not working good.
I think you got a bad cable. I think someone
No,
said
it's-
that earlier, but I think that might be right.
I mean,
I don't
it's
think it is, dude,
5.5
because this was working
inches,
fine
but it
earlier.
curves up
It might
like
be
a
your
banana.
USB to your mixer.
It's possible.
The sport has told her they won't for what?
But these were working earlier. Now they're not working.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's 5.5 inches, but
It curves up like a banana. Hey, that's called the G-spot tickler. That's what you want. You want the G-spot just to... You want that pounder right
where's
there.
the eggplant?
Oh, shit. Yeah, you want it curved.
Where's the eggplant? Where's that eggplant?
Maybe if I flatten it with a hair straightener, it'll be a bit bigger.
Don't do that. You will burn your dick off.
Mutilating yourself.
Wait, hold on. We must have missed something because Chronic texted something really long to LaBelle. Let's go back up.
Well, okay, so you guys have been missing this, but they're talking about politics still.
Oh, okay.
And they're talking about LaBelle, where he or she lives.
She's got
how
chest mountains.
the-
It's a girl.
What is it?
She told us that she has chest mountains,
Okay,
so she's a girl.
So LaBelle. So so where she lives, they stopped the train. What is it? The production? Does it say? They like haven't finished it.
Where? Oh, you mean in
it goes
California?
all the way up. Yeah, it goes all the way up. Like.
Oh wow.
All
This
the
is,
way
okay, we're
up.
not gonna get. Yeah, we're lost.
You guys missed a lot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to wank. Thanks for the advice. No problem, bro. Have a good time.
Good luck. Good luck with
Have
your
fun
wank
spanking
sesh.
it. Don't forget to follow. Yeah, follow us, you bitch. We gave you good advice. Not production.
Train repair.
It's
Sorry.
train
Yeah, that's
repair.
why I was like
Okay.
I couldn't remember what it was. I apologize for that.
I totally lost my train of thought.
We were talking about Amazon before.
So here's my thing. Yeah, so what I was talking about Amazon. Okay, I remember what I was talking about. You're upset because they didn't pay taxes, right? They created, how many jobs did they create in the last year? That's my question. If they've created enough jobs, probably hundreds of thousands of jobs.
Not more than any other large corporation.
Bullshit. They are one of the biggest corporations in America. If they haven't created 100,000 jobs this past year, I'd be surprised.
I mean, they're like Walmart, kind of, I guess.
They're bigger than Walmart. They're bigger than Walmart.
That's frightening.
And here's my thing about
they're
small
worth
mom
more
and
than
pop
Walmart,
stores.
LaBelle 32. That's
Here's
frightening.
I don't think
That's
they
not
employ
even
more
cool
people
at
than
all.
I don't think they employ more people than Walmart.
I
though.
bet you they do.
I don't think
Have
they
you ever
do.
seen a fucking?
How many
Have you ever
Walmarts
seen a
are there?
fulfillment center of Amazon? That thing's fucking huge.
How many are there?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Five?
They probably employ as much as like 20 fucking
How many
Walmarts.
How many Walmarts are in Hawaii?
I'm sure we can look it
Hawaii
up.
alone. How
I'm
many-
sure we
how
can
many-
look it up.
How many Walmarts are here alone?
I'm sure we can look it up. How many employees does a Walmart have? How many employees does fucking Amazon have? I'm sure we can look it up.
And does Walmart pay taxes?
Of course, Walmart probably pays taxes.
I don't like
because
defending
Amazon.
Walmart either way,
Amazon's
but-
got all the good accountants. That's why. I'm watching Trump diss Hillary clips. Makes my heart warm. Me too.
Okay.
Hillary's garbage. She's
So-
a trash, horrible person. I'm sorry.
Walmart operated a total of 11,695 stores throughout the world.
How many employees?
You're getting aggressive, Tony.
I asked for specific facts. God damn it.
Seriously, man.
2018, they had 11,718.
How many?
11,718 stores.
Okay, but that doesn't. We need to know employees. Yeah, I don't have a car or job. Still looking for one. Actively hoping to get an answer back from when I have to go to the city. I don't have a choice but to take the train where I have to hope my train doesn't derail.
2.2 million people around the world.
Okay.
Did
so
you-
how many employees?
1.5 million in the U.S.
Okay,
alone.
so look up how many. Now leave that open and look up how many does Amazon have employees.
Did you notice the one thing that LaBelle said earlier? We had trains where brakes were held together with zip ties.
Yeah, don't ride that train.
I mean, just the friction alone, the heat, like melts
Will melt the zip
plastic.
tie. Yeah,
Like it's
I'm with you on that.
Amazon employs
that's
613,000.
ridiculous.
Okay, but they pay $15 an hour plus for each of those employees.
Okay, but
Walmart
1.5
pays minimum wage across the board almost.
But they employ 1.5 billion
Worldwide.
1.5
Amazon's only.
Let's see what the percentage is.
Amazon's only U.S. based, right?
613.
Or are they worldwide yet?
No, there's I think a European one. as
I'm sure
well.
Europe would be the first, then Asia would be next. But Alibaba's got Asia covered.
Divided by 1.
I've never even heard of Alibaba.
5.
Alibaba is
Zero,
bigger,
zero,
actually
zero,
bigger
zero.
than Amazon.
I have no idea what that is.
It is the Amazon of Asia, is what Alibaba
Okay.
is.
So Amazon,
And like they do everything from like I can order equipment for my company.
Amazon
through
only
Alibaba.
Amazon only employs 4% of what Walmart does.
Okay, but they also pay they pay more. And you're wrong because you have some error -4 on your calculator.
No, to the it's 4%.
If you say so.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
what math you did.
4.08.
I don't know what kind of Punahou math you did.
666%.
Oh, it's Satan.
See? You just literally.
So do you want the devil's money? Is that what
So
you're saying?
Amazon hires 4% of what Walmart does.
Right, but they also pay better.
This is what the Bible predicts.
So it's a better
Remember?
job.
Yeah, they also pay better, but they
so
don't.
they don't need as many employees because they should be doing a better job for the money they're
No,
making.
it's because they don't need to. It's because they got warehouses and they ship everything.
So you're mad at you're mad at them for being efficient?
No, I did.
What
You
else- what else
I'm just
makes your
saying.
heart
I'm just
they
trying to
don't-
figure
they
out
don't-
why you're mad at why
Who
you're
puts
mad at
more
them.
money into the economy, Walmart or Amazon?
Walmart buys everything from China. They don't put shit into our economy. Everything you buy from
You
fucking
just said
Walmart's
they-
from China.
But they employ 1.5 billion people.
Yeah,
I agree. I think it's time for shots.
yeah. They employ 1.5 billion people.
So that's jobs,
Yeah,
regardless
it
of whether
is,
it's minimum
it is,
wage
but,
or not.
But it's minimum wage. They're not paying as much tax as me and you are paying.
Guys,
How many
so it's
people
a
want to
smaller
work
tax
at Amazon?
percentage.
How many people can work at Amazon? You can't have these.
There'd be a lot more if New York didn't deny them a
No,
fulfillment.
you know
At
what's
least-
going to end up happening? It's going to be AI.
At least Walmart.
It's
Oh, I
literally
agree.
going to be AI. And,
And
there's
then what?
Nobody going to be
And then
employed.
what?
Nobody.
You know what's going to end up
It's
happening.
gonna be fucking
And do you know
robot.
why AI is going to come about? It's because fucking minimum wage keeps going
Nobody
up, going up.
wants to frickin' employ
You're a business
people.
owner. You can't afford it. Why employ a person and pay them $15 an hour when I can buy a machine that doesn't make mistakes? It doesn't make mistakes. And pay and not pay a goddamn thing except buy it. Like it might cost me as much as a car.
Because
In a year, it'll pay itself off.
Because people lose their jobs when that happens.
And then what happens?
Then we have.
Then we
people
gotta
that are-
go to the bread line.
Then that $15 an hour you make doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't
You
matter.
believe
It
me,
does. It does. If everybody else is unemployed and you're still making money, you're rich now.
You McDonald's workers out there who are fighting for $15 an hour.
I made $4 something when I worked at fucking McDonald's. Okay.
You wait. If you're working at McDonald's and you're asking for that $15 minimum wage,
You're gonna get replaced by a machine.
You're gonna get a
It's already
machine. A
happening.
machine
Oh,
is
yeah.
gonna take your
It's already
place.
happening.
They already
But
have the kiosks.
They already
You
have
see
the
them in your
kiosks.
fucking
That
place.
was my job at McDonald's to
You
take the
already see-
orders.
You
But-
see it. You see them in
I took
McDonald's
orders.
now, but they have machines.
Now
they
you
have
just walk up
fucking
and
computers
punch
now.
it in
But
yourself.
guess
That's
what?
all they're
But
gonna
guess
be.
what?
That's all they're gonna
They
be.
tested all of those machines that they were testing,
Yeah.
and they all have doo doo on them.
Yeah, because people don't
So
wait.
you're
Don't people
gonna-
don't wash their hands
so
when they
you're
take
gonna get
shits.
doo-doo, and we're gonna have more.
I'm gonna
communicable
Purell
diseases.
my hands
You're gonna
and
have
then
more
do my order and then
communicable
Purell my hands
diseases.
again is what's gonna happen.
Every time you go to eat your Big Mac, you think about
Don't order chicken nuggets because then you have doo doo nugs.
doo-doo all over your hands.
That's disgusting.
So gross.
But dude, why don't people wash their hands after they take shits?
Who doesn't do that?
People that put doo doo on them fucking the kiosks. Those are the very ones. They didn't wash their hands.
Or they, I don't.
If you wipe your ass and you don't wash your hands, you're gonna have some kind of doo doo particles on your hands. Okay. Bottom line, you gotta wash from like mid wrist or like mid forearm down because when you wipe, especially with dry wipe, like regular toilet paper, the crumbles fall, guys. The crumbles fall. I'm a wet wipe guy. I don't use toilet paper no more. I've retired it. I use it to like clean my bong. That's about it. Okay.
You transformed us too. Not transformed.
Wet
That's not
wipes.
the word.
Wet wipes
Yeah,
are the
no.
way to go.
Yeah, we.
I don't fuck around with dry. Dude, I used
We
to.
have an Amazon subscription.
See,
to it.
see, and you hate Amazon, right?
I don't hate Amazon.
Uh-huh.
I just don't. I don't like Walmart. That's.
See, why is it this was working earlier? I don't get this. This is pissing me off. But anyway, I'm sorry. My sound effects aren't working, so I'm just gonna close it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wash my hands and wash under my
Did you guys
fingernails
see
with
that
soap
Chronic
like 5 times a day.
Insomniac spammed it with the chat
Yeah, he
with
did.
shots? So I think that's.
I think that's a
do we have
anything
requirement.
else to say right now? I think it's time. It's time to wrap this up.
I think we're there. I think we went off the rails. We were gonna go.
We're
into
gonna
Bernie.
we're gonna talk to about
gonna go
Jussie
into
Smollet,
Bernie.
but I think fucking everybody's been talking about him. Apparently he fucking staged an attack. I don't know. We'll find out more. We'll talk about it when more details come
We
out.
can get into that.
No.
since
Let's
we
wait.
missed
Let's
the
wait.
Bernie
Let's
shit-
wait till next week.
No, next week is
Because more details are gonna come out.
Yeah.
Right now, there's nothing really. We don't know what's going on. It's just weird.
So the Jussie Smollett thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tune in next week when we get like all the facts, because I know. Okay, well, just to give you a little update, this guy Jussie Smollett, basically he's an Empire actor. He apparently two guys beat him up wearing MAGA hats, put a noose around his neck, and drenched him. in
Now
bleach.
he's claiming he never said they were wearing MAGA hats. Is what he's claiming
and now he's claiming they're not. apparently they were tied to 2 Nigerian dudes who worked with him on the show.
One of them worked on the show.
He was an extra on the show. And apparently now the thought is that he paid these guys to stage this attack on him because he was worried about getting written off the show.
Yeah, I heard that.
Now this is what is the nothing's been
So what,
proven
this would be
yet.
like
There's
a-
a
So
lot
he
of
wanted.
things still
He
out
basically
there.
wanted to make himself the poster child of hate crimes.
Like a pity thing.
So he didn't
So
get written. He's Kaepernicking it.
No,
I would go
wouldn't
that far.
go that
He's
far.
Kaepernicking it.
That's different.
I
That's
would
He's
go that
trying
far.
to act like
that's
he's
different. Let's not.
That's
let's
ridiculous.
Not,
He's
that's not
Kaepernicking
comparing.
it.
No,
He's
he's
not
not.
Kaepernicking.
He's Kaepernicking it.
No.
Kaepernick lost
no,
his
he's
job,
going
so
for
it
a
doesn't-
pity.
it
He's going
wasn't-
for a pity where he's like, nobody's gonna fire me.
What do you think
If
Kaepernick
it's
was
the
going for
case.
when he took a knee? He was already benched. He went for pity.
He was
He went for
making-
pity popularity, and
He's
that's what this
making
is.
a statement.
Pity popularity.
He's making a statement.
So was he trying to, but
No,
it's fucking
no.
false.
He was trying.
He was trying to make a statement. He was trying to say, Trump supporters poured bleach on me, put a noose around my neck. They were in MAGA hats. If I was to say these people were Muslim, Mexican, or what black, no one would question me. But
it's supposed to be
he
two
was
black
trying to make a
guys.
statement.
It's supposed to be 2 black
But
guys.
he was trying to make a statement, and now he's getting fucking caught up in his bullshit.
I mean,
Who is Kaepernick?
No, we're talking about this guy. Kaepernick got caught up in his bullshit too.
But he also got a paid settlement from the NFL.
So the same thing happened. Who
So
was
he
the
was trying to
one-
be a martyr. He
the
got
one-
benched. He was a shitty player. He was shitty.
But
he was doing
also,
shitty.
He also wasn't given a job based on things he was saying.
It's the same thing
So
that
what?
that one actor did,
So-
claiming that he was in 9/11.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, that
Like,
bullshit.
It was the same
See,
thing.
that would've
He was
fly-
going for a pity thing.
Same bullshit.
He
No,
got
it's,
That would
it's
fly
same
in-
fucking bullshit.
No, that would
bullshit.
fly in
It
any
is
business,
bullshit.
but
'Cause
the
it's not
NFL
even-
has a players union. They have a players
Yeah,
union
unions are bullshit.
that wouldn't allow that to happen.
You guys got any union workers at your jobs?
No, thank you.
Exactly. Fuck you.
But I'm just saying. Well, I mean, we're not.
I mean,
big enough to
anybody
have
can
unions,
unionize, but they're not.
BuzzFeed.
You know, really.
Fuck unions, dude. They don't do anything but put money in the fucking union leaders' pockets.
Spoken like a true Trumpster.
That's true. Why do you think? Why do you ever? Have you
I'm
ever
not
heard of the
for all
Jones?
unions,
have you
but
ever
I'm not
heard-
against all unions.
Have you ever?
either.
You know the Salvador.
Russ said the Nigerian guys were
Salvador,
caught on camera buying red hats.
Yeah.
And
You've
he
heard
said
of
they
the-
couldn't find MAGA hats.
You've heard of
in
the Stevedores
Chicago.
union, right?
Yeah.
You realize they're one of the number one reasons why everything's so fucking expensive in Hawaii?
He averaged 14 TDs a season, not counting his first year, where I don't think he got one in the games. Okay.
So Chris is a big time.
I'm a Niners fan.
Niners fan.
He took us to the fucking Super Bowl. I'm not going to complain because we haven't been there since what? Since fucking Steve Young? Motherfuckers.
Got him!
Motherfuckers. He was okay. Granted. What are you laughing about
I'm
right
just
now?
laughing at the 49ers.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, how'd your Seahawks do this week?
Terrible.
Oh, boom.
Anyway.
Better than your Niners, though.
Wait,
That's
where's
true.
the sound effect for that?
My sound effects aren't working. I was actually trying to do it.
But here's the thing. In
I don't know what that
in
is.
You're
big
welcome.
money industries, like sometimes unions are good
Go Hawks.
because
Why?
in larger
why are
companies,
unions? Explain to me why unions are good.
because it ensures that workers are not treated unfairly at work.
In America, does that really happen? In
Oh,
China, I could
absolutely.
understand.
With big corporations, it
if
does.
If we
With big
didn't
corporations,
have
it
unions,
does.
No, because people will
I
quit.
wouldn't say with smaller businesses.
That's the thing about capitalism is you can quit and go find another job.
That's not how.
That's
That's
not
not
how
as easy as it
easy
is.
it is.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
It is actually very
No,
easy. Right now, to
it's
find jobs, it's
not.
people.
When
dude,
you're working in a town
employers
with
are
only
looking.
one,
Go
when
to
one
small
factory is employing
Midwest
everybody in the
towns.
town.
Oh yeah, like small towns. I understand what you're
Yeah,
talking
when
about.
there's one big
that's a
coal
huge
mine in the
part
middle of
our-
a town,
That's a huge part
that-
of our
that's
country,
different.
man.
But Amazon wants to build a fulfillment center there. Fulfillment center there.
Where robots
And
are going to
give-
do everything for us, so
No,
it's not
they
gonna fucking
they
matter.
want to give people jobs, but if these people don't want to take the jobs, of course robots are going to take over and do it.
Yeah.
And for the most part, Amazon's pretty automated to begin with. They still need people to double check machines and double check orders and shit. So there's still a human element, regardless of if you automate. You still need a human element into
but
creating.
you can cut that human element way
You
down.
can cut it way down, yes, but and that's just being an efficient, smart, profitable company.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to give people jobs, especially like let's say for instance New York. They wanted to open and hire thousands of people. New York said fuck you. So they said, okay, well, we'll go put it somewhere else where people want
Well,
jobs.
Amazon's dealing with unions right now, so.
And you know what?
But
they're not going to play that game.
Is it?
They know
because-
they have an amazing product that people, no matter. Are you going to stop ordering from Amazon?
I just learned about this Alibaba. I'm gonna check that shit out.
Well, you don't want to order from Alibaba because everything comes from China. You might as well go to Walmart.
But it's half about treating. I mean, I know there's certain unions
Bottom
out
line
there
is,
that
Chris,
are fucked
let's
up.
be real.
But there
are
other
you going to
unions
stop
that-
buying from Amazon because they have less employees than Walmart? Or are you going to go to Walmart?
No.
You're going to fucking order shit on Amazon, aren't you? Exactly.
I get it. I'm not
okay.
I'm not solving any problems.
And for the small mom
Okay?
and pops companies, if you make a product,
Yeah.
you can put it on Amazon.
I get it. Yeah.
They're not stopping you from doing business. You just got to learn to adapt to the new technologies of business.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line is times are changing. Technology is changing. The old corner mom and pop corner store is not necessarily the big investment to make anymore.
I get it, but I still have a problem with the richest company in the world not paying any taxes.
Agreed. Agreed.
There shouldn't be tax breaks allowed for a company that large making that much money not paying into taxes.
But obviously
They
they're doing something where the government says you're good. Okay, so they're not breaking any laws.
Why do I have to fucking pay taxes if Amazon doesn't?
Because you're not giving as many jobs out as Amazon is.
I get it.
You're
but
not setting up franchises in every state.
But Amazon's making 3 billion times the amount of money I am.
Why should they be penalized about that?
They shouldn't be penalized. They should just be paying taxes like everybody else fucking does.
They didn't pay their taxes the last couple of years because they worked tax breaks. It's there for your business too. If you can qualify for these tax breaks, you can do it.
I can't because I'm not as large as they
I understand
are.
that.
I don't
but
employ as many
But maybe
people as
one
they
day
do.
you might be. Who's to say?
How many GET taxes? How much GET tax did you fucking pay in your business this year? Because I know we paid a fucking lot.
Oh, we always do.
It's fucking retarded. Why are we getting fucking like businesses like ours? Why are we paying more money than fucking Amazon is paying for their fucking taxes?
Do you realize it was?
Think about that.
I understand why
Think
you're
about that.
upset, Chris.
Our companies pay more
Yes.
money in taxes than fucking Amazon
because
does
we
every
don't
year.
create the jobs that Amazon creates.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter. When you're making that much
Does
money,
matter.
that guess what? You should be paying your fucking taxes into the system like everybody else. I don't care if it's as much as us.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
or
Your
more than us.
dad's a smart guy when it comes to finance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if he figured out the loophole that Amazon fucking figured out, and you were Amazon getting yelled at about not paying your taxes, but you didn't break any laws, you followed the laws, why the fuck are people busting your balls? You didn't break any laws.
I didn't break any laws, but I'm not making as much as Amazon is. That's
yeah,
the
because
point.
you're not that company.
Yeah, I get
If
it.
you would have started selling books online fucking 10 years ago, maybe you would be, but that's not the case. You started selling beer.
Lanny says $25 billion a year in taxes for Amazon.
No, not the last 2 years. They haven't paid any taxes. But
yeah, paid through their employees. That it's coming out of their paycheck.
But
maybe.
so it doesn't matter. That money's going to the government.
and Bezos
whether
even
it's whether
bragged
it's going,
about it.
Whether
He
it's
even
going,
bragged about it.
I would brag about it too if I was like, dude, I am smart and you guys are all stupid. Ha!
That's a fucking.
That's the
That's
wrong-
an arrogant. That's an.
I'm
It
not
may be
saying-
arrogant, but is
arrogant CEO.
Is he breaking laws?
He's
First
not.
of all,
No.
What
The
he's
answer's
done-
no.
What he's done.
He's showing his dick and he's keeping money.
He's-
Good for him.
Did you see the South Park episode with Jeff Bezos?
No.
That was fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet.
He doesn't even
You
talk.
can't hate
he
a
doesn't
guy
even talk.
for keeping his money. You can't hate him.
In
He
the-
figured out a loophole. He's smart. You can't hate him for that. I understand maybe it's not fair, but he's not breaking law. If he's breaking the law, I'm all for prosecute that motherfucker. Let's get him. But he didn't break any laws, which means all of our companies are eligible for the same benefits.
I get it.
But we have to qualify. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can build your company to that point and you're employing that many people and there's 25, let's say Lanny's numbers are right. There's $25 billion coming in from your employees' tax money.
That's coming out of their paycheck.
That's coming out of their paycheck. And
Amazon is
and the government
technically
says
paying it,
and
but
the
it's coming out
government
of your employee's
but if the
paycheck.
government says that's cool, are you going to argue? Are you going to be like, "Oh no, IRS, please come here and tax me"? You're not going to fucking do that. Your dad's not going to do that.
I get that. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so why are you mad at this guy? You're being a hater.
You
are being
a
a hater. Cheers to Chris being a hater.
But here's the thing.
I'm with you in the same boat. I wish I got the
But
tax
here's the
breaks
thing.
too, but that's not the case.
But that's the thing. We still pay the taxes.
Yeah.
We still
We
pay the
do.
taxes, both out of our paycheck and out of our company.
Do you have 600,000 employees?
No.
Okay, so we got to shut the fuck up then. That's just the bottom line.
What?
It is what it is. What do you?
It
What do
isn't
you
what
got?
it is.
It is what it is.
No, they should still be paying. They should still be paying taxes. They should still be paying.
Not
some
if
sort
they
of
found
tax.
a legal loophole. If
What-
that's the
you know
case,
what the
then you
legal
need to
loophole
have
is?
someone go close this legal loophole.
The legal loophole is we employ 613,000 people, and
and
we're
that generates
we're
20
we're
according to
taxing-
Lanny's number, that generates $25
we're
billion a
taxing
year.
every person who buys from our website is getting taxed
Right.
on what they purchase from
And,
our website.
and everybody that
they
works for
never
us is
used to
getting
do
taxed.
that. They never used to do
No,
that.
they always add tax.
No, they never added tax before, but now they do.
So maybe that's
And
why the
like
government's
the last year.
Maybe that's why the government's like, fuck it.
Because
we're
the
collecting all this
consumer-
money.
The consumer's the one paying the
How many
taxes.
people you think buy something on Amazon on a daily basis?
How
many people you think buy something on a daily basis?
How many people do? How do you? Okay. How bad
a
is
million,
Jeff Bezos?
A million minimum.
How bad is Jeff Bezos suffering if he has to pay $1 billion in tax dollars every year?
Why do you want him to suffer? What did he do to you?
No, how is he gonna suffer?
Possibly.
That's a fucking
You know,
drop
$1 billion
in the fucking
No,
bucket.
$1 billion is a lot of money.
For him, it's not.
You don't know that. He's got to pay a lot of lawyers for all his dick pics.
Okay, we'll say he pays. We'll say he pays $500 million. Whatever. He's the richest man in the fucking world,
He's
and he
getting
doesn't pay
sued
taxes.
He
million
pays
too.
personal taxes. We're not talking about personal shit.
Does
we're
he pay
talking
personal
about
taxes?
We're talking about his company.
If
We
his
don't know. I
company
don't know
can-
his personal
If
shit.
his company's worth more than he is,
Of course, but he's still
So-
a billionaire.
so
But does he? Maybe he. Who knows? Maybe he's a
You're not telling me
philanthropist
he's
and he
not writing
donates
out
so much
shit?
money he doesn't have to pay
He ain't
taxes.
doing that shit.
How do you know? If you had
'Cause he
billions of
just
dollars.
because he just divorced his wife and she
Oh,
gets
so
half
he's getting taxed then. He's getting taxed.
by her.
If that's the case, he's getting taxed.
Oh yeah, no, this is literally she.
Well, he
is
had
about to
dick
get-
pics all over the place. What do you fucking
She's
expect?
literally okay. So they said she's literally.
Everybody spam
supposed
those
to
shot
be-
emotes. Sorry.
They literally said that she is.
You too.
supposed to
Spam your
be-
shot emotes.
She's literally supposed to be like, get the biggest settlement. She's about to become the richest woman.
Oh, yeah.
In, like,
fucking
Dude.
the world.
And you know what? She deserves it. The guy's a shithead. The guy's a shithead. He fucking sent his dick pics to all over the place.
Cheers, guys.
She deserves what she got. Thank you, Crazy Hawaiian, for your big fucking boto sausage. Appreciate it.
Never fails.
I don't know how this works. I don't know how any of this works.
Can I get another beer?
You can.
Okay.
May I get
That's
another
it for
beer?
me on shots.
Are you asking?
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, I think it's that time,
but he's
Chris.
he's getting sued though. You know that, right? He's getting sued by the kid that was wearing the MAGA hat.
Who's getting sued?
Yeah, how much
Jeff
is
Bezos?
How much is Jeff Bezos' dick
Washington
pic?
Post. Washington Post. Jeff
Oh.
Bezos owes.
How much
owns.
is Jeff Bezos' dick pic worth?
Millions.
But he's getting sued for $250 million.
Woo.
By
No.
by the parents.
No, you're
of
thinking
this
of the
kid.
MAGA hat kid.
That's what I just said.
Why is he
Wait.
suing Jeff Bezos?
Because he
He's not-
owns Washington
Oh, he owns
Post.
Washington Post.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't realize he owned Washington
Yes.
Post. Yeah.
Yes.
That was a funny
And
statement.
that's exactly how much
And
he
you know what?
paid for
Wait,
it,
wait.
You know what? The kid
Yeah.
should sue somebody because they fucking misrepresented him so bad. The kid's what, 16 years old?
Yeah, we're talking about the
You
kid in
guys-
the MAGA hat now that was in
With
the
the
standoff
Indian,
with the Indian.
he didn't do anything
tribal
wrong. I'm
guy.
sorry, that kid did nothing wrong. He stood there and he just smiled. What's wrong with that?
Well, it was.
He didn't push the Indian guy. He didn't say one word to him. He
It
just
was
stood his.
it was misleading. For
No,
sure,
he was
but
misrepresented, and it was fucking lies coming out of him in the media. It's fucking bullshit.
You can't really
Lies,
say
lies.
that. I
Did
don't know.
that kid do one thing wrong in that video that you watched? To me, he did nothing wrong. That kid
No.
did nothing wrong.
No, he just.
So
looked
why
very
should he be
smug.
made an example of?
He just looked very smug. And when the thing is when there's
Maybe for
Monica,
good reason, though.
you have
When
that
hear-
same
when you-
face on right now when I'm talking about this right now. You make that same face sometimes when we argue. You do
Yeah.
that smile. So
What? What's my?
when we have our debates, she makes the same face. I make the same face.
Oh, he's calling you out, girl.
What's wrong with making a face? You're a human. You're allowed to have an expression.
I make my faces.
Exactly.
I have lots
LaBelle
of
says,
faces.
And
"Look,
that
the
guy
Native
did- that
American
kid did
actually
nothing
admitted he
wrong.
shouldn't have
I
gotten
can't
involved."
control my faces. That's the problem.
And so, why do you think that kid fell? He's 16, and this is some Indian dude just drumming in his face. He probably wanted to laugh because he didn't know how to fucking handle it.
Well,
The Amazon owner is a liberal and a Hillary
nobody's
supporter. Let
actually
that
really
sink in.
into
Fuck
the
that
whole thing
guy,
if you really
dick
go.
boy.
He's the richest man in the world. He can do whatever he fucking
Well,
wants.
So what?
And Trump, by the way, created a space force this week.
What was I doing?
So
I opened the fridge.
I don't know. You've been looking in there for about 2 minutes straight.
You're grabbing me
I was
a
wondering
beer.
what you're doing. But anyway, Chris, I think it's time we wrap this one up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a crazy fucking night. It kind of went off the rails there at the end, but that's okay. We hope you all had fun. We appreciate you all being here.
Yes.
There's lots of love in this chat room, and I appreciate you all.
We do.
Thanks for the subs, everybody who resubscribed tonight
And the follows.
got on the fucking train. Chronic, congratulations on your 3 months, buddy.
Dude, look how nice that bottle looks next to your green name.
We want to thank you all for joining us on Inappropriate Bar Talk tonight. My name's Chris.
And I'm fucking Tony.
We're live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hawaiian time on twitch.tv/Inappropriate Bar Talk. You can follow us on Twitter at IBT Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram. I highly recommend you follow us on Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk.
And our Discord.
Join the Discord,
It's a lot of
motherfuckers.
fun, the Discord.
We have a lot
chat
of
all
fun
week with
on
that.
the Discord. Like, at first, we were kind of quiet on that thing.
Now it's like
Now
buttholes
it's-
and everything's up on there.
Now it's
Adventurous
definitely
Annie.
not safe for work.
Yeah, it's not safe for work.
So you can click the link there. You can join our fucking Discord. But yeah, man, it's been a good night.
Always.
I want to thank you guys for joining us.
We love you all.
From Monica, also, wifey, love you long time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for.
Putting up with your liberalism.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
We
Join
can
us
start a
next
whole
week.
new debate.
Join us next week when we promote socialism, unions.
Fuck, we're not promoting socialism. Fuck that.
Thank you guys. We
Hey,
love
you guys are gonna have to wait in line for a shot.
Ooh.
You're gonna have to wait in
the
line.
new
That's
thing.
true. And
That's
you
the
don't
new
get
thing.
Jameson, you get well.
Hashtag breadline.
Dude, we're all gonna be drinking just beer that just says beer.
Hashtag
all right?
booze line.
There's no more IPAs. There's no more fucking dark beers. It's just beer.
It's all Budweiser.
Generic beer. That's what we're gonna get. Government issued
beer.
Fuck socialism. We love you guys. Until next week. Peace.
Deuce.
Aloha.